It's already over.
I tested the outlanes and they're working great.
Well, hi. Oh, that's delicious.
Outlanes are working great, guys.
Stunning.
Okay.
Stunning.
Everybody's touching the game, but
Who wants to go first?
Just.
I am gonna take a break for 3 hours.
Do you want to sit down in the chair?
Whatever. I was just looking and trying to help with this.
You can look at it on the couch, too.
Can you hear us?
I'm not gonna.
You don't want to sit on the couch?
I'll sit on the couch eventually.
Okay. Well,
Can
I don't like
are
when your
we-
knees are on the ground. It
Are we
freaks me out.
hearable?
Stop being so freaked out.
She's so freaked out. So freaked out.
We had some
Give
issues.
Anna a beverage.
Literally, like, a connection came loose, and you fixed it right away. Like, it was great.
Right away's a little debatable, but yeah,
Yeah, it was a long time.
we fixed it.
Hey, Jimmy Jam.
Okay, we're doing attempts, I guess.
So it hasn't been said yet. It hasn't been said yet that the outlanes are in good position.
Yeah, we
They are. We're
making it
made
easier.
it friendly.
They gave me a little juice.
We're
It
friendly.
was the best game of Godzilla I've ever played just before we started
Very
streaming.
friendly.
Whoa, look at that! That is amazing.
See how there's so much on this edge? I may have overcorrected.
I wonder if I should have played Terror.
There's just so much
Mecha
extra on
Godzilla
the,
instead of Monster Zero.
The right edge of the game, and it's bugging me.
A little bit.
I think I overcorrected.
Well, you could do the rest in OBS, no?
Maybe.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Hi, Jaded.
What's up, Jaded? Sorry.
Here, why don't you sit on the couch? I will.
What are you drinking?
This is a grapefruit Aperol gin spritzy business that they crafted for me.
I'm gonna scoot through here. I think I'm gonna try and make this. Let's see if I can do this. Don't freak out.
I'm freaking out!
Enhanced me.
We're doing it live. I mean, you're trying to make a 3-person couch?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
What?
Nothing.
Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna make any sounds because apparently Anna is so freaked out right
Freaked
now.
out!
Why are you so freaked out?
Oh, I know why. I haven't taken my meds today.
Go.
That's why. I gotta take my meds. Hold up.
They don't work that fast.
Hold up. Well, Anna needs to take her meds.
My brain meds. I have anxiety disorder.
Oh, the tilt. We're gonna try not to tilt because we're doing some pin clash attempts, but we may switch to normal play because I tend to get a little stressed. But hello, how is everybody tonight? It's a lovely Friday. We are visited by, shall we call you Pants?
It's allowed.
We can also call you Mike.
Pants is fine.
Pants is fine?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Everybody's comfortable enough now with pants.
We are joined by Pants, who has been doing their own attempts at this pin clash business.
Yeah. All
What's
failed.
the name of your channel?
TWC
all
underscore
failed.
pants.
Okay.
Liar.
That's,
Were you
that's,
trying to do attempts this morning?
This morning, because it's Friday, and
I was on
don't tell my employer.
the Twitch, and then I saw that it was no longer on the Twitch.
You know, I
very
went
quickly.
and I actually went live twice today because I went live at like 10.
that was
Or 11 or
caught
something
it.
like that, and had a bunch of failures. And then at the end of the day, my 6-year-old was like, I want to play pinball, which is maybe the first time he's ever said that. And all the camera gear was set up, and he was kind of obsessed with it. So I was like, well, okay, start stream. And he started playing, and he thought it was a lot of fun. So that was cool. No good qualifying attempts for him though. He got like significantly better since the last time he's played, and hasn't played. You know, like he hasn't played. He just like grew up to the point of being better. You know, he didn't practice wasn't it. He just like his coordination leveled up, which is nice. It's good to see.
The pinball nepotism hasn't quite kicked in yet.
No, he'd rather play video games all the time, probably. So.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Get him pinball video games so he can learn rules.
Ooh, that was a cute little dig. Oh, she digging.
So yeah,
Digging
with
a scene.
with
Digging on
this
me. Digging on you,
With
baby,
the-
baby, baby, baby. Kids, remember that song?
No.
I'm sorry, fans.
It's okay.
You were saying, sir?
I was saying, well, the ball save on these attempts means that every one of these are going to be significantly, like, everybody's going to get a fair shot. You play for a while, and then it's like, now it's time to play. Once the ball save turns off, and now Anna's done.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Crazy.
It's okay.
I'll go next.
Crazy.
I'll try it. Crazy.
Aw, Dead Flip, thanks for the
Dead
sub
Flip!
and the raid
Dead
of people. Wow.
Really nudging now. Scoochie.
Hello, dead flippies and butts and flippers and I said that all wrong.
All you butts.
Buppers and tuts.
Buppers and tuts?
I don't know.
Buppers and tuts?
Flippers and butts.
Fuppers and.
I'm not in this shot.
You're not moving.
I just moved over. God.
We're doing Pink Clash attempts.
There they
we
are.
haven't talked about how much fun we had on Dead Flip last night playing the brand new Foo Fighters Pro.
Which looks awesome.
It is super fun. Super
can't wait to
fun, you
play it.
guys. I can't wait for it to be on location somewhere.
Wait.
Play the crap
Dead Flip
out of
rated
it.
us. Hey.
It must have, yeah, by the looks of it.
Thanks, Dead Flip. Welcome, flippers and butts.
Flippers and bits.
Bits
Close
and
enough.
butts.
Bits and butts. Butts and bits.
And the Keanu.
Alright.
Oh, Keanu.
So I haven't played anything all day. So, except I did play a little Foo at work. Because that's what I do.
Isn't that nice?
Isn't that nice?
It is.
Cool it is.
We have a Foo Premium to play at the factory, and it is extremely popular. Everybody loves it, so as they should.
Yeah. MCP Live stealing my initials.
Just saying. There's some.
What did Jack play tonight? Did he play more Foo? Did he do a solo Foo for you?
Studio setup kind of chit chat around the. But correct me if I'm wrong, 'cause I only caught the beginning.
He played set up the studio. Just talking.
Just chatting? It's been a long week. What
bet.
a great week though for Jack. I mean,
Oh yeah.
but also probably pretty stressful.
Yeah, it's like adrenaline kicking in too, though. Like, right? I mean, I don't know, but get to show off this thing. I mean, obviously, it was very well received.
Do you think it smells like beef in the back of the house?
Beef?
Yeah. I feel like it smells like beef. Is that weird?
Welcome to the beef house. He put the Pro next to the LE.
Nice.
Do you want to sit here?
Nope.
I feel like I don't belong in the middle.
Right there.
I like to sit with half of my face.
Do you want your
I'll move it.
scorpion or your
No.
clothes?
Yeah, I want my.
Don't knock over the mic. Rebecca will squeal.
Here we go.
Better.
Okay.
All the way back.
Clash qualifying. So
What's the over under on the old short plunge on this game? Because I feel like I get a lot of outlane drains.
It's behaving better now, coincidentally.
has nothing to do with the outlanes.
Nothing to do with the outlays. Hey, Slap Drain.
I
It
will
depends.
say in the 3-ball game
See
that I
that?
played,
Yeah, exactly
I
that.
did still take out lanes, but it did less of that kind of shit. Or like a death sling, like into an outlane. It wasn't really doing that.
There isn't very much.
You can still absolutely up and up.
Come on!
So that's,
Come on!
Pin clash.
Fin Clash. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's frustrating and worth doing that too. Should I go now, or are you
You can
cooled
go.
off sufficiently?
You can go. I don't plan
can't
on
move
doing
from this
very
spot
well
now.
at this.
I just
so-
fucking
But I did.
missed the bozo zone like fucking 5 goddamn times in a row.
Zone.
The
You were
building.
supposed to take the ball to the circus.
Ah!
The bozos.
A rise with an AY.
Yeah.
Bryce with a Y. Bryce.
Selfies with
Breeze?
a-
Or is it Breeze? Breeze?
Breeze.
Breeze?
Right?
Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, new and old friends.
What's up here?
You guys are seeing the. You guys are seeing the behind the scenes.
You guys.
Nobody could see me. I was out here.
We should listen to some music.
Alexa, turn music on.
I don't trust Alexa.
Turn on Foo Fighters radio.
What are you gonna put on? On your phone? Alexa, volume down.
On your little phone, your phone music. Is that what you were gonna do?
There's a vibe.
What vibe do you want?
All
I
right,
just
guys.
want to hang out and have a good time.
Alexa, put on the Hot Links Hins vibe soundtrack.
No.
Pinballs with a Z.
Find hip-hop.
No swearing on stream. We say.
Oh no, we swear on stream.
Eddie,
I'm sorry. Sorry guys.
Tugs. We say all the fucking words
Easy Geigen.
on this one.
So
Not all the words, because there are words that are off limits.
if you don't like
In
swear,
life.
Your average swears.
But the normal fun ones are fine.
were we just swearing? I don't even recall.
I know, we don't even notice when we say them. We don't even notice.
Talking about normal.
Yeah. And I actually think that I said some swears on Jack's stream,
No,
and I
you
know that he doesn't.
I tuned in for like 20 seconds and you swear it so good.
Oh God, I am such an asshole.
And only if you are
swearing.
speaking directly into the mic, though. If you're swearing in the background, nobody problem.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I was in front of the game, and I
Well,
said something.
There is I feel like the adult
Just
only
swearing.
content is ambiguous about it. The swearing.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like the adult mode on the game?
No, on Twitch.
I don't go anywhere near to adult-only content in Twitch because I feel like it's all hot tubs.
Exactly. We could put our thing in adult mode because of all our swearing.
You should be on 18 plus mode.
No.
Yes.
Why not?
Because of the
Swearing is not. That's not an adult thing.
It is.
We talk about a lot of topics.
Well,
We
you
do.
have to be 13 and up to be watching Twitch at all.
Yeah.
And in that case, you can swear.
You
But-
can say one F-bomb in a PG-13, but more than one, and we say more than one, though.
I never said PG-13. I said you have to be 13 and up.
I know, but I'm saying 13 and up, that's PG-13.
Allow. You said to the chat for you to shut the fuck.
What?
You said to the chat. I don't know.
You're
We might have
probably-
said that. So swearing is not a no-no on Twitch. See? That's fine. I'll go.
I mean, if Jaden
But
says
you're not.
it, it's gotta be true. Well, isn't it Glow's turn?
Do you want to go?
Anna doesn't want me to qualify for pink flash again. I'll do one, and then when Jane gets here, she can do the serious stuff. So I'm just being a fill-in for Jane right now.
Oh, yeah, I
did say-
I did tell him to shut the fuck up, didn't I?
Who did you tell to shut the fuck up?
I did it on Jack's stream.
Oh, I see.
Oh, shit.
That sounds right.
That sounds like something I would
That sounds
say.
like something.
Well, on behalf of...
But someone can allow that if there's
I
a mod.
apologize for being a dummy. I had the butts, but not the flippers. I was being a butt,
Not a flipper.
not a flipper. How dare you tell Jack to shut the fuck up?
On this, the day of this pinball.
I probably have told Jack to shut the fuck up a couple of times, but it's always it's like a ribbing. Like he'll say something that is just so, like he'll say something like, "I'm not good at pinball." I'll be like, "Shut the fuck up," because of course he's good at pinball. We all see how good he is at pinball.
It's like when Elaine tells.
Yeah,
whoever,
like get out,
Get out of here. That's what it means.
Yeah, that's basically my shut the fuck
The rated
up
R
is,
version of Seinfeld.
is pushing
Shut the
pushing
fuck
somebody. Yeah.
It's all in good.
Oh, no. Like,
I
oh,
did
my
terrible.
ball!
What happened?
The building ate my ball.
Oh, the building eats balls sometimes.
Oh,
Why?
because it's got that
Piece of
ridge.
shit.
You're eating my jet fighter attack, you
God
fucking
damn.
building.
I'm good at swearing. Yeah. I've had lots of practice.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I remember the first time I swore in front of my mom.
Oh.
So
I don't.
my mom has a large derriere.
She got a big butt?
She got a big butt.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh,
Still? To this day.
Oh yeah.
Shush.
Yeah, she's got a great ass.
And she
But,
likes it.
She was telling me about this. It was like the wife of a guy that worked with my dad, and they'd go out and they would like have dinner together and stuff. And she was telling me about this woman who was like, kind of would pretend like she was her friend, but then she would say these like kind of off-color things to her. And she said she like told my mom that she has a candy apple ass.
Okay. That sounds good.
Which I think is also a good thing, but I think at the time it like wasn't a good thing because it was like the 90s and everyone was
Oh,
like
no one
skinny
wanted
and
any.
nobody wanted a fat ass in the
No one wanted
90s,
a
right?
Well,
And
We're all further evolved now.
you are very much evolved. We understand it.
unless you're in the baby back out back video.
But
True.
so
He
she's
tried.
telling me this story about this woman saying that she had a candy apple ass, and I think I was in 8th grade. So I was
told your
like
mom to
probably
shut the fuck
13.
up.
No, yeah, I told her to shut the fuck up. No, I was like, why did she say you have a candy apple ass? And my mom like turned around and she's like, what did you say? And I was like, nothing. I was like, I was literally just repeating what she just said to me. And she probably didn't hear me, but I immediately went into that, oh my god, I said ass in front of my mom and I'm sure she's mad at me. And then I was like, why did she say that? And then she like continued on the story. It wasn't not a big deal. But I still remember that look on her face. Like, that visceral like, what did you say? What did you say? Isn't that a meme?
I don't know.
That's nice that you remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember at all. I remember having a conversation with my mom saying, I'm gonna swear and you can't do anything about it.
Were you like 30 at the time?
No, I was in my teenage years, my terrible teenage years.
There was definitely a time in my 20s that I was like, I finally got to that point with my parents where I was just like, I didn't tell them all the bad things that I did when I was living under their household, but I was definitely like, oh yeah, well, I totally had a party. Like, because I had a house party at my house, and like, there were all these elaborate things that I did when some stupid teenager would fuck up and do something dumb. Like, I had a stupid boy spill beer all over, like, my mom's desk. At the time, she was a real estate agent, so, like, it was, like, all these papers everywhere, and she spilled beer all over them. And I was like, fuck, what do I do? So I, like, set up this elaborate, like, station in the kitchen where I strung like a clothesline. I strung like twine across the kitchen cabinets with like those butterfly hair clips. Remember those from the 90s?
Yeah.
And I got a bucket with like a tiny bit of Dawn dish soap and lemon juice and water, and I dipped every single piece of paper in the water until it stopped smelling like beer. And then I hung them up on the little clips.
Yeah.
And then I told her that I was on the internet and I spilled water.
Yeah.
And
That
then
sounds fucking brilliant. Did it work?
it totally worked.
Wow.
And like later, and like a few years later, I was just like, you know, I fucking had a party and somebody spilled beer all over your papers. And like at the time, you know, I was annoyed.
Is that
Like,
a good multi-ball?
Yeah, no,
She
Chloe's
definitely-
doing what she's... This is 2 in a row now, just so you know.
what's your bonus like?
It's fucking nothing, because I haven't done anything else.
No, don't change
Don't
it.
leave.
Just showing what it is.
Don't-
Just
Oh my
checking.
god.
I'm not
Just checking.
I'm playing like an idiot.
I need
definitely
a
left
design
by
job
accident.
at Stern.
I want to just tell you about the one time I had a party in my house. I'm an idiot and I didn't think about trying to hide it at all, of course. I mean,
Did
a
you
little
not-
bit.
Why?
What?
Why did you not try to hide it?
I don't know. Well, maybe I did, but I forgot one thing.
Well, you already said that you told your mom that, you know, I'm just going to curse in front of you, so it was just going to be, I'm gonna throw parties at our house now, this is what I do.
Nah.
Okay.
No. I didn't do that. But no, and it wasn't just like, I'm gonna curse now. We had a discussion about it. We're gonna talk about cursing and whatever. But no, I had a party one time, and I think I was like 17 or 18. I was like a fairly old teenager. And we were drinking. And the thing that I forgot to clean before they came home
Oh my god.
was the ice, the extra ice.
Oh my god! That is how I got caught too! Holy shit! Oh my god! I love that so much!
Kids.
Jesus.
Don't
We
forget
bought
to
ice! And my dad was like, why do you have a giant bag of ice?
Yeah.
Why did you buy ice?
Yep.
And I had no, like, everything else, I could come up with a reason. I was like, well, the ice maker wasn't working, and Kelly really wanted a Coke with ice, so she bought ice. And he was just like, you're lying. You're clearly lying. But, like, he knew I was lying, but nothing happened. Like, nobody got in trouble.
My
Everybody
parents
was
just laughed at me.
fine.
They were like, you forgot the ice,
But it was
dumbass.
totally like that. They were just like, why'd you buy a big bag of ice?
I think you had a party, you got ice. I was like, oh.
So funny. So funny. I love it.
No.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Stupid teenagers. So,
If you're a
if
teenager out
you
there,
are one of the 13 and ups,
13 and ups. Yeah.
and you're
20.
throwing a party, do not forget about the ice. It's a dead giveaway.
yeah.
There's no excuse you can quickly make.
No.
You can
But-
hang the papers. And
But yes,
And-
lemon juice and a little bit of Dawn and mostly water will get the smell of beer out of real estate papers.
real estate only.
Only real estate papers. Thank you.
It does.
Oh my goodness. So funny.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. What's she doing?
She's doing her thing.
Doing her thing, and
I'm
there's
not going to talk about it. That's fine, you get that back.
I was lucky.
It's not lucky. That's what you get for a wallet. You always get it back with a wallet, right?
no. There's a point where you don't.
Really?
I think it's
After like
kinda
the
like-
second or the third one.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Stark Tower.
Well, that's not fair.
It
It
is
always
fair.
goes down the middle on a wallet.
Doesn't always.
It almost always does.
Well, you gotta nudge it.
My machine.
Pit Slayer,
Very
thank you for the
Hey, Pit
follow. I stumbled upon a really great TikTok the other day that was talking about, it was a guy who was, I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer
Did you
when I
detonate
was,
it? You bonded your ball.
It just kind of ran right off the edge of the flipper before I could stop it, unfortunately.
I was a big Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan when I was in college, and I came across a TikTok of a guy who was like, basically went to his dad and he's like, hey dad, do you remember the time that Buffy the Vampire Slayer saved our lives? And he's like, oh yeah, I can tell you the story. So apparently there was like a tornado warning in their area, and the sirens were going off, and it was like the tornado had been spotted. So the entire family went to the storm shelter, and they went into the shelter, except for the dad, because it was supposed to be the season finale. It's actually the series finale, so it was like the one where Buffy was like, you know, like it was ending on UPN, it was going to start on it, or like ending on the CW and going to the UPN or whatever. So it was a big deal, and he's like, I'm not missing Buffy for a fucking tornado. So he watches the show while the whole family's in the storm shelter. Luckily, their house doesn't blow away, and they're spared from the tornado. And after the tornado, he's like looking around, and he's like, "Oh well, you know, it's like cleared up. Why hasn't anybody come out of the shelter yet?"
my
So he
God.
goes to the storm shelter because it's like one of the ones that's like away from the
story
house.
going? The whole
Yes.
family died?
Did the whole
No.
family die?
So the winds did in fact knock a tree down that was blocking the entrance to the storm cellar. So the entire family was stuck in the storm cellar, and he's like, if I had not been watching Buffy,
Oh shit!
I would have
right.
been in the storm shelter with
With
my
them.
family, and we would have died there because who would come and get us?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So
you gotta
Buffy
put a
the Vampire
phone.
Slayer.
Well, back then I guess you didn't have a phone, you didn't have a cell
No.
phone, so yeah. No, yeah, that's.
I mean, I think I had one of those Nokias. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
that might have saved you.
Yeah.
But wow. That's
It
not
was
how I thought
going to a dark place,
I
but
thought it was
luckily-
going dark. I thought.
Luckily, Buffy saved the day
Once again.
once again in real life.
Nope.
So if you are just tuning in, we're doing some Pin Clash attempts. So if you're not familiar with Pin Clash, it is a contest that IE Pinball, aka Carl D'Angelo, puts on. I want to say once a year, but he took off a year for a bit. Like, it's been a minute.
The last one he did was.
2021?
Was it Avengers?
It was Avengers.
It was Avengers.
Is that the only one he's done?
No,
No,
he
he
did
did
one
a-
on Jurassic Park as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
So the way it works is he sets a specific qualifying task, and then you have to qualify to be part of, you have to basically get in the top 24 of qualifying in order to be part of the Pin Clash event. So the Pin Clash event is on the same game, it's on Godzilla. There's multiple tiers of challenges, and it's set up kind of like a heads up challenge, like the Stern heads up challenge. But it gets progressively more difficult the further you go into the event itself. So like things like who can get to a kaiju battle the fastest, who can finish power line faster, who can finish their heat ray. There's all these different challenges you do, and you have to stream it and go head to head. That's the Pin Clash. What we're doing is we're trying to qualify for it, and let's just say that
It's very
I don't have
unlikely.
high hopes for qualifying. We've actually never qualified for Pin Clash because it's
We've always
extremely
tried.
difficult. But we always try because it's such an interesting challenge and
We
it's
wanna
such
be
a great
included.
way to learn different things about a game because you're playing it in a different way. You're not just playing it to approach score, you're playing it to approach
yeah.
objectives.
You have to play this. You have to play the qualifying for this is very different from when you step up to it in any normal situation.
Right.
You're not trying to beat the game. You're trying to you have to stay in Tokyo. You're not trying to get anywhere else, and you need to just like do really well in all your modes, your big modes.
Oh yeah, we tried. We tried to qualify for Pin Clash Jurassic Park.
Oh,
So
God.
the way to qualify for Pin Clash on Godzilla is to get the highest Tokyo
Carnage
bonus. And the way to get a high Carnage bonus is to sort of build up the on the center of the playfield. You see how there's that yellow flashing light in the center. Well, now they all flash. Basically, there's four things. There's your bridge multi-ball, there's tank multi-ball, there's a raid, and then there's what's the
Power.
fourth one?
Power or light. Or
Tesla attack.
Yeah.
So you're trying to complete all of those in one city before moving to another city. So, and there's all sorts of weird little like things that you can do to like make it bigger, make it better. But it has to be one ball. So the game is set on one ball.
Which does make for real long ball savers. You probably have
Yes.
noticed. Which is part of the target game time like setting that they have, where they don't want anybody to have a game that's. Stern doesn't
Fucking
want
hell.
anybody to have a game that's less than some amount of
Damn
time.
it.
So when you set it to one ball, it's still like you still want people to have at least a 5 or
Right.
10 minute game. So ball save goes forever.
Yeah, it goes a
seems
really
like.
long time.
But yeah,
Chilla, welcome to Pinball Twitch.
Welcome to Pinball.
Welcome to Pinball Twitch. There's a lot of pinball streamers on here, and we hope you enjoy it. Deadflip is obviously, he was sort of one of the founding fathers of pinball on Twitch. He was one of the first ones that ever streamed pinball on Twitch, and then became a Twitch ambassador and actually got them to create a pinball category on Twitch. And we represent like 0.0001% of the Twitch community, but the actual pinball Twitch community is really awesome. A lot of the streamers support each other. We raid each other. We see each other at shows. We're all just kind of a one big happy family
Farts in
for
a
the most
bucket.
part.
happy unless you're Anna
Yeah.
at the moment.
She's really pissed.
Pissed.
She's pissed.
It looks fine.
Take it out on the game.
You're doing fine. You
It
got
was
you got
bad.
3 of the 4. So Anna has 3 of the 4.
I know,
Yes.
that is
now
bad.
for
So you
fun.
see on the center of the play field, you've got the like sort of what looks like a flying saucer, and then there's those 3 flashing lights. Those are the items that she's trying to build up.
And all that's left for her is Tesla Strike.
Oh, Tugs, take a break.
Yes.
Do what you gotta do. Take a power nap. we stream on Fridays and Sundays usually. So if you are tired and it's been a long week, like it has been for most people, we will most likely be streaming on Sunday as well. Next week is going to be wild. So next week we're going to be doing a test stream of a tournament at Interium to test out all of the on-location gear that we are borrowing from Dead Flip because he's
we forgot
awesome.
to get that. I thought. Oh shit.
He's. I've already talked to him about it, so
Okay.
he might bring it, but we're gonna work that out.
Okay.
Because we are going to actually be streaming the Women's World
You're right,
Championships at the IFPA. Oh no, not this Sunday. That's right.
this
Sunday's
Sunday,
Best
yeah.
League. That's right. But maybe we could do the Godzilla. We could make that mandatory and do like Godzilla in Sunday's Best.
That's not.
Sure.
You wanna do that?
That's fine in IFPA rules, right? You can force the game.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Within a bunch.
Yeah.
We've done it
Yeah,
before.
why not? If yeah.
So next Tuesday we're gonna do a test stream at the Interium, which I've been told, or I've seen on the internet, not on Tuesday, but possibly in time for Women's World might be a fucking
No.
Godfather, which was just announced by Jersey Jack today.
Was it announced?
Yeah.
I
was
saw
announced.
the teaser and it was like it looked to me like it was either going to be poker because they're like talking about sitting at the table, or they
It
used
was
the Godfather.
Godfather.
font.
C. Taylor, it's going to be on the Saturday the 16th is the qualifying.
That's bad.
Or the first sort
Another
of the match
bad
play.
situation for
Oh, I'm
me.
sorry.
18th.
Yes, you're correct. 18th.
Fuck.
So it's on Saturday the 18th of March. So all of us will not be able to partake too hard on the St. Patrick's Day festivities on Friday because Saturday morning
You just have
we
to
are
be
playing
a chaotic
32 of the best women in the world coming from all over the world to play. And I'm fucking terrified. I'm terrified.
I'm just
Of
here to
what?
cast
Of-
and have fun all day, but everybody else on Hot Nudge are the athletes. So
Wait, what are you terrified about? Streaming it?
no.
All of it!
Playing?
Like-
Playing.
She's just trying to
I think
convince
my-
herself that she's not good at
My
paintball.
first round, I think I have to play Kate Porter, who was our state champion this
You
year.
do that every week.
I know, and I usually lose.
But you know,
I think
that was-
Tracy Lindbergh is in my first group, I believe, and she's real good. Who else? I was looking at it, I was like, oh, they're hard. Oh, they're hard. Oh, they're hard.
what
Oh,
if
that's
you
right.
show
Everyone's
up
gonna
That's how
bet
it's supposed to
on.
be.
and the seating ends up being completely different.
It might be.
somehow.
It might be another set of really awesomely great ladies
Well, you
to
know,
play
everyone
against.
there is
Check.
gonna be
You gotta
good,
check,
That's
yeah.
why you're there.
That's true. Big time. I'm really trying to focus on.
Are you gonna
Look, I'm
check?
just gonna play the
I'll
best.
check.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and play the best I
Not,
can.
not great.
Don't let the math freak you out. Just play the pinball.
Yeah. So you still
Never
need to
tell
get
me
Tesla Strike, girl.
She's in it. So she's in a good spot. That's why I told her she had to check because. if she,
So
once
how do
she-
you get how do you get it to multiply more and more and more?
So all you can do is have all those modes, all those,
Right.
those four lights,
Yeah.
except for raid, because those are kind of capped. All those four lights
Fuck.
are modes
You got
that you can
this.
really kill. So if you really kill them, then your bonuses afterwards can really be big. So if you do have a
what
really good
happened
bridge, you can.
Damn it!
Oh.
Oxygen Destroyer kills everybody.
Yeah, it's 2 in a row. So if you have a really good bridge, you can try and make sure you collect as many bridge annihilation jackpots as possible, or annihilation bonuses, which is going to be on that same target.
So basically hitting the bridge as much as you can possibly.
Yeah, you got to hit a bunch of switches to
Here's what I was
qualify
gonna
it.
try and do. I was gonna try and do bridge first, and then go into a multi-ball.
Bridge is the meta.
Once you finish bridge,
Yes.
so that you could get as many of those bridge jackpots
Yes.
as possible.
Yes. Bridge is the one.
And
that
then
people
hope
are
I
finding
just
the easiest.
stumble upon a tank and a Tesla
Yeah.
along the way.
Yep. That's the idea.
Pants, did you want to try one? Did you already go?
I did last round. That's cool. You go ahead.
Punch the scorpion in the face.
That was a good ball.
It
What's your
always
score?
makes me feel better.
What's your score?
249.
249.
Jane's on her way.
Yay!
Should be here by the time these attempts are done.
Level 5.
No, it fluff was costing me. Sorry about your balls.
So also, what does doesn't Jet Fighter do something for
Yes.
you too?
So with Jet Fighter, you want an ally. So you need to collect 4 of them
Okay.
to light an ally.
That was 5.
5 is how you end it. That's how you complete it. I'm curious. I don't know, but I'm not sure there's really a benefit to completing it.
No.
But once you get the ally, then
Not
there's
in
really
this
not a
case.
point to. I think Jet Fighter, part of Jet Fighter goes into your base carnage,
Oh, really?
which but like very little.
Yeah.
Like, so to the point where and that's a dangerous shot too.
But there is a bounty for the biggest
You
base.
could have the biggest base, which I think that's what you have to do for that is like have a huge rampage, a huge raid mode itself.
Oh yeah. I almost never get rampage because I hate that shot.
It's deep, yeah. You have to really work to get up there, and you can get yourself in a lot of trouble by having it running and then draining when there's nothing else you can do. But yeah, that's
It's
like
5 to benefit, 6 to end it, says Big Time.
5 to benefit. 6. Okay,
Yeah, it's under the flipper.
that sounds right. Yeah, 5 is what you get the ally, and then after that it's like an extra ball is the next set of jet fighters,
Yeah,
and that doesn't
that's
matter
10.
in this case either. Although if you're trying to like beat the game, of course it's
Very helpful if you're not doing this one challenge. Jet fighters are great when you're not doing this one challenge. And they're pretty good for this one challenge.
Yeah.
I'm never making this once.
Never make it to 10.
Yeah.
And it's also a really hard multi-ball to do really well.
All those multi-balls are hard because they're 2 balls. Well, actually, bridge is a little better because you can actually get an out of ball
You can get an out of ball.
if you don't fuck up right away.
There's an out of ball in the
God,
Godzilla one too.
Well, in Godzilla, yeah.
But there's no out of ball in tank
No.
unless you use Anguirus.
And tank and bridge are both only 2 balls.
Yeah.
So there's not an extra ball. Drain.
Yeah. But tank is really hard because you can't have the tank fire on Godzilla. So you guys know how that works with the blinking lights as it
No.
like makes its way. So when you play tank,
Oh.
when you play tank, it starts with a couple of them lit. At one point, the most you can get is 4, and they move towards the captive ball. They all move towards the captive ball. And so if it ever gets to the captive ball and you don't hit it before then, that's a tank firing on Godzilla, and it removes a multiplier from your super
Jurassic Park
jackpot.
stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So that's like the one you gotta like. Oh, if it's sitting on the captive ball, like the blinking tank light, and you don't hit it, now your super jackpot's in the garbage. It doesn't matter.
Well, I never even got to the super jackpot. But I had an okay tank. Well, it wasn't okay. It was shitty, but it was fine.
I don't believe you that you never got to super jackpot.
No, on this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
On this last game.
On that one,
No,
yeah.
In life.
In life, of course.
Anna
She's,
has
life,
beaten the
I've
whole
got
game
it.
in real life.
she's been to spoiler alert, whatever is the end of the game.
No, I haven't done that.
The glass off? You don't put the glass off?
I don't take the
Play
glass
for the story
off.
mode, God
I
mode.
should, man.
God mode to see the story, how it ends.
I want to get it, the right way.
I know, I agree with you.
And even having the outlanes in is like,
Yeah, questionable.
but I'm gonna do it now. The outlanes in.
Because it's too much of a pain in the ass to change the outlanes.
It's fine.
It's such a pain in the ass to change the outlines. You wouldn't think so. They're like little tiny posts.
I have
No.
bridge ready and I can't hit the fucking shot. So
That's annoying. Missing
so
the
now
captive
I
ball is an
have
annoying
multi-ball
thing.
without bridge, which is fine. I'll
That's
just
fine.
have fun in
No,
multi-ball.
that's fine.
Get another multiple.
Wait, did
exactly.
you get tank?
No, I got
No.
regular multi-ball.
Well, then get your power, your Tesla strike.
Exactly. Yeah. Work on your Tesla strikes.
So those are power line targets, right?
Yep. Yep. So any of the blinking ones, hit them. They start roving after you hit them. I think twice. Yeah,
Twice
all
power
3 of
line.
them twice. And then it's roving, and I think you have to hit each. I don't know how many. 5. And they're dangerous targets. There's a reason why you don't really want to do that normally if you don't. If you can
The
avoid
one
it.
up there is the hardest.
The top right one
It's the
is.
easiest to hit on yours with the upper flipper. I haven't been having a hard time hitting it with the left flipper.
On mine at home, I cannot hit it with the upper flipper, no matter what. There's no like amount of early that matters.
He's got a pro.
I have a pro. I have a pro, and my upper left flipper is really strong. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's like jacked up. Compared to yours, it's like.
Yeah, mine is all weak.
And I know I can lower it in the settings, but I kind of like it. But then at the same time, it makes things really.
Well, we know all about where that upper flipper switch is coming from. That's the point.
Yeah, we've dissected that.
Do you see this fucking garbage?
You're fine.
You're still alive.
I'd be just as angry as you, but you're right. You're gonna be fine.
I can't hit it!
All right. Hit the scoop.
Who's Evan Peters?
An actor?
Who is Evan Peters?
I mean, I assume that person's
the
not talking
guy
about
from
him.
like
Yeah,
the
right?
super fast guy from X-Men.
Yeah, he does
and...
kind of look like Evan Peters, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That you look like
I
Evan
do look
Peters?
like Evan
I
Peters.
can see that. Jesus Christ.
I do look like Evan Peters and Matthew Gray Gubler, another actor that I look like.
And who?
Matthew Gray Gubler, the intern from Steve Zissou.
That's hilarious. That's like one of.
Okay, so how do I have a really good bridge?
See, doesn't that kind of look like me? You don't think so? And with the banana too?
With the banana, maybe. But I don't know. Is that still him?
Yeah, he got crazy. Getting closer, warmer.
I think maybe mixed with that other guy.
Okay, all right.
Do a mix with the other guy. We're good.
That's right. I've heard that before. Evan Peters as well too.
Son of a bitch, Das Bacon. With the honk
Are
honk.
you kidding me? Thank God! Fuck! Thank God I had this fucking Adderall, because I just, like, really sucked a butt. I just really sucked it up.
This is bridge. She's in bridge.
She's in bridge. She was in bridge.
I had a terrible bridge.
It's okay. You did it though. Is someone at the door?
Yeah, Jane.
Jane,
was.
please come in.
You heard a buzz?
Yeah.
Okay, are you in?
Yeah, she's in.
Oh.
Well, she wouldn't be saying anything to you if she wasn't in.
Hi.
How would she hear you if she was sitting downstairs?
No, I mean, is she in the apartment? Because she could be right
But also,
outside the
if she
door.
wasn't in the apartment, how could she hear you?
That depends on how thin that door is, I
The door
suppose.
is very thin.
Okay.
Godzilla's is the bomb.
I read that as Gorillas is the
Yeah, I was like, Gorillas. Is this?
I just listened to their new album quite a bit today.
Is it good? Does it still have Dell in it? Or is that only in that one song?
I don't think it has Dell like always.
I don't know anything.
I don't know either.
I only know Dell.
Yeah. I think he's a guest. I think
He was just a guest in that one song.
in that one song or others. I don't know. I'm sure the chat would know.
I had too dangerous. There was nothing I could fucking do.
You did
You
great.
could tilt it, I guess, if you wanted. That was the two options.
You did okay.
Fuck
did
you!
okay. You did okay. You were getting closer. That was a closer game than
Everybody's
before.
so angry. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get angry.
You should.
I want to get
I
angry.
just
You
get
usually
angry.
get angry.
I usually
I
get
was
angry.
close.
Get up here, get
I
angry.
missed the fucking scoop like 12 goddamn times. I went,
Oh, yeah.
Gagunk,
That'll make
gagunk,
anybody
gagunk,
That
gagunk.
happens.
I had a tank ready.
The worst.
I had the outlane save over here, and I had to wallop and get it.
The worst is when you shoot the scoop and you like comes out of the scoop and it still fires the scoop, but it doesn't give you credit for the scoop. All bad.
Oh, that happened. That you flipped that on your.
Agrozilla is right, Das Bacons! Honk honk.
Okay. He's just a guest. Interesting. Well, he was on the. I mean, there was the one song that was huge for the Gorillas. It was like whatever that song is called. What's that song?
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. No.
I got sunshine.
That is the one.
Oh, that's feel good.
Did you guys?
Has a lot of popular songs.
Did you guys see? Did you guys
Not
see
very
that entire like loop on
Yes.
that song is from like some
Yes.
toy
Stock.
Yeah.
stock toy? Cheers.
It's like
Cheers,
the
Das
first
Bacon.
preset too. He hits it
Yeah.
like the number
it's like
one.
it's rock preset 1.
Yeah.
And it's the whole fucking thing. It's like
It's so much of that song.
Really? It's a toy?
Yeah.
It's not a toy. It's not a toy. It's like a legit recording
We're
device.
lives. That's
I
right.
think.
Oh man. See, the OGs know when it's pin clash time. Like, honestly, Jaded, maybe we should change the tilt counter to how many times we say the F word.
Yeah, there's been a lot
Because I think
already.
I would win.
What's with the hot nut swear jar?
Oh my god. Okay, we should have a
Now
swear
someone
jar.
thinks you look like Jack
We
White.
have to.
I've heard that before too. I don't like that one particularly. So
He
fuck
doesn't like
you.
that one.
Thanks for the gift sub.
Hey, Burl.
Hey,
I know I
I
need a tan.
Aw, hey, Carl.
Hey, Carl.
We're doing
Carl watching.
terribly. We're doing terribly
Yeah,
on this
fun.
Fin Clash stuff.
But
But
it's
we
cool.
try.
It's fun to try. I really enjoy this challenge.
I've been spotted. I know. You're like megalodon. We lured you out of your little hole. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching.
Is that what Megalodon
I live
does?
in a hole.
Yeah, because you have to hit a hard shot and then it
Oh.
like comes into.
When he's in a
shot.
hole?
Well, kind of. That's how Jane described it to me. Like you have
Okay.
to lure him out
Got it.
in a weird way.
I feel like I hear Jane coming.
She is here.
Jane?
I'm lurking.
Would you like
She's
to
lurking.
sit down?
I'm good.
Honey. Hey! I should have worn that shirt.
How embarrassing.
I'm wearing a
Watching
Hana
when I was
shirt.
just typing in random chats while throwing on black eyeliner.
So the Evan Peters / Jack White lookalike is
Let's not
pants.
say Jack White, because he doesn't like that.
You don't like that?
He doesn't.
Oh, okay.
He said he likes Evan Peters and will get that
Jack
over.
White wanna. I mean, whatever. I don't care. I'm not pissed about it, but
No,
Jack
it's
White
offended.
strikes me
Just
as-
say it.
yes.
Never thought about this. Now that I'm hearing
Too
people
bad.
say it,
Evan Peters is legit.
All
That's
the time.
pretty right on.
Jane going?
I don't have to go. I'm waiting on my.
Glow going?
In your face.
Go get another something.
You
Fine.
stood up.
But this is the last time.
Fine, but there's no more
Zilla.
pinball.
I got my
I'm gonna move this camera a little bit.
Hello, Nick Green
Did you do
and
it on stream?
Green and one.
Yeah, of course.
But I got a picture.
Well,
So that's nice. And I got the Mega Godzilla champion.
Where we play games.
It's all the
play
outlines
games.
are insane.
Mega
It's
Godzilla
so
champion?
much easier.
We play
Oh, yeah, so
games.
we did-
Would you
yeah,
Would
yeah,
you like to
it's made a
play a
big
game?
It's a whole different game.
Gonna put an
So-
asterisk on it?
No.
So yeah, JJP
Because that
announced
was also a
Godfather
good
today.
game.
Did you see those glamour shots of Eric
I
with
did
like
take
the most amount of wiring harness I have
other than that.
ever seen in a game? It was insane.
Did he
Yeah.
have like the filter on?
It had all these like really like it was very moody and very like. Here, I can show it to you.
Well, I got to Monster Zero for the first time, but I had the option of like Monster Zero, Terror of Mechagodzilla, and I was like, I probably should have just picked the Mechagodzilla one because I could more likely have
huge
gotten to Monster
texture.
Zero on like a regular game, but I just went with it because I wanted the
It's like
points.
everyone. I'm not in it.
Because it's
No one likes me.
It's
I just
all
wanted the
Stern people.
accolades.
It's a Stern group. Dork. You got to get a job here. This. Look at the wiring harness. Look at that.
Stuff.
Look at that. Have you ever seen the underside of a game that looks so fucking complicated?
Why
And then
look
look at.
Where are you shit talking?
No, I'm not shit talking. I'm like, I want to see what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen that much.
Is that the underside
This
of
is
the
the underside of The Godfather, which was announced today.
Why is it Godfather 5? I don't get that. There aren't 4 Godfathers.
Is
are
it?
there?
Does it say Godfather 5?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
50th,
I thought it was the 50th.
Well,
like
I watched
the 50th
it on
anniversary.
my iPhone, and it was cut off, so all you could see was Father and 5.
No, it's 50.
Oh,
It's
I think
50.
That makes a lot more
50th.
sense.
Yeah.
They did their-
But it would have been funny because it would be kind of trolling themselves because everyone was like, "Why is it Toy Story 4?"
Yeah.
It was Godfather 5.
That's what I meant to do. Make that
Super ugly.
joke.
No, but this picture, so it's on Jersey Jack's Facebook page. This picture of Eric looking at the underside of the game. I mean, I just have never seen that amount of wiring on anything.
Am I allowed
Although
to
I
talk shit about what Eric looks like right now, or is that rude?
Wow.
no, let's not shame people on what they look
fine.
like.
I know he
Someone's
looks very good in this
feelings,
picture.
or-
It's just I'm not a fan of that facial hair situation. It's this little bit. When you have this little bit, like he's got some scrub, fine, that's fine. It's just this bit. When you only have that, what is this one called? It's like the.
I'm sure he's concerned about how you feel.
It's so
About that.
quiet.
Oh, stop. He's a cutie. You're
He's,
Ricky
he's
Velvet.
okay. No, he's good looking. He just has
God,
this little thing. The soul
Soul
patch.
patch.
That I don't like. And it's. I'll tell you why.
Hey, guess what?
What?
It doesn't matter because it's not your soul patch. It's his soul patch.
Fine. Let me have what I like and don't like. He can have what he likes. But can I talk shit about a soul patch? Just in general. Or not.
Sure.
Just in general. Eric is a nice looking man. And I'm just talking about soul patches in general. If you have a soul patch,
She's talking shit about the facial hair of the designer from Jersey Jack.
I
I
don't.
can't comment on that.
It's just soul patches. What do you think? Yes or no? The answer is no.
I say
No one's following you down
there's
that
probably plenty of things that I wear and I do on my body that most people don't like. So if you want to put, you do whatever you want with your face. It's not my
Absolutely you
face. It's
can.
your face.
I just say I hate them.
You're going down on that boat alone. Well, so he will have his soul patch and eat paninis and Canadian
right.
with Canadian bacon on it, and you can just hate the
Yeah,
whole
just be like,
experience.
dude, you're missing out. You're missing
Anna
out. Like,
has opinions.
yeah, I guess
that are
that's
not
what we need.
reflected by the entirety of Hot
No one
Mess.
else cares.
We have actually talked about having a disclaimer that says the things that Anna says does not reflect what the channel actually feels. It is only Anna's opinions.
I like a goatee is not a bad idea. I love goatees. They're fine.
I could make like a little like intro where it's like Anna's opinions.
Here's the things I don't like.
Here's the thing she doesn't like. And it's like all like 90s and
Square
it's like
pizza.
square pizza. And she hates it. Paninis. Don't squish that bread.
I had a panini today, Anna. I ate one today.
Oh God, you ruined
Oh
it.
God. Pineapple and pizza is good.
It's fine.
It's good.
That is fine as long as you're not
Actually-
squishing it.
Jet's Hawaiian pizza goes up one level because they do the pineapple, but they also put a little bit of bacon on there.
Bacon will be okay. Not Canadian bacon. Not
What do you
Canadian.
got against Canadians?
I like Canadians,
Just kidding.
just not their bacon.
Yeah,
Maybe I would
and I know
like
a lot
it.
of people don't like it. I'm one of those people that I try not to knock. I try not to knock something that I wouldn't personally eat if I haven't tried it. Not that I'm saying that you're doing
I
it.
have tried
Absolutely.
all the things
I know
hate.
you've tried all the things. But what I'm saying is
Okay.
like
Actually, that's not true.
when somebody says like, ew, that's gross, I'll be like, well, have you eaten it before? And they're like, no. And I'm like, then how do you know it's gross?
Yeah, usually I try things. But, like, here's another thing I don't
You
really
can try things and have preferences and be like, I
I've never
I
tried
like it.
cat, but I have tried rabbit, and I hated it. I don't like the taste of rabbit at all.
Rabbit is,
Ugh.
it's kind of gamey.
Tastes like game.
Yeah, it's
I
gamey.
don't want it.
It's not fatty enough
Yeah.
to be tasty.
I'm not a
Frog
fan.
legs are very interesting because they're chickeny, but they're like fishy chicken.
Yeah, I don't
It's-
like
it's
reptiles.
kind of a hybrid.
I had alligator, I think, and I did not like that either.
So you don't like canned tuna, but you like tuna sushi. Okay.
I like both of them.
I mean, tuna
but they are
sushi
much
is
different. Dusty
usually like really high quality tuna that has not been cooked. So I have not tried cat.
Oh, there's 2 balls. Okay.
Well, that's no good.
Happens
Hopefully-
a lot to me.
It's smart enough. It's smart!
I'm smart enough to do the right
Yay, it's smart. We missed big time pinball say if you have a soul patch you should finish high school ASAP. No, I feel like the high school move, at least when I was in high school, is the dirt stash. It's like the guy that's like really excited that he can grow facial hair, so he like leaves this like horribly patchy, like awful mustache thing happening because he's like, well, I'm like growing a beard, and you're like, no, you're not. You have like 6 hairs on your upper lip. Sauce Bacon, there used to be a really awesome sausage place here called Hot Dogs that was across the street from where the old Williams, Bally Williams factories were.
That's where that was?
Yeah, that's where Will,
I
and there's
didn't
still
know
a
that.
corporate office there for Williams.
I didn't know that.
But Hot Dogs was so good. I miss them. Oh, I miss them so much. The guy that owns
Oh.
it, Doug. His name's Doug. And he just decided to be out of here. And he was there every day.
Yeah.
Like,
He works there, man. He owned and worked.
Search and Chilla, John Waters' mustache is like no other, though. He shaves it thin, and it looks like he's drawn a Sharpie on his lip. I'm talking about, like, the teenage boy that is just letting it grow, but it's not quite growing. So it's like just like horrible long hairs, but it's very patchy and terrible. Amazing beers on tap. That sounds great. There's a sausage place that I always hit up in Milwaukee that's really close to Blackbird, I think. That we always hit when we're out at MGC. MGC is gonna be fucking lit this year, man.
Are you going?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna go. It's the
good.
weekend of my birthday.
Okay.
And okay, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some Foo Fighters there, most likely. It sounds like Godfather is like ready to roll because they're talking about possibly dropping a Godfather at Interium by like next weekend.
For our tournament? That's
Yeah,
just a
maybe.
scene.
I don't know if it'll be in the tournament, but they said they
Okay.
couldn't get it there by Tuesday's league, but that it's like ready to go and they might throw it up in Interium like really soon. Then American's going to be announcing their like we're going to get to see Galactic Tank Force very soon. There's rumblings that CGC is on the verge of announcing whatever they're working on. Who knows? But I am ready. Ready. Oh, you have a gray spot? Like right here, does it look like you dipped your chin in paint? That's kind of like my favorite, like gray, like when a man's facial hair comes in and it's gray, but there's like just like it like just looks like they took a bowl of paint and just went
Fucking hell. I suck balls.
Oh my god! Chinchilla, you had somebody that would rub pencil shavings on their face? That's actually a really good idea for
Cosplay?
cosplay, yeah. So I did a cosplay where I dressed as Prince. And I used eyeliner pencil to kind of create I dressed as like Purple Rain Prince. And I did the eyeliner for the sort of the mustache that he had. But then I used like powder to kind of just create sort of a shadow of whiskers because he's pretty clean shaven, but I still wanted to kind of have that vibe that like
That you're a man.
that I'm a man. Oh, Vanguard, kick a bit. Whatever it is, it's fucking delicious. That's F-bomb 1 on the count. Oh, is it just swearing at the game though? I love that. Oh yeah, the fuzzy magnet game. Woolly Willy. What happened to everybody? They all left me.
Yeah, they're gone. Nate's
Here all by myself. I just drank
Nate's
the
entertaining.
most. Okay, so Anna's husband makes amazing cocktails, and he made me a jet pilot. Fuck, that's good. So good. It doesn't make me play good pinball, but it makes me happy about it. But I'm finished with it. And so actually I was thinking of, I am about to try out a new Untitled art that I've never seen before. So I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back. Keep playing.
Oh, I gotta hit it. I'm an idiot.
She's all by herself. And then she left. Wild Dog Arcade, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. We're just playing a little bit
Raid, Wild Dog! Welcome, friends!
having a Godzilla party.
What were you guys playing?
Godzilla?
Oh, sweet.
No, I don't know. I just guessed.
Oh, I fucking love this song.
Fuck. You hate this song?
I love it!
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Give it away.
We're loosely doing pin flash attempts, but you know, really
Ooh,
we're just
Indiana Jones Adventure.
just chatting. Oh, that's fun.
Wild Dog. I'm assuming the Williams Indiana Jones and not the Stern Indiana Jones.
Not the Crystal Skulls.
Crystal Skulls. This is the new untitled art that I've never seen before.
Wow.
It's called Neutro, and it says it's Korean style hard seltzer.
That is intriguing.
I am intrigued as well. I'm gonna crack it.
I feel like we're doing product placement right now, but we do really just love Untitled Art
Next
so
turn.
much.
One of my favorite things
Is it a-
early on in my parts.
Is that a mango?
Yeah, mangoes.
Ooh.
Early on in my just as I who had just started Stern, I was obviously I'm still working in the parts department, and there's all sorts of boxes of parts, and I would love to just go in and dig through parts because I find the craziest things that we still have, or from old games, and I found a giant box of the Arc.
Don't touch it.
From like the tops and the bottoms of the Arc, like just
5% rock
tons of
combo.
box.
5%. So a little bit less than the Untitled Art.
Okay, so what it
usually
says
are.
is it says it is 5% malt beverage with rice and mango puree, and it's got like a
milky.
yeah, it's a
Kind
little
of like-
milky.
yeah.
I mean,
So it's a little bit like maybe like a rice wine or a Mongoli. Mongoli? Can I taste it? Can I smell it in here?
not Foo Fighters because I don't quite have enough.
Oh, that's great.
It's
like
good.
it's like Mongoli.
It's really good.
Really, it's like milky.
I don't have the parts memorized for Foo Fighters, but
Love it.
Anna mentioned on the way here that she's got some Optos out, and I'm like, oh, I bet it's 515-0215-00 or -01 because those are the Optos that are most common in this game, and I was right.
It's a seltzer, but it's not like it's not very effervescent. It's like a milky,
Yeah, it's more like
light.
it's like pulpy in a weird way. But it's a company called Untitled Art. They're out of Appleton, Wisconsin. So I don't know if you are not like in the Midwest, you might not have it available because I don't know how wide their distribution is.
It's even hard
But
for us to find it.
if you go to District 82, you could absolutely buy it at Mars, Cheese Castle, or some of the other local areas. There's this really great beer place that's in Green Bay that has some really awesome selection, and they have tons of Untitled Art. I think it's a small brewery because it's relatively expensive. But it is, it's a malt beverage.
So
I'm drinking a jet pilot.
But if you could see it, if I had a clear glass, I would pour it because it's hard to describe, but it is like. Here, wait.
Oh, that's a water glass.
I know.
Full of water. You're committed.
fell in.
It's my water glass, right?
It fell in. And that's my
So it
Carnage
looks like
bonus.
this.
This is my best Carnage bonus to
It's like
date,
orange
though.
juice.
This is my best one on stream. You guys.
What was it?
Right now it's happening.
It's happening. Awesome. We're doing it.
That's just my. It's not great.
That's
but
great.
it's
That's
still
better
the
than
best
you've
one.
ever
131.
done. That's better than you've done.
131.
It's better than we've
It's
done.
milky, but
Nice job.
but it's like rice
Did you have
milk.
a good Bridgie? No.
So it's got like
did 'em all and did
ricey
'em
kind of flavor,
Pretty solid.
and it's sweetened with mango, but it's
Yeah.
not too sweet. It's actually really tasty. And what I like about Untitled Art is their seltzers don't have that weird
them?
after bite
I went first.
to them.
Rebecca went.
Oh.
Okay, I'll tell.
Wait,
I'll go again.
Did I go?
It's shitty.
Is this a new one?
Are you guys wanting to play?
You went first?
went
Oh no,
first.
I'll go.
I'll go.
Milky. A little bit. It's not very, very sweet though, and it's more like, my friend just started brewing makgeolli. Makegeolli. It's like a Korean fermented rice beverage, and I think that that's what they're inspired by. So they've kind of created a version of that. But they're really experimental with their flavors and stuff. And it's always pretty solid. Even milkier than soju. Her seltzer is a Korean style hard seltzer, and it's brewed with rice.
Ah.
So it's got this milky thing going on to it. You want to sit here?
I wanted to sit there.
Okay, I know.
Why do you like that spot?
It's my spot. I'm OCD. No, I don't know. Milky.
We were talking about hating.
At Anna's house.
This is my house.
Anna's studio.
This is where I live.
Anna's Godzilla.
This is my Godzilla.
Thank you. Yeah, Rakutango, we had such a blast last night. And
Oh my
I
god,
cannot
it
wait.
was so much fun!
Oh, Chicago. Jack's located in Chicago. We're all in Chicago. And yeah, I can't stop thinking about that game. I'm serious.
The
I
game was-
thought about going to play
It
other
looked like a
pinball,
lot of fun.
and I was
It's
like,
a lot
but
of
I'm kind of rude. I want to play that one though. Like,
Has anybody asked when it was going to show up at Logan yet?
people asked in chat, but it's hard to.
No. Yeah. So there's not an answer.
There's no answer, no. Not that I have. Thanks
That's
for
really
follow.
cool.
Is that
Destroyer
Destroyer
It
back?
looks
No!
No.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yep.
Alright.
The ramp
Lower
projection
pants.
from that right
Of course, as soon
seems
as
like a dick.
the
Oh,
stream
yeah,
went off,
I
I
know.
played
Give me
another
a
game.
I heard about
carrot,
that. I
because
heard
you
about
can
your
suck
great
some
game.
butts!
I was like,
too
well, but I mean, it was great
Well, that's what I was saying with Pin Clash. I've only had my good Pin Clash qualifying attempts without the cameras.
without the
running.
camera.
Who went? Who's going? You.
I went. Jane went.
But I
Oh,
did get an
well.
Yeah, I
attempt, you guys.
You did?
She did
I
it.
got one.
Well, everyone was.
Nice.
Well, no one was
It
watching.
good.
You.
I only got
131.
131
Still counts.
Is that your best so far?
so
That's
far
your
on
PB.
stream. Yeah.
Stream PB.
Well, that's good. I mean, at least
Ready
It's improvement.
To see me
It's improvement.
and you're here at your place. This is where you would do it.
Oh, jeez.
You have the best out of all of us so far, or the only.
The other.
No, no.
Hopefully, we have at least another one.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Yep.
I already tell. that-
Gotta
Yeah,
represent
I'll
the
leave-
ladies. Sorry, pants. I mean, I hope you qualify too, but
I have no desire to qualify from here.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah, you could qualify.
making it seems terrifying anyway.
Yeah.
I don't really necessarily want to qualify.
Yeah.
I just want to be included.
Well, even if you qualify, you don't have to participate.
Yeah, you could totally
It's
sit
just,
out.
you can just be like,
No,
no.
I would.
It'll make the person behind you very happy.
Yeah, exactly.
No, of course I would.
Yeah.
Making other people happy.
No, that's not what I do.
Just grudgingly be like, I don't want to do this
Yeah.
anyway.
Go on stream.
Then that'll make them feel real
Give
good.
a shitty interview.
Yeah.
And just flip or flap around like, bleh.
I'm like, I guess I'm good. I guess I'll do this. I don't know. I didn't think I did that great, but no, we wouldn't do that. I would
cheese is pretty good.
secretly be really,
Oh, no.
really excited.
Where do you
to
have that
actually
cheese?
qualify.
Why did you bring the cheese?
Because
I'm
it was sitting in my
very
fridge
happy
and it
you
was getting
brought
to a
that
point where like,
cheese.
if I don't eat this now.
That's what I got.
I
Not
meant
that old, please. But I.
Just to say.
that's her Korean
It's a
style.
new untitled art.
Oh.
I meant to eat right before I came here, but I didn't. So that
Strange, so it's
cheese
rice.
was helpful.
Yeah, it's rice and mango puree.
Learn
Yeah.
how to
Is it done?
drop catch
It's good.
the red.
But it, like,
I
you're
think
like,
so.
Oh, no.
I only
Okay,
had a
it's
couple
rice
pieces.
liquor.
It's a really
You should eat
pretty
more.
I
Rice
will.
liquor.
Yeah,
It's
only
rice
cheese
liquor.
for
I'll
dinner.
go back in there. I love having
I
cheese.
should
Cheese
think
and
you could
crackers
have
for
just
dinner
cheese for
is my
dinner.
favorite
Totally.
thing. Get some Triscuits. I mean, those.
I have an
pretzels,
idea.
I haven't had
There we
pretzels in a
go.
while.
What kind of cheese do you
so
like?
I have an idea.
that cheddar cheese.
Cheddars, yeah. What's up? Do you want to sit here?
No.
I can move.
No, wait.
Do
Stay.
not.
Snap.
If you
Don't
break my
do
couch
this.
right now.
Snappy, snappy,
But do it.
snappy.
What kind of cheese don't I like?
I mean, I
is
guess
the
you
better
could break my
question.
couch.
They're
I
my
need a new
favorite
couch.
food. There are some I don't like.
Yeah.
But
What's
it's
in?
It's my
Just
favorite
sit here.
food too, though.
And this one is a lay across the back.
Just
because
sit here,
I thought it was
pickles
funny.
It would have been funny.
cheese is. I mean, this cheese. This couch is pretty broken already, though.
I don't think you can break it more. Oh, no.
Here's a spoon neck.
See, you can do it. Now you're part of it.
Rebecca, you want to sit down?
Yeah.
Sit down.
No,
Okay.
Anna, why would you say
Dancing
that
bottom.
right while he's behind
Good.
me?
I'm gonna go this way.
Does he make a
You
noise?
know, I'll go next on this, and then I'll just come in when it's time.
Does he make a noise before he pukes? At least like a warning
Yeah.
system? Like what?
I'll throw them on.
Oh,
yeah.
Why didn't she flip? Did you think the ball saver was still on?
No, I was trying to bounce it, but it was a little
Oh, too low.
You want it back?
You got a thing.
That's me. Or is that me?
Yeah, that's you. So you're two.
I didn't do
that's
shit in
you.
there.
I think
Yeah, I
that's
didn't
you.
do shit either.
Tank Annihilation Champion. Let's see what it is.
Frober,
Drum
thanks for
roll,
the follow.
please.
Thank you.
Oh,
Sorry we missed some
God.
follows, you guys. Destroy Gundam, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Hot Nudge. We stream on Fridays and Sundays. This Sunday we're actually going to be
Not great.
Okay, so like
okay.
pinball events
Wasn't
are like starting to pop off at this point. It's hard for us to find time to stream because we
We did our
we're
league
doing
because there
so
wasn't
many
anything to do.
events.
And now they're everywhere.
Everything.
We're
so
not gonna quit.
many
You want to
things.
play?
So many things. So we may or may not stream on Sunday. I think that we should just do a Logan thing, but we don't have to. Because it's a lot.
Yeah. I'm not gonna help.
But,
gonna have
do you
to
guys
do
want to hear some really exciting news?
I won't have time.
Is Jaded still here? I get my Elvira on Monday morning. She's been made.
It's so exciting.
She's at the factory now. She was made on Wednesday. The freight company was just not available to pick her up until Monday morning. She's being picked up on Monday at 9 a.m. She's being dropped off at my house at 10 a.m.
Prepare for like 3 p.m. You gotta get realistic expectations.
Who's gonna set it up though?
Me! They offered to set it up, but I want to set it up because I think it'll be fun.
First time? No, it's not your
Okay,
first
how
time.
are you gonna
New
get
in
it?
First
box.
time new in
New
box? Yes,
first time.
absolutely.
Yeah.
First time new in box.
How are you gonna get it in the house?
They're gonna bring it in the house.
Oh,
They're
House of
bringing it
Horrors?
in.
the whole box.
The whole box. Well, they said they could take it out of the box if they have to
Can we just-
get it in the house.
So during the pandemic,
Yeah, House of-
Gavin unboxed like
Okay.
2 games
yeah.
outside my apartment.
Yeah.
Really, it's the scoop.
Because it's much easier to bring the
having a real
game
problem with the
in
scoop. I
through
think
the
it's
doorway
broken.
Yeah.
than the full box. So
Okay.
you should
Yeah, every
probably
time
just bring it
I
up
shoot for it, I
close
miss.
and strip the box and everything off.
I could stream the unboxing.
I fixed it.
That could be done. Technically, it's during a work day, so I will be unboxing it. I will be unboxing it on work hours. But I work at a pinball company, so unboxing a pinball machine is like kind of work, isn't it?
It absolutely is, especially if you.
The customer experience, right?
Yeah. Maybe don't live stream it. Maybe.
Okay,
Stream
so
it and
here's the
make-
thing.
make a story about it later.
I already discussed with my boss, like, hey, like, I'm gonna work from home until it's delivered, then I'm gonna come in, and he's like, why would you do that? I'm like, because I have to
Take
work.
the
And
day
he's
off.
like, just work from home.
Take the day off.
You're
or
getting a
work from
pinball
home.
machine. Thanks. So,
I feel
it is a little more difficult for me to work from home now.
It kind of seems like that should be like a specific Stern employee perk. Like some companies let you have your birthday off, you know. Like
Yeah.
A lot of companies let you, have your birthday off.
get the
but-
day
but
you get your new inbox.
New pin day is
pin
the
day.
day you get to have for yourself and your new pin. So, Stern, come on.
I'm sure I could convince
I think that's basically what
somebody.
you're getting,
Just-
but that's the idea.
I will actually have to work though, because I am really, really fucking busy. If there's anybody waiting for parts, you know how busy I am.
Imagine how much you're gonna learn just from the. It's like a training essentially. Like
I'm so excited!
unboxing a new Stern is a very important part of your training to understand the customer
2
experience.
years in the making. I have waited since May of 2021.
Wow, I forgot how long ago that was.
Well, that's when I
I know.
played it,
I know.
and then I had to keep it a secret until it actually played on
Oh, that's right.
the
That was a
internet.
while too.
Okay.
So, but it's also coming at a very strange
Ran out of time.
time frame because
It's amazing how
we have the test stream on Tuesday, so we'll probably be playing some Elvira on Friday. I feel like Friday and Sunday of next week we should do some Elvira, right?
That's a game worth streaming for sure.
Yeah.
Dig
We've
deep
been
into.
literally talking about it every other stream for the last 2 years.
I know.
So.
It's
gonna be a big
I
deal.
wanted
Maybe
to
we should
do
plan
a
it
better overlay for her.
out a little farther. Maybe we need a bigger reveal.
I am not going to wait.
Well, you can play the shit out of it, but the stream. Okay. All right.
I have an idea of what I want to do for the overlay. A better
Very important
overlay.
part.
That's true. I guess you're the limiting
Would
factor.
you like?
so
Would
if
you guys
make
like to
that-
hear a teaser? of what I was thinking, like the theme?
It's up to you. Yes, but yeah, if you don't want to.
I would love it.
Little house of horrors, little house.
Oh my
Little
god!
house of horrors, little house.
Not the plant!
Fuck yeah!
Oh, and then we have to, yeah.
Like, what about a sexy Audrey Elvira crossover?
Oh my
like
god.
a crazy.
She has a. Oh my god. Okay.
And then you have to put the big scary
That's
plant
the
right
movie
next to it.
that made me afraid of your plants. Or would have made me afraid of your plants if I
Rocco Tango, you want to help me create the overlay? Do you think I need
I love
help?
how I'm just burning my ball save time like an idiot.
What would you do? Tell me what, like, so I have a
Some
House
of
of
it
Horrors
was
overlay.
fun.
We have actually streamed House of Horrors before. I
Yes.
just
It's a
don't
very sexy overlay.
like it. I mean, it's okay. Elvira's likeness is, her nose is a little too pointy. And I just,
It's time for a new one.
I've revamped it a couple of times. I really like the overlay I did for Scared Stiff. I think is better because it's got like the televisions and it's, you know, because that really fits for the theme. And she's laying across the stream kind of upside down, and there's spider webs, and
Oh, that's the one that I'm thinking of.
I really like that one. The House of Horrors one was like her off to the side. She's got a hot nudge tattoo on her arm, and there's like a
And I
film
want us all to
strip
get hot nudge tattoos.
because it's about movies and things. No, you don't know. You
Yeah,
need the
you gotta
clout.
have, you gotta have the movie tie-in. That's good. That's good. That's cool though that you're getting that game.
I'm super excited.
I feel like I wasn't sure if it was like done at any point, and then it just like got good. Like really, I like it a lot, and I don't feel like I played it. So that's very cool that you got that.
Well, you'll have to come over and play it. I also already feel like all the Elviras in the wild know that I'm getting one because I definitely played it with an owner's curse on
All right,
Wednesday.
the one at Logan,
Yeah.
that one
It's
has
playing really
cursed
weird.
me.
It was actually not working correctly that night, but
Here's the other thing
I have
that
no
is good. Here's the other saving grace
come
about
on, Mazer Target.
having to wait for her is there has been some adjustments to the house optos to make them a little bit more reliable.
Ah, it's the benefit of buying late.
Yeah.
There's little adjustments on the line.
Second, third production run.
Yep. That's cool. Wait, I'm sorry. What was the opposite? Like, what was wrong with the?
Destroy it.
There was
Not
nothing
wrong, but
necessarily
like what-
wrong, but they would get loose and then they would be difficult to fix.
Okay.
You'd have to
Laser
take the whole thing
targets.
apart.
Oh, okay.
I wish this was louder, but I feel like it was turned off for a reason.
Oh, what the fuck was
here.
that?
It's gonna make the same.
That's some bullshit.
Here.
I lost
Oh,
my
you're an art
mental
director.
after I chatted halfway through my ball save and then.
Oh, Rocco,
got my
you
ass
would-
I did that
you
too.
would-
I spent most of my ball
this is
saves.
You would do
Fine.
way better than I could do.
Fine.
Mine are they're very
Next time.
amateur.
Anna or one of these
They
two?
have
Yeah.
the perfect amount of spirit.
You
and
have
I
to play
love
the
them
pinball now,
all
or
so much.
we're gonna take it.
I'll play. Did you already get
I don't want to play pinball ever again.
I've not had a good game on that.
I had one good game and then one good one ball. And that's
I'd like to play a regular
The
game of
rest
it, I
of my life.
suppose, because the Stream Clash. I've been trying to stream it a little bit, and it puts you in a mode.
Yeah,
like-
you don't want to throw off your actual.
No,
game.
it's not that. It's just that like it's like the path is so now that you're trying to do it over and over again, the same thing. I'm very bored of like, all right, you gotta get your mode done, get your destruction jackpot, make sure you get your 2 allies, collect your 2 allies, start it before bridge. Like I have a path. It may not be the right path, but it's the only thing to do for me. And I guess I should change it, but I'd like to go back to like I'd like to get to Planet X. Or something.
Yeah,
That would
maybe
bounce.
just like it is really hard to break out of your path though when you like have it. I often will do that too, be like, I really rarely, I don't play Mega Godzilla multi-ball enough. I don't play it enough because I have my thing that I do and it works out for me in competition or whatever. But maybe I should prioritize something else for once. It's so
You know
hard.
what's funny? I didn't think about it, but like,
How to do your palette cleansers every so
yeah, right. Like,
But
I'm gonna try to.
but that's why that's why we like this. That's why we're doing this right now.
It's a different
and
way
if
to
there
think
was
about
like
the
a challenge to be like, get Terror Mechagodzilla.
I hadn't thought about like the kind of similarity between get your mecha. I hadn't thought about the similarity between mecha and raptor because like those two,
I'm really milking this
like
long ball
you
save.
kind of don't accidentally get either of them. You need
No,
to kind
and
of do something.
I super prioritize Raptor every single time I play.
Yeah,
that.
it depends.
I
If
never
it's a pro,
prioritized
it's a little different.
Yeah. But even so, like, I don't want to get out of a game of Jurassic Park not playing my Raptor multi-ball.
And that's the
But
right way
I
to do it.
definitely get out of most of my games of Godzilla not playing Mechagodzilla, which I think I need to work on that.
Make sure you play mecha. There's also a ball save in mecha too. If you do the 6 things, and there's a short ball save where you in the
Explain
period,
more. What?
The 6 things. So you got it starts with the 3 ramps. The 2 ramps in the center.
Okay.
that are lit. Collect one of those, and now it's one of the 3 barrier targets.
Okay.
And that's on pro or premium. Collect one of those, then it switches back to the top 3, and so ultimately becomes 6.
One
Green.
JB007GD. The ball save is so incredibly long because the game is set to 1 ball play, and there is a minimum
Ball
game
time,
length
game time.
and so when it knows that you're only playing 1 ball, it will not let you drain before that time is up. So that's why the ball save is on for so long.
It's the default setting, and it's made. That setting was made because of location play. I don't know why anybody would set it to 1 ball, but on location,
But on 3 balls.
even if it's on 3 ball, Stern doesn't want you to have a game shorter than a certain amount.
They average that ball save out over the 3
Yeah,
balls.
so it's spread. Yeah. So you're guaranteed a minimum amount of play on this game when you put in your quarters, basically.
And that's something I learned by
Mm-hmm.
doing this thing that I never knew before.
It's kind of new too, like really new. I think in the last like couple of years.
Are you talking about when he was on our stream at Logan showing how to do Planet X and stuff for the first time? 'Cause-
Oh, we're talking about Keith.
yeah, Jaden said he'll always remember Godzilla for Keith in his 45-minute game, like it'll be 2 years from now. And I'll still mention it, yes. Yeah. He was sweating during that game. All the lights and the amount of time and just like the cheer, just like, okay, I'm gonna do all the things. It was just like a hot situation to be in, but it was awesome. Yeah, I remember that too, just being like in awe of the stuff we didn't even know existed in this game.
I think I did see that.
Yeah, it was fun to watch, commentate.
That's still like the GC, I think, isn't it? He has the GC.
Oh, like the 10 million or whatever?
Yeah.
Because he got, yeah, and that was old code though.
Oh, was it?
So it might have been easier then to do that, but no, oh yeah, I guess they keep the GC.
Do they?
Do they keep the
Sometimes
GCs
they keep the GCs and
when they
Yeah.
reset?
I don't think they do. I think you're right, but I think the
I asked them to
Godzilla one
on
is still
mine, and
there.
then immediately.
Well, he probably just did
Typically
it
they
again.
do. They keep
Maybe.
No, I mean
the GCs.
absolutely.
Yeah. But it is harder now than
It
it
is
was
harder
at
than it
launch.
was. It absolutely was.
That one is.
Yeah.
Are you winning?
No. Well, this one I won
I
$2.
feel like I used to very consistently get like hundreds of millions of points, like
Yeah.
just flopping around on Godzilla when it first
No,
came out.
it
and
is
now I
harder
don't
now.
do very well on it at all.
I mean,
which
it's
is why that
balanced,
first game
right?
When I have to go to Indiana.
due to settings.
On that code,
It
I
still feels
There's probably an expiration date too.
I got to Planet X
Do they
like
expire?
February of 2022. And I
God
haven't
damn
done it
it! That fucking bullshit!
like I want to see
Once they got the new
you
Wizard
play
Fucking
football games,
crap!
Oh.
what you get out of
since. A new 3-ball game on it with the
Yeah.
tilt the way it is. I forgot that the
tilt
tilt
and
I
out
should-
lanes and
Man, I
everything.
forgot that we did that. So I
Rebecca
need to,
did it.
I need to be over.
I can't tell you how many fucking times
Hey,
that I hit
Nutbag.
the fucking right ramp
Is there
and
one?
it fucking goes out of it all!
Welcome.
I do think there's a
Stupid!
Isn't it? Oh, thanks
But it's
for the
not like- you got a
subscription
while,
nudge.
maybe a year.
Well, I have some. from
Left a show to come home, watch Pink Clash, and
don't
eat
care.
an
California.
old hero. Yes,
Trying to
it is
There
an
might be a
amazing
law
thing
in
to become an
California.
adult and
I know New
realize
Jersey
that
is-
what you
they
want is
expire.
what you want.
Is it my
And
turn? Did I
So
go?
what you want?
You got the show experience, and now you get to have
think so.
have
It's
this
yours.
cozy
I'm gonna go.
experience.
her house. She's just doing what's right.
How many was that, Jaden? Like
What show were you
5?
at? If, you don't have to say. I don't need to, unless you want to.
Shoot
Thank you, Nate.
He's such a good drink maker.
Jet pilot.
That's
Nate?
what I had.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
I was gonna ask
This
for
is delicious.
one of those, and then I was like, it's probably not possible. Of course it's possible.
He made me a spicy,
Well, he said that
spicy
what I-
tequila drink. And it's fantastic. Nate's good.
But it's so hard because every time we're always like, no, we don't want money, and he's like, God damn it.
I want to do it.
God damn it. I just want
I do
to
feel
just
bad.
tell me what you want.
do
Don't
feel
make
bad.
me choose, but I want to make it. But it just feels like you're taking advantage of someone.
No, you said.
No.
And we love it. We love the service. We love the amazing craftsmanship of the cocktails.
And you get cheese here, too.
Thank you,
Do
Pants.
during special guest.
When don't show up to a party empty-handed.
Oh, well, now I know.
You better fucking bring cheese.
I already know now. If I'm ever going to be invited back, I need to have
Up your cheese game.
I need to bring cheese with me. That's actually not a bad idea.
No, it is absolutely not. It actually, I mean,
If I come bearing cheese
if it's
gifts.
my
If
decision,
your rule of thumb is to go to a party with cheese, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. And I brought some liqueur too.
Yeah.
And not only did I almost break the game for a long time, we couldn't play because I opened the machine up and like I still don't understand it, but I opened the game up to investigate something, and from that point on, just from like taking the glass off and lifting the machine up and placing it, the upper left flipper died for what 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, a half hour.
I'm
we
not
were-
recommending you names.
It was a lifetime.
Get a
It
nickname.
was a long
It was
time.
pinball.
I love cheese, but I'm not endorsing everyone who's nicknamed cheese or named cheese.
He's terrible.
He's terrible.
Cheese is not likely.
Wait, there's somebody named Cheese?
Cheese is yeah. Yes,
Judge
you
Mag
got
just
it.
has the best chats, you know.
It's also a really
No days off.
distinctive shade of yellow, and you do a good job with that.
Bullshit.
Is that just by chance that their
That's a good question.
name is in the shade of yellow or in
you
yellow?
pick that?
No, you can
can choose it?
set it to something specific, or if
Okay.
you don't set it, it'll just show up a different color every
Okay.
time you're in chat. The yours
then
is always
that's-
orange now.
It's the hard part about.
I feel like
Are you
you like
going
setting things to orange.
Go Rebecca.
But I don't think I
just
did
went.
though.
Well, it was orange today, and I feel
Well,
like
I don't
it's-
want to.
I've
I'd
seen
like
it be
somebody else to
orange
pick
pretty consistent.
Well, I know I didn't do that on purpose. But Nudge Mag definitely did.
Sit
One
on
of
the
you two
scorpion's
sit.
face.
You go
Okay, all right.
No, I'm getting up. I want cheese.
Don't sit on the face.
wants
Just
cheese.
sit on it.
There's still
entirely.
cheese.
Rebecca needs to get back.
There's still
Rebecca
cheese.
is at 6 ways she's sworn at the game tonight, so I think
Yeah,
that might mean you
I
tilted 6
swore
times.
at the game 6 times just now because I am so fucking sick of missing and getting halfway up the right ramp and immediately just be like, fuck you! That is the sound the ball makes. Literally, as it's rolling down, it's like, fuck you!
See you, loser.
Kicks me in the crotch. Like,
What you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do?
I want to
Nothing.
ask chat a
I'm gonna do
question
nothing.
unrelated to pinball. How long do these last? Scratch offs. So if I won on this scratch off, how long do I have to turn
Give
it?
it to me.
Say on the back.
It has it on the back.
Yeah, there's like expiration dates.
That's what I
You mean
think.
from District 82 4 years ago?
No, this
I don't
one's
know.
from Indiana. From the summer.
Prizes must be claimed with 180 days of after the end of game date.
What? 180 days? Yeah. That's crazy. Where's end of
not
game
Yeah,
date?
crazy.
Indiana fast.
Where's end of game date?
You're not about to hang on to your free money.
You can download a free app and scan your tickets to see if you're a winner.
Especially
I know
now
I
you're
am.
like $3.
That's
This
if
is
you want to
probably
actually
$2.
play
But I
the
have
game.
one worth $10 in the other room.
They
just
depend
wanna-
on getting, over half their money back from people not.
Well, that's me. And then I did these. These are years old.
Oh well, years old. You're
I love that you're talking about this for the first time in the history of this hilarious thing I've always thought was hilarious. She doesn't do scratch offs. I mean, she does do scratch offs in Illinois, but used to only be in states that you'd have to go back to. And then it was like,
So you can
Yeah.
end of game dates, official game rules, and claim form may be obtained from HoosierLottery.com or contact customer service. And it has a 1-800 number.
scratch offs are great, but I think it's funny to do them only when you're unsure when you're going to return.
That's probably true, Slacker.
But it's also an incentive to return if you win. Gotta go back to Indiana. I got
Nudge
$10
bag, your
waiting
ex
for me.
still
there.
Alexa, next.
You don't like old ear?
No, I'm not Kanye. Alexa, next.
How did I know that?
You'll have to pop your head for like 2 seconds.
I know,
then you
it's
have to skip.
catchy.
So he knows how to fucking say that
So
shit.
fast.
I suck.
Just, you know where it's gonna go.
Down my fucking crotch is where it's gonna go.
Down my fucking. You just killed Glow.
What?
Glow's choking
inhaled
now.
a pretzel.
She inhaled a pretzel.
I don't consider it a successful stream unless I make Glow almost
Almost
shoot
choked. Milk
like,
out of her nose.
booze out of her nose.
She's a much better Chicago artist.
Yeah. One danger.
Sneeze now.
We got the game set up right now.
This is Pin Clash.
Pin
legit.
Clash
I got
rules.
this, like, I have that thing where you get like
Pin
a
Clash
headache
approved.
that just is like a pound on the side.
had that
And
the
it's like
other
totally
day
fine.
on
It's just like
stream.
pound, 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 pound. And you're like, ow. And then it's fine. And then it's
Well, it was, I'm like, I could like feel the vein. Well, I'm like, am I having an aneurysm? No.
That's weird.
Well, it had. I mean, it goes away pretty quickly.
And yours.
Oh, it's getting worse.
It's fine. It's pulsing.
For me, it's usually just like
Yeah, probably.
That's your pressure point.
3,
Go like this.
5, 10 minutes.
Here?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That help?
I don't know. It's
But it's
pulsing.
distracting.
Somebody stick their thumb in Rebecca's neck.
How I wanted to do it.
Somebody poke their finger in my nose,
Do you
man.
want Advil?
No, I think this is working. I think this is
a
working.
weed candy.
think this is
a
working.
weed patch.
Ah, she does. I tried one the other day when I had like.
Roar to the knee.
What was wrong with me? I had some really weird feeling in my
Only for Jake.
shoulder. I was like just really tight because I tried to work out without having worked out in like a year. And
Why would you
she
work
had
out?
She had I thought it was a good idea. Okay.
It's fine.
So I put one on. It said that you should put them on your like Venus areas, like your feet or your hands. And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go inside of my wrist. I felt
Did you
like
get
maybe
super
my
high?
elbow got a little bit like dizzy numb for a minute, but other than that,
It's supposed to be like lidocaine, but like with weed or
I mean, it's supposed
supposed to
to.
be help your pain.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to
It's
go
like a CD.
I feel like Nudge Mag should know all the different. Why do I feel like
apply
you would
directly
know?
to the forehead.
But I think it was like it's a slow thing. So
Yeah.
like it's something you would put on and like have it
For 8
happen over the
hours.
course
Oh, it's
of the
supposed to be
day.
like functional. Like,
Yeah, like
we want
taking
you to be
some
able to
ibuprofen.
work and drive vehicles.
Right.
I don't know about that.
Well, I think it definitely did
driving
not
license.
make me feel
Let's go
anything.
driving.
Of course you know.
Except
wanna
for, like I
learn how to
said,
drive
like a
a
little
stick?
like just gonna
no,
take a little chill.
I
I
think
put
that I
some
would
Tiger
get
Balm
like
on
too
maybe
nervous
my
in the middle
arm a
of
little bit.
traffic and
No, we wouldn't go in Don't worry.
Where would you take me?
We would go to a deserted parking lot.
You gotta get all your dangers. You gotta get all your
I learned how to
dangers.
drive in a cemetery.
Yeah.
Driving the town. All right.
And I
Burrito
just
town.
decided that I hated it.
Driving the clown car to Burrito Town.
End of my life.
That sounds like a euphemism for having the runs. I don't know if I can come out tonight, guys. I'm driving that clown car right to Burrito Town.
Wow.
That's how I'm gonna describe the next time I have the shits.
Nudge Mag, you make words fun.
You make words fun. You say fun words.
Shows up to
say
work
fun
on a
words.
Tuesday and is like, sorry guys, I had to make
Sorry,
a
guys.
stop on the way
Burrito Town is
here.
real rough on me
I
yesterday.
drove my clown car to work today.
God damn
I
that
had to make a
clown
stop on the
car.
way here.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, I think my headache is gone.
Crushed it. Laughter is the best medicine.
I used to have like a little thing when I was like,
I've only had one
Child
drink,
that
Jaden.
said that.
One drink.
and I really loved
I'm on my second drink, and it's 5%. It's but
Wait, you had no cocktail?
I had one cocktail.
Okay.
I had a Jet Pilot.
Yeah, you're feeling good.
But in like good. In a little bit.
She's not. No, she's fine.
How long
Shrunk.
are you stream
Welcome,
for?
Shrunk.
1 in the morning?
I love that name. Schrock.
I had to say it first. She had to make it honky. What the fuck? Gotta honk the schwonk.
I don't know what that
Honkin',
was, but
honkin' that schwonk.
Honk the schwonk.
Oh boy.
Thank you for the raid, schwonk. Thank you for the
Well,
raid.
it's
It's been a long Friday. It's been a long week.
Is it the underside?
It's been a long week.
What is the schwonk? Do
The
we know?
We're not trying to
schwonk?
define
What
it.
is the schwonk?
schwonk can be anything you want it to be, you guys.
Okay.
Like, the schwonk is a...
Schwonk, we avoided the
It's a
dreaded
mood.
snowstorm.
There was a no snow today,
It-
and they were like telling us all week there was going to be a snowstorm.
Absolutely, like, oh, you're in part of this thing, and
Yeah.
all day until right after it was supposed to happen. We had
As you
nothing.
guys know,
Nothing.
I love to look at the
Yes,
radars.
yes.
Yeah.
And
I know. I was
monitoring
even
it
checking
all
in with Glow, like maybe I can't
Schwonk
see
out
because
there.
I probably
I
have.
can't look out
I
the
have
window. All my
windows.
cats are on me right now.
But my app is telling me that we are in the middle of a snowstorm, and I'm very confused.
Shit!
Literally.
God, you had so many good saves! I'm so mad!
Get him a band-aid.
I'm annoyed.
I'm annoyed.
I can
I'm
imagine.
annoyed.
You had a great bridge.
That's annoying.
That was really
for
annoying.
sure.
Schwonk, are you...
Who's next?
You must be south or
North.
like Indiana.
I think it
Or
was
north?
Yeah.
Or are you in LA?
Michigan. Are you Michigan? Are you in LA?
Are you in Minnesota? Are you in Canada?
These are guesses.
Are you in Greenland?
Who's up?
Oh,
It's a new
there
game.
was
Anyone's up.
there
Anyone's
was
up.
a
Glow, if you don't want to play,
I forgot I was kind of.
I'll play twice.
Yeah, you're over there.
You're on the edge. You're on the edge.
No crying
Okay,
at new pinball games.
Crying, but there's so much crying in pinball. Actually,
Not right before
there's
you
more
start
crying in
though.
pinball than there is in a lot of stuff.
Not
that
right
I
Yeah,
before
no,
you
that
start,
was a
though.
great ball, but
Yeah. He was getting there. He's getting back. He's getting used to
no
my game.
crying in Pin Clash.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there
Pin
is.
Clash is
Yeah,
99.9% crying.
yeah, at least my Pin
If
Clash.
Carl's still here,
Carl was here?
Schwonk, we
He
had
was.
like a whole
Wow.
like the whole accounting department left early because of the snow,
Hellacious
and it literally
winds.
never came.
Man, I don't hear the word hellacious nearly enough.
Slacker, you did way better at distributing 2 than I did. So,
Slacker did great at yeah.
yeah.
Buffy
But always there's a cry.
Buffy's
Always
callback wins.
Search and chug.
Yes.
Nice. I heard that in my bathroom.
That's a good
Before
callback,
coming
sir.
over here.
Searching.
You heard about me.
No.
Sorry, I screamed. I'm
Yeah,
so
that was a
scared.
pretty good story.
It jump scared me, that outlane, because you don't expect it when they're only.
If you
a
don't
quarter
cry at
inch
Distributed
thick.
2 your first time.
If you, well, at any time.
How many people? Okay, this is just you know R.I.P.
Flip too soon.
Pinberg.
God damn it.
Thank you,
Anybody
Bounty
else
Connor.
cry at your first
Welcome.
Pinberg? Because I did.
I don't remember.
I probably did.
But maybe not for pinball reasons. It's a lot.
No, I
going on.
absolutely cried. I cried.
made Jane cry
It was
at Pinberg?
it was the second day,
Fight
or
you.
I think it was the third day, and I remember waking up.
I'm sure I did.
And I remember sitting there and crying and talking to Charlie and being like, I just thought I was really, I thought I was doing well in pinball. And I go here and I just suck really bad. And it's really hard.
Yeah.
It was like, I was so feeling sorry for myself. It was ridiculous.
No, I think you're not alone in the first Pinberg experience of feeling like I really thought I was better than this, because it's basically like all of the people who are the smartest
Thanks for the follow, Bobby.
smartest kids in their class going to Harvard, and then being
You're
like,
oh, what
why
the fuck?
am I not
Everybody
the
around me
smartest
is
person
so
now?
good.
Because like the only type of people who go to Pinberg are the people who are really into pinball.
Oh my
you know?
god.
So it was always a wake up call, but it was amazing.
You want to go?
Sure.
I feel like I should make a t-shirt about crying at Pinberg.
It's okay to cry. Crying's okay.
Who's crying?
Everyone's fine.
I was
Just
talking
So
about
what?
the first time I went to
First
Pinberg,
night,
I cried.
And I remember seeing you there. And I remember seeing like Jane and Anna playing games. And I was there with the dude I was dating at the time. And I was like, watch Jane play games.
Was this
pinball.
before
And we were
Glow?
just like creepy lurking in
What?
the background.
Was it before we were like friends?
It was like right after.
Before we were streaming.
It was my first Bells season because it was like early fall of 2019. So we had done like the Bells stuff at like Dead Flip. We had started the Bells season, but I was too scared to do any tournaments outside of Bells, so I just went to take in the massive amount of pinball, and it was really fun. And I brought in bottles of whiskey in my backpack every day, and it was the best.
Actually, so Charlie didn't compete. He was just there to kind of like experience the gaming
Not what I intended to do at
atmosphere.
all.
And
I want to sit
Of
up
which there's a lot.
and he
what?
had a
We can
backpack
share.
of booze, and like literally all of us that were competing would be like, "Where's Charlie? I need a shot," and he'd just be like, and he was like the guy that would walk up with a backpack, and he's like, "I got this. I got
This is what we need as our roadie.
Okay.
Charlie is not a roadie.
Can we have Charlie be our roadie,
No,
please?
he will be like, "Fuck you. I don't want to do that."
Which pin
Bathrooms
references?
at Expo make my eyes water. Yeah.
2019, the last one. Right?
Yeah.
There's
When
the
did you
fucking
get it?
mazer
I can
card.
see
Probably a
inside
lot
of
of
my
pooping
brain
in there.
Jane and
Oh, I
Anna playing games at Pinburg 2019.
What? You remember seeing us?
Yeah.
Were
It
you-
was
you were
like
there?
right after I met all you guys. So I was just like, hi, and then I stood in the background and just watched you creepily for a little while.
Great. Well, now we're friends. You
Yeah,
can watch us
we
creepily
were
from
friends
the
then, but
front. No,
not
Rebecca,
as good.
watch out. That chair falls over.
No, I know. I can feel it.
What are you even doing?
What
What are you doing?
Fall
I was
over.
gonna move it. Just gonna move it so she's not on the edge. She's on the edge.
I think I can do this.
Thank you.
I think it. No, okay. It's because it's on the main. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
'Cause it has to be. So we have
I thought I could do it, but
Pick
then I
me up,
got
I'm
scared.
scared.
I'm scared.
You go OBS.
Hey, Modern Medicine.
Wow.
Welcome.
Can I have some?
Thanks for all that
For free?
penicillin.
Shout out to vaccines.
Is penicillin modern still? I feel like that was invented 100 years ago. When was penicillin? Penicillin.
Penicillin.
I
Penicillin.
would say in the early 1900s, but I don't know, something around there.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
I don't know if that was easier than just moving the camera, but you know.
You don't have to
Certainly
disturb
wasn't.
anybody.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah, you
like a
disturb
crab
me.
boy, just vibing out.
We talk about Ebra?
He's not really like
No.
a scary dinosaur.
Ebra.
He's just a big crab.
He's not a crab, he's a shrimp. He's large.
He's a crab.
He's a shrimp.
He has.
Crab.
Shrimps have these.
Hey, he's a crustacean.
They're all crispy.
A spider underwater.
Oh, don't say spiders.
Oh
There it
my
is.
gosh!
No.
Are you
The
guys? I saw this video.
I know it's true.
Okay, it was on TikTok. I watch a lot of TikTok, but it was like a snippet from one of those like David Attenborough
Yeah.
wildlife Planet Earth kind of shit, and it was
Why am I
about
playing
hermit
like this?
crabs
This is weird.
and how
They line
when
up.
they line up.
Yeah.
They line up in like size.
Oh yeah.
And
the
a
hermit
hierarchy
crabs.
when
No
they
way.
find a new
Weird.
shell,
It is
and
so
they
weird.
all like
So
do
weird to
this
watch.
thing where they all switch all at the same time. So like once the big one is just like, okay, I'm
It's
gonna
like
get
a
this new
clothing
shell.
swap for
And they're like,
people
I'm gonna do
that
it.
like
I'm gonna do it. I'm
exercise
gonna do it.
versions.
And then
Crabs engaged in clothing swap.
but then sometimes like a crab will come in and like cut the line, like you know, like
Fuck that crab.
dickhead.
Those
And then
assholes.
like the
Gets
crab
eaten by
that
an
is like
octopus.
slightly smaller is just like fucked over, and they're like fuck, and they
They're-
need
yeah,
a shell,
it's like musical
and they end up getting like
chairs.
the shitty shell, and they're like,
musical
I'm gonna die now because I
One-
got the shitty shell.
There's one person that gets screwed in that. Oh.
It was so
Everybody
fascinating.
knows
It's
that hermit
fascinating.
crab used to be a piece of shit.
That's incredible storytelling.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah, we'll find it for you. We'll put it in
Someone
Discord.
put that on the Discord.
Hermit crab stuff.
You guys can find it.
Hermit crab clothing swap.youtube.com.
Just the idea that like the high school jock senior comes in and is like, fuck you, I want a better shell. And then
It's just the one hermit crab that doesn't want to engage with socialism like the rest of them.
but it happens consistently enough that this is the story of the,
Yep.
the changing of the shell. And then the asshole comes in. and
1 in
takes
10
them to-
hermit crabs is just a giant dick,
Yeah.
Okay.
allegedly.
1 in
Not,
10
but not like
hermits.
literally. I hope.
I mean,
What? She said 1 in 10 hermit crabs is a giant dick.
And then you said not literally?
I said I hope not literally.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
it's just a giant dick with a shell. it's bad.
It's just like a
Like
crawling
the
ear.
balls are in there.
That's
in the long
humongous.
line, that's the line. It's the line of the line. There's 9 of them.
Well, we
and there's
got
the dick one.
we
and
got to
then-
this. Guys.
It happens.
It's
What
a
happens
mile
on Hot
away.
Nudge. That's what happens on Hot Nudge.
Dong talk.
Don't
We're
talk.
gone to the dong.
So okay, what have we have identified? We need a
Dong?
Anna's opinions,
And it's time for
and
dogs.
then we maybe need another one that's like don't talk,
Yeah.
don't talk.
Last week we were
Put that on the
talking
stream
about how there's
deck.
a big old dong in the new season of Heat, but not the second.
Wait, is it what's his face's
I
dong?
like funny dongs. Like I like funny. Like
This was kind of a
the
fun
scene in what's that movie? The Jason Segel and Kristen
that
Bell.
ramp, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sarah
Getting
Marshall.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the best dong.
Oh, I love that
He
movie. He's a
actually
good one.
talked about the fact that that was written from something that really happened to him. So like one of his very first relationships, she like
My
went on a
God.
trip and they had been gone for like they had been separated for a while, and he thought like it would be really great that when she came home he would be like naked, and she came and she's like, we need to talk, and he was totally naked when they were like
Worst.
having the talk, and he said what he didn't put in Forgetting Sarah Marshall was the fact that like after she basically broke up with him while he was sitting there naked,
steps.
he was like, well, I feel like I should like put on some clothes, and then he went to go put on an outfit, and he said he spent 20 minutes trying to find an outfit to put on. He kept like taking stuff off and like not putting, like basically stalling so that she wouldn't, like, so she'd have to sit there.
there.
Like, can you imagine, like, you can, apparently. Like you're trying to like end something with somebody and they're just like in the other room and they're like dicking around and you're like like he was literally but that is one of the funniest
It's a good dong.
it's
a
a good
funny
it's
dong.
a good
And
funny
one of
dong.
one of the
What
first
happens?
ones I
What's the
saw
dong
that
in that movie though? What happens in the dong in the movie?
He is literally naked,
naked.
while she's
Oh.
breaking up with him.
Yeah.
And he's
Oh
standing
yes,
there
okay,
buck
okay,
ass
that-
naked.
I get it, I get it.
naked dong.
His dong is
Except
actually in the
for
movie then?
I watched
in the
it.
unrated version.
I only
Not-
watched that
not
movie
the
on commercial TV,
regular
so
version.
I've never
Crabs are
Yeah,
saw
I,
it in the
I don't know what that
his
is.
dong fabricated or real.
I saw it in the
Funny
theater.
dong.
and it
Funny dong.
seemed real.
Running dong is probably funny, right? If it's just
Good
running
for him.
across the screen.
What?
Nothing.
He seems like it would be.
I'm off camera, right?
Yeah.
No,
fine dog.
that I should have moved.
I did not say that.
That's exactly what she said. She said it was like,
No. It wasn't that. It wasn't like
usually have to pay for
like Borat
that. Oh,
Borat's,
where it talks
like,
to you? I
fight
didn't see that.
thing, and then
when I
the
was
fight.
a-
Then that's a different one. But yeah. Anyway.
Oh, no, that's
Well,
Bruno.
but then there's the Pam and Tommy where it's
I never saw
CGI.
yeah, where he also
It
the
has
dick,
a conversation.
The dick talks in that one too.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't know there was a Borat with the talking dick.
that's
That's
Bruno,
not. Yeah, it's
actually.
Bruno. Bruno is the one that.
I did not see Bruno.
Dongs,
Come on,
man.
fucking do it.
So weird.
Double danger. All okay.
Is there any scenes that have like a funny vagina? Was there like a funny vagina scene you could think of?
I can't think of a funny vagina scene.
It's too bad.
It's too bad.
Wait, I feel like there is. I feel like maybe a Broad City had some sort of.
They'd be the ones.
God, I love
They'd be
Broad
the ones that would have like Abby gets really high and has a conversation with a vagina. But I don't know if that's a real thing or whether that's just in my brain.
There's a lot of episodes
just thought
about
about it.
Alana just storing weed in there.
And she does nature's
It's nature's pocket. That's right.
God damn. Oh, I was actually describing, have you guys seen,
Hi,
so
Tracy.
you know how Jimmy Fallon, hi Tracy. It's always a fun time to pop on the stream. So there's, you know how Jimmy Fallon likes to do like games with the people that are guests?
Yeah.
I saw one where they were doing password. So they have like the two people, they get something that they have to get the other person to guess,
Yeah.
and they can only say it in one word.
Yeah.
And my favorite was when Abby Jacobson was on, and she was playing password with A$AP Rocky, and this was prior to him being with Rihanna, right? And her word was Rihanna. So she had to get him to guess Rihanna. And so she like was looking at the thing, and then she looked at him, and she's like, Diamond. And they all like started laughing. They're like, why did you say it like that? And then A$AP Rocky was like, Rihanna? And he got it in one guess because she's like, Diamond. Oh man. Nudge Mag! Get her some magazines!
Oh, fuck.
That should be a count.
No.
She did say fuck.
That sucks balls.
But
But you had 2 there? 2 done?
Yeah.
You did Bridge?
I did Bridge and Raid and
Password
Power.
was
I
like
think
a
it was in Power. I don't know.
70s,
blue things
like-
about to
I feel
happen.
like Password
I
was
think
a
I just needed
70s
Did you have it
game
in
show.
Bridge?
It was a 70s.
I don't know. I didn't. I
Along
don't
with
think so.
Whammy,
I don't
remember
think
Whammies and
Two
Whammies?
Million million wouldn't be able to use a Bridge.
Probably not.
And they tried to bring
I
that
watched a
up.
lot of
It wasn't
games
easy.
on the game
I
show
didn't get my
network.
out of
digital
cable
cable.
Bridge out of all.
Oh yeah, so no supers.
That's how you
it.
say
I mean, if you have a shitty
diamond.
bridge, then you're...
Well, she said
Every
she
time I hear that's like shine bright like a diamond.
I want 100.
Got it.
Diamond.
It's hard. It's hard.
I just want 100. That's all.
I mean, after you have like a decent thing too, like even the
You
best
should go
players,
play again.
they're trying to.
don't know
But
if
I
I
had,
played
I had a
again.
game in
No,
this
you
one, don't
gotta
I?
stack it.
Who hasn't played?
Who hasn't played in this?
I can't
round?
remember if I
Chance
played
was
or not.
low, it was me.
I don't
So
wanna do
it's
it ever
Rebecca
again.
and it's Anna who haven't played this time.
Oh, you want to go?
Play.
I'll do the next one.
I feel like I just played though. It's your turn, Rebecca.
I can
It's your
go. I'll go. Sure. Why not?
Anna doesn't get to play until
Diamond.
someone else qualifies now.
turn. Sure.
Well, the reason I brought it up at work is because the spinner on Bond is a diamond. Is a diamond.
Pass me the mouse.
Spinner diamonds.
Spin bright like a diamond.
Yeah, Automod.
That's right. It is a diamond. I missed that, but yeah.
Up your button around the corner.
we have a very, very tight Automod.
for our content. Yes.
We're ladies on the internet. Our Autobot works extra hard.
Yeah, but
even
I don't
though
know.
we talk
Can we,
about dongs.
can we make it like an R-rated Autobot? Like, I don't know.
We can.
It feels like it's ridiculous how. I mean, it's actually funny. It's funny to see the stuff that it decides to catch as like bullying and like
Yeah.
whatever. 'Cause
Oh, it's not just words. There's like a
Yeah.
sentiments it captures.
kind of, yeah, because there's like, you're like, why? And then you're like, oh, I guess
Yeah.
that must be why. Yeah, it does do a little bit of context, but it's funny.
You get to see it. It comes up in.
Yeah, we see it here. Then we have to decide whether we want to let it go through or not.
And sometimes you
And
don't
once,
have to
and once we say like yeah, then anyone can say it that word to the rest of the stream. It's like
Oh,
an
okay.
unbanned term from
Got
that
it,
point
got
on.
it, got it.
But
Not for the stream.
Yeah.
Next stream it's not banned.
no, it's all the way back to the beginning. That's why butt still gets
That's why we have to keep saying it's okay to say but.
butt,
It's a
dick,
safe word.
dong.
But is a
maybe.
safe word. We can't say there is. Alexa is a permanently banned word in the chat. I believe.
Nothing.
Oh, because of my house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can say dongs. That's fine.
Ding
What else
dong.
What else can we say?
Ding dong.
Don't. Titties.
Titty is probably not.
Say it out loud always.
Yeah, we can.
know
I mean,
that
we can
song
say whatever we can
That
say whatever
goes
we
ass
want.
And titties.
Ass and titties.
Ass and titties, titties,
Ass and
titties.
Oh, wow.
Titties, titties,
We
titties,
are
titties,
13-year-olds right now.
Remember that song?
Maybe even
Banger.
I'm pretty sure that's Big Frida.
Is it?
I thought it was Martinez.
I don't know.
I have no
Martina.
idea.
It sounds like I believe it would
I want to
be Big
listen
Frida.
to exclusively Missy Elliott for the rest of the stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Alexa.
Alexa, play a Missy Elliott playlist of some sort.
For the rest of the stream.
You have to be way clearer with her for her to understand what the fuck you're
Of
talking
some
about.
sort. I think she.
You like talk to Alexa like she's a human. Like,
loves me.
maybe you
She
play
loves
the
me.
thingy
Oh my
that
God.
I
My
like.
best friend.
Hannah has a parasocial relationship
It worked.
with Alexa.
Alexa and Megan.
Megan.
No.
Megan.
You don't talk to other.
Megan.
Don't talk to Megan.
Megan, I love. I love Megan and eggs and legs.
What about cake?
Kegs. Do I sound it weird?
Yes!
Megan. What do you say?
I say Megan.
Megan.
What did you expect him to say?
I don't know. I don't.
Some people say Megan.
Some
It's surprising
people
you're from California.
What if
That seems like a very
somebody,
north U.S.
What if someone abbreviates it to Meg?
You say Meg?
Meg. I
Megan.
say egg. I say leg.
And you say bag, the bag,
You say
bag.
No, she says bag. She says bag like bag.
Bag.
Yeah, that's it.
Bag is like a bag. Like you hold
It
the
really
bag.
sounds like
I'm not
somebody from the north of the
say I'm
US.
not going to beg you anymore.
I won't beg you.
Bag
Beg,
it.
beg.
See?
I won't
She says-
beg you anymore.
I won't beg you anymore.
Beg you.
Interesting, because of your. I would not think California would lead to
Well,
that.
it's because of my parents. My
But are they from?
It's always the
They're
parents.
from all over the place. My dad has a lot of weird accent shit that he does.
It's not about. It's not. So I used to say bagel weird. I would say
What would you-
I would say
No.
I wouldn't say bagel. I had to train myself. I would say
It's a
bagel.
Bagel. That's what she said.
But her thing is with
Bagel.
EG. Hers is an EG,
EG.
thing. She says it like it's an AG. So
No.
Megan. Yes.
Yes. Egg.
Eggs.
AY, like an AYG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Egg.
AYGG.
Meg.
Megan. Leg.
Megan.
Leg is the weirdest one.
Leg.
Sure.
Leg.
See?
No,
That's
I'm
we're
repeating you.
repeating
I say leg.
And if we say it
Leg.
normal enough, you'll get it. No.
Lug.
See, you're mocking our simplicity. You have this like.
And you can't even be like, say egg.
Leg.
Because
The egg part is funny.
Egg. I can't say
you
that.
sound like
I
you're
don't know.
French.
Only some of us are like native Chicagoans, and definitely native Chicagoans have a whole different accent. Like, I'm Midwestern, I
Chicago.
get it. I lived on the East Coast for a while and learned how to say bagel. It's fine. Actually, no one. The way I say bagel is not like bagel is not a Midwestern thing. I would get teased for that saying.
Is that
it.
that's a Northeast thing?
I don't know what
Where
it
do you
is.
say
I have no idea where I got it, but all I know
I know
is
it was
I
a
got
thing. I
mocked
didn't know
for
there
it
was
enough that I was like, B-A-Y, B-A-Y,
No one has ever
B-A-Y.
mocked me for my egg, Megan, leg
Because it's,
Because
it
it's kind of a-
exists.
It's
That's not
you know,
unheard of.
But it just seems like
until now.
it seems like it does seem a little more like Minnesota, but like not
Yeah.
sort of a thing. Like it's
Until
kind of a
now,
nice little
it's-
thing.
Until now.
We all do sound amazing in our own special ways.
Thank you, Nudge Meg.
He'll say she pronounces that nudge Meg.
It's Meg. Am I saying it wrong?
No, I just think it would be funny if you actually pronounced
Oh.
it the opposite way, like
Meg.
you just switched
Meg.
them. Because
Am I saying it right? Meg.
Yeah, you just did it.
Meg.
Nutmeg.
Meg.
Nutmeg.
Say it-
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Yeah,
no,
she did.
no, it's in
okay.
her brain.
She
got away from
ruined
this,
it.
She
Thought I found a
knew it.
loophole. I didn't.
Nutmeg. Nutmeg.
Okay, read this.
I'm playing this.
Read this sentence from Tracy.
I eat
yes.
eggs on the
Before I
reg,
start, should I continue
but
on
get
the
them all
bumble?
over my legs while wearing leggings. No jeggings.
You said that.
You said
almost
jeggings
right.
pretty okay.
My
And legs
jeggings.
almost.
Jeggings. Jeggings. Jeggings? It's jeggings.
See,
Stop.
she's noticing that she's like picking up the way we say it,
Yeah.
and then reverting back to the way she
Jeggings.
wants to say it.
Jeggings.
Jeggings.
We're just getting rid of like G's and stuff.
I get into that.
She's gonna start
Although
pronouncing them
nutmeg
G's.
is a great
Nutmeg is
Nutmeg.
like seasonal
Yeah.
nutmeg
Yeah.
thing.
Remember that for Christmas time,
Yeah, that is a good one.
the holidays, and
I'd like a
nutmeg.
little sprinkle of nutmeg on my eggnog.
pumpkin spice latte.
Eggnog? I feel like I'm saying it right.
Eggnog.
Eggnog. Eggnog?
Yep.
Eggnog.
Egg. Yes, you did it.
Like when someone does something that's underwhelming, you go, eh. You don't go,
May.
eh.
If you go meh, you can say meh, right?
Meh.
Meh.
It's a short E.
not
It's
May.
connecting an E with a G.
That's your EG connection.
Meh. Say meh.
This is a mistake.
You have to,
Say damn.
I'm so sorry, everyone. This is just
Megan.
evolved into like.
Megan.
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 We're not even high doing the thing where it's like, isn't it weird when you say a word
Speak for
over and
yourself,
over and
Jake.
over and over and over again? Well,
I don't have to be high to have that problem.
It's true.
that's true.
I had to walk away. I had an up and over bullshit thing that happened. and I'm
Okay.
mad about it.
I do like this new like Jaded keeping track of the unique swears.
Yes.
Rebecca's in the lead with 8, followed by Anna with 1, and then the
only
rest of
have
us
one?
on like 0.
I got all
remember hearing
6.
one of
I got like
yours.
6 of
Swear
mine.
with my body.
Come on, be enough.
When I finish playing this song.
Swear with my body.
That sounds hot.
I swear with
Can be.
Swear with my body.
It can be.
Some people think so.
Body yada 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 yada. Fuck body yada yada yada.
Have you seen the TikTok of that guy
Yeah,
who will like
the
play
piano.
songs on the piano?
No one could see you doing that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh my god. Can they? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's always
They
he's always
probably
doing
can
the Thomas the Tank Engine song where it's like doo, doo, and then he's fuck. It's perfect. It's perfect.
You trying to shaft?
No. It's just saving it. You do the like late thing.
Okay.
Semantic
This is
satiation.
how we.
I like that.
Swear
Yeah,
by our
that's
bodies.
One of these yet?
Semantic satiation.
No, not even close.
My dad says the word horror like that.
Hard.
That's so you do get it from your parents.
But I say horror, and I always make fun of my dad for saying horror.
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 What a horror
Really
show.
puts the horror in horror.
Rural juror.
So what do you say, Elvira?
I know,
Elvira
you
House
said
of R?
The House of Horrors.
The hearts of
House of R's.
Sounds like a pirate.
Yeah.
Glow reaches like the tipping point of giggles.
Flipperdoodle cookie shake. Ooh, that sounds good.
That's a great. That sounds delicious.
Flipperdoodle cookie shake. Oh, by the way, you guys, it's March. That means chamois shakes.
March. Jamie shakes.
Did I say March wrong?
Now she's just gaslighting you.
March.
Now she's just gaslighting you.
Chamois shakes are back at D&K.
Oh.
If you haven't had a chamois shake at D&K, which is a Chicago place for a burger,
Yeah, they do seasonal shakes, and then they stole the McDonald's thing and decided to do Lucky Charms in their shamrock.
and it makes it
Minty
amazing.
shakes.
I was thinking, I tried to get it today, but they weren't delivering for some reason, and so I was like, well, we could go to McDonald's and I can just get some Lucky Charms.
You could, and get some whipped cream, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Whipped
Which I
cream
might
is
do
really
at
the only
home.
thing that makes all
I just
shakes.
put some Lucky Charms in my car and just have
Lucky
them there.
Charms and or just cereal and ice cream mixed together is something I didn't know until college, and I feel like we need to teach it to our children at an
We
earlier
need to
age.
teach them about that.
It's great.
Also, we need to teach
And
them
I
not
forgot
to
about
leave
it.
ice in the freezer.
I forgot about ice cream and cereal. I should eat that more often.
He's got 3 balls in his fridge. He must use some Adaball.
Rural juror. I struggle with ours because I struggled with them when I was a child. I had to-
You have speech
I had
impediment.
speech impediment. So did my mom, and so did other people. It's the weird part about that is you can't hear it yourself. You think you
No.
sound exactly the same as everyone else.
Yeah.
Like Anna.
Mug.
Yeah.
Nug.
Speech things are weird. Weird.
Maybe if
weird.
I like tried to hear myself talk.
Weird.
Megan. Am I doing it? Megan. Megan.
You did it!
Egg.
That was a great Megan.
Leg. Leg.
No.
Leg.
Yep. Yep.
Leg?
Nope, yeah. Leg. Yeah.
Shit.
What? That's helping?
Leg.
Nope.
Leg.
Yep. Why is that helping?
Don't know.
That's fucking weird. You're
Well, I
plugging
can
your
like
ears?
hear myself better here,
Uh-huh.
so I can say the right thing maybe.
What? Okay. I don't understand that
I
at
don't
all.
know.
There's
Nutmeg.
we're just Wow, perfect.
Nutmeg.
No! You're just are you trolling me right now?
I don't know.
I think you might be.
I might be.
But you are doing it perfectly.
That's weird.
And then you take your hands out of your ears and you just say it the other way.
Use joggers.
Nice.
I want those.
Mauve. Mauvey
I
mauve.
love mom.
I love that mono
It's
mauve.
more-
Mono mauve.
actually brought up by
Oh,
South
Ben
African
Bean.
parents.
Yeah. Where have you been?
Half my accent. Indicator.
I don't say bean.
Link.
I don't say bean. I say Ben.
Bet.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like being dramatic.
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Oh, Tracy, I didn't know that about you. South African parents. But like, they have a really great accent, though. I think. South African.
Have you been to South Africa, Tracy?
It's all coming back. The horror.
The horror.
Bean. Yeah, I guess that would be a South African.
The horror.
You sound like us. It's
I
true.
wanna go
You
there.
do. It's like, oh, are you better than Australians or something? I don't know. Yeah, it's because it's like half. It sounds like British and Australian and something else. South African accents are.
Sounds like
They do
British
seem-
colonization.
Yeah, but it's like. But it is.
We got rid of that, I guess.
So do you think that the call out in Jurassic Park is South African or Australian or even maybe it's
Neither.
Kiwi?
It's
I
very
don't know.
bad. But who is in the
What's
real?
it trying to be? Oh yeah.
In the
oh, the
real
guy.
movie,
Yeah,
the
he
movie.
seems like
Is he
he seems
Australian?
South African.
Oh,
The clever girl one.
yeah, clever girl.
Clever girl.
Clever girl.
It's the inflection. They sound like they're questioning your every move.
You like that?
You need a shirt
Like
that's
that.
like I'm not an
Good
asshole.
one.
I'm just South African.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Still.
I mean, maybe it's just an American thing to not like be able to tell the difference between accents. Probably is true.
Accents are great.
I do love
J2.
them. I'm
I love them too.
fascinated.
Let's all try to talk in a British accent.
fascinated by them.
Bakers.
Let's all be beggars.
Look,
Oh, we have to
asshole.
allow assholes.
It's okay.
Assholes are allowed.
We should just get someone in here at the beginning. We should get like one of our. Tracy at the beginning
Wait,
of every
Tracy
chat.
needs to be a mod.
Just
Is
say,
she not
just,
a
just
mod?
say all the words. Like, should just like make a just make a post with all the like
Call on
ones
that.
we're cool with. Yeah, we can do that.
Can you talk in a French accent in English? Jane? Hello.
She can laugh in French.
Baguette.
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 Thank you, Tracy. We'll let all those come through.
Butts.
Bring them all in.
Thank you
Bring
for
them all
I
saying
in.
feel
them.
like dick butts in succession needs to be like a permitted term.
Prick dick butts.
Yeah.
Prick dick butts.
Shit, prick dick butts. It's like a it's a little tongue twister to start our stream with.
So you can't do a French accent.
I don't want to try. I really don't. I'm
I'm not gonna do
going
a
to-
French accent.
Say, the cheese was great.
The cheese was.
The cheese.
Sorry, God, you can't see the hair.
Cheese was great.
Great. You gotta do the great.
You can't say anything
It's a real
without the
floaty
R's.
language.
What about German?
I can't do that.
What about Spanish?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
You gotta roll your R.
Tony the Tiger it.
What other
I feel like I'm gonna be offensive if I try. Because
maybe just do the English accent.
That's why I said I'm not going to.
The English accent you can't offend anyone.
you can, but
You can't.
But then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But no one cares.
They just laugh at us and cringe. What happens? Actually, I heard that that sucked.
Oh no, it didn't suck. You were doing great.
Yeah, you were doing
The
so
drain,
good.
Sling
the
drain.
draining always sucks.
Sling drain.
I
Even
was-
with the outline posts like
I mean,
that.
it'll get you in the end every
Got
time.
me.
It got you?
Got me.
The sling
It just
drains.
went bang bang.
Yeah.
It went the straight horizontal out.
Yeah.
Keep going. Did I go this time? Me? Sure. Someone else?
go for it.
Look, you know I will always go if no one just runs to the game before me. So.
Yeah.
But I probably already played this time.
No, yeah. Not this game.
Oh, it's a new one. Okay.
new one.
What about Italian? Italian. You can do it in Italian accents.
I don't know.
No one's gonna
okay.
get offended by that.
No one can be offended.
I mean, people can be offended by anything they want to be offended.
Well, they should be offended by
absolutely-
everything we're doing. Probably.
Oh, so Tracy, we're doing Pin Clash. So we are doing one ball games, but the ball save is very generous on the one ball games. How offensive are we getting?
We've done it. That's it.
Do you guys think the Mario movie, they went with a very American-sounding Mario to not make that? Like, to get into those
Known
waters
Italian Chris Pratt.
of the Italian, like...
No.
I don't
Yes
know.
and no,
I can't think of
because-
any other explanations for
But
why
the
they
first trailer was bad, but I feel like the second one,
No, it'll
he's
be fine.
trying to make it sound a little bit more like Mario.
Yeah, there's some touches of it. I think it'll be fine, whatever. But like, I wonder if
I
they
just don't like
decided
Chris
not
Pratt.
to go with like the Italian, the Charles Martinet, the guy who does Martinet or something,
Right.
does the voice of Mario. Why didn't they just do him? And I wonder if it's because now that it's like a big movie, like
Well, also,
don't
Mario
make it-
has never actually had dialogue. So, like, he says, like,
Oh, it'd be
one or
weird.
two words.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
So, like, to try and do the Mario voice, like, they had to try and be like, let's dial back
Yeah.
the Mario
It probably
so
would
that
be
he
very
could
weird.
actually have a conversation in a movie.
I just think they could have picked literally anybody else.
Literally
I
anybody,
don't like
yes.
Chris Pratt at
Yeah,
all.
that's a
I'm not a
rough
fan
pick,
of
I
He's
guess.
not even like that impressive of a voice actor. Like I know he did
No.
the Lego movie, but like
Yeah.
that could have. It's just like a guy.
It could have been any guy.
Yeah, it's true.
Your skulls.
De Niro.
De Niro.
I wouldn't hate it.
No.
26
They're just shopping on their phones now.
I ordered
No,
a
okay.
bunch of clothes.
Look at those crazy skull
I see them.
shoes.
Why, is it not shopping?
Should have another camera on the display.
Fine.
What's the phone?
What are we shopping for right now?
What are we watching? Is it a pinball stream or a shopping stream?
It's turning into QVC here.
But I got like
We watched QVC. Oh, Rebecca and I were watching QVC and
and then a bunch of tops.
what's it called?
Motherfucker!
In Green Bay. Remember when we were watching QVC and it was horrific?
Put me down for
Green Bay?
one, Jaded. Put me down
They
for
had
one.
this dress that all of them were wearing, and it was all bad. And they were all like, "Look at this amazing dress!" And we're all like, "They all look so bad in that dress. It's a terrible dress."
One of these two is gone.
Not me.
I'll go.
God damn it! Jane has sworn at the game one time. I played like twice, and I've sworn at it 8 times.
Well, I just walked up for a parting goodbye.
Like, it's the scene from Trains, Planes, and Automobiles where I'm just like, I went to the fucking keys in the fucking car, and they didn't fucking work, and then I went to the fucking spot, and then the fucking did thing, and I'm
Tell me about
that,
your train.
That is how.
Thanks for the
I
follow.
love that movie.
I saw that movie
So
for the
good.
first time on a plane, and
good.
I feel like it made it
Great
so
travel
much better.
movie. Yeah, it's great.
got 2 out of the 3
All of
left.
the emotion. I have this theory that on a plane, like whatever emotion you're supposed to be feeling is like heightened, maybe because they're pumping in oxygen or something, or it's just like you also feel like maybe it's almost like you're in a movie theater, even though you're not. Like people are around, so you feel like you have to laugh or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I thought that
Okay.
was the funniest and saddest and most like it was
there's a
great.
weird-
It was
there's-
great.
there's a very sweet ending. to that
Yeah.
movie.
Who else, when they're watching a movie on a plane, gets a little embarrassed when it's a sex scene?
I mean,
I definitely think
I
twice.
have
They're like-
had that feeling.
Bring it closer.
And like, but then I've also like been the person who's like glanced over and like seen someone watching the sex scene and been like, you know what? It's
I mean,
fine.
there are
It's
people
okay.
that, some people have absolutely
They're
no
not a
shame.
creep. It's clear they're not a creep.
They're just watching
As
a
long
movie.
as they're not
It's just a
masturbating, I
movie.
think it's fine.
Yeah.
Is that the only thing?
Yeah.
What if they had like just a 3-hour clip show of
Okay,
of
so
what seems like movies, but the nudity in movies, and they were watching that?
I feel
think
like
I
it's
actually
fine if
sat
they're not
next to,
Yeah, that's okay too.
I sat next
You
to a
don't know what,
person.
you don't know what their life is. You don't know what they do for
Mr.
a
Skin's
living.
greatest hits.
Especially if this is like actual films.
You gotta yell, "Oh hey, look at this," and then aggressively nudge your neighbor. Hey man, did you see the tits? Look at
Wait,
your
hold on.
tits
Let me,
are out.
I got the back 10-second one.
Oh my god.
No, I actually so it wasn't a sex scene or anything, but I was sitting next to a person. I was in the window seat and this person was in the middle seat. and they were studying for a test that they were taking. They were they were studying to become an underwater coroner.
Coroner,
wow.
explain.
Somebody that
Wow.
identifies the time of death from underwater remains.
Oh no!
I feel like they could word that
And so they were
Underwater.
because it sounds like someone who's doing like autopsies underwater. Like,
I'm gonna go again.
like
I mean, maybe there's a better word for it.
but I get okay.
But
first
they had a textbook and they were trying to like shock me. So they were just like, oh, well, they were like trying to talk to me, and then they were like showing me these fucking pictures of people like remains underwater.
Floated water, dead
And I was
bodies.
like, oh, that's cool. That's crazy. That's wild.
go
Like
out
I'm like I have absolutely no like response at all.
So
And I
but
wasn't
respect
getting.
it.
I don't
go. And it's just like they're all talking about underwater
Yeah.
coronations.
Damn it!
Coronation.
Who told on me?
I did. I saw you. I saw your face. And I watched the thing.
Has she been chatting?
No, she's just like they're busy. I'm gonna go twice.
Oh, she did.
Elbows dry.
Make it count.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the person was also kind of.
I mean, it's a cool thing.
It just surprises me that that's like, were they not already a coroner and like I'm gonna get my license
Is
for
this
doing
for,
it
like,
underwater?
I
balls for
don't.
no
Honestly, I didn't ask enough questions because I didn't want to engage too much. Because this guy was a fucking weirdo, and he kept trying to show me pictures of like dead bodies
What if he told you
underwater, and
this
I'm
is
like,
life's goal?
it's fine, man. Like you do you. I'm
finally
gonna
I'm
put
finally
my
achieving my
headphones in
heights.
and like try and zone out, so I'm not like.
Let me just put on my 3-hour clip show of
You
sex
see
scenes.
someone on the plane reading the joy of sex.
That's
I think I would
great.
rather watch someone watching a sex scene than a bunch of dead
Hey,
bodies.
cool bloated dead bodies. Want to see some nude bodies? Got them on this 9-hour video I made.
Tell me when you come across an ever sex scene. Like these two people were having sex underwater.
One of my ex-boyfriends used to collect porn on his computer.
Yeah, like had like a
Sorry,
stash.
what?
Had another.
Name and shame, girl. Name and shame.
You knew a human person who collected porn on their computer.
This was
Groundbreaking.
this
Just
back in the
one.
day.
Slacker says just one.
No, but it was like
Once upon a
lot.
time.
It was
Did he
more
have-
than
It was a
like
lot.
normal.
Did
No,
he
but it
have
was
like
a
a
lot.
playlist of his best hits?
He had
Tracy
backups.
says she knows somebody
He
that's
had
breathed
favorites.
air.
Got him.
But there's another one.
Oh
He
yeah.
also collected pop-up ads.
Pop-up ads?
Pop-up ads.
Like screen caps?
Yeah,
Of
of
porn
pop-up
pop-up ads or just
Porn pop-ups or just
all.
oh no, it's boring.
why would
That
you
is
how
the
okay
saddest
how
thing you could have
how would
possibly
they
said.
collect it? They would do a screen cap?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I didn't really look at the collection.
That is
It
one
was
of the
so
weirdest things I've
shameful.
ever
She
heard
couldn't
somebody
look.
make a habit of.
He was a weird man.
I must not be understanding something.
Yes.
Otherwise, this person is.
I'm guessing
was a
he
weird
had
man.
like
Deserves
a little
attention.
bit of hair right here.
He's fine.
Did he have a soul patch?
No. Nope.
That's very off-brand.
He should have had a
For
silver.
soul patches.
Well, typically like okay, sorry.
Tracy says the way you broached it make it sound like it was way more than a hobby.
A pork pie hat. Typically like somewhat, you know, just general sweeping. I don't like this stuff. I've heard Anna say is often because she knew a guy who had
guy
it. And
ruined
I
it
was
for
like,
me.
that's ruined. And I hate it now forever. So that's why I went there.
Can I ask a question about pinball?
Yeah.
What?
Probably should.
Yep.
Bridge attack. Once you get it to be like the bridge is like
Yeah.
you don't have to hit the left, you just have to hit the right.
No, so it'll tell you which one it wants you to hit. Because oh my god.
How does it tell you?
There's a light. There's a
damn
pink
it.
light above. You know, in the little like lights above the
Fucking
ramps.
whores.
The pink
Fucking
one.
lights
Because-
above the
and
ramps.
here's
Who
why I-
thought of that?
Here's when I get mad. When it's doing its little seizing spasm thing, and I hit, let's say, the one it doesn't want me to hit, it will just drop it through there, but it won't
Yeah.
start the
won't
thing.
I always
And it
thought
happens
you
all
had to
the
hit the left, and
time.
so when it was
Wow.
ready,
On
I
this
kept
one in
trying to hit the
particular,
left.
And yeah, well, yes.
but it won't. You can't hit.
I didn't even know this
marijuana
was a thing.
unless they're both
I'm a pro, and so only the
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Right
It
starts it.
changes.
No,
I didn't know that like it was optional.
because it has to do with the
Can you
diverter.
change it?
So, like,
Oh,
the-
where it is.
Yes.
Yeah, if the building
If
is
the building
down,
diverted,
then
so
it'll
it
be
can
on the
divert
left.
it to be on the left. But if you happen to hit the right while it's doing its spasmic seizing thing, it will drop
It's
it through,
very
and
chaotic.
you'll think, "Cool, this is the thing." And I have actually died that way.
Yeah.
And it sucks. So now I know why though, because I forensicked it, and it's
Forensic did.
well, you know, happens
Well,
enough,
speaking
and
of
you're like,
speaking
"Wait."
of forensic, though, we must report that this Godzilla has no working upper orbit exit.
What does that mean?
There's an opto right behind the building for the exit of the loop, and
Who's
yet
up
we
now?
can't figure out. It doesn't work at all. We can't figure out what's making it wrong. Everything works seems to work just fine with that not working.
I still don't know what you mean. If you should,
There's an opto like for the exit of the loop. I'm sorry.
I'm sure it's a
the-
timing and
which
a
loop?
and an animations thing, but it's not
Which loop?
obviously
Okay,
affecting
animations. That
anything
makes a
else.
lot of sense. This big one.
the big loop.
So there's a regular switch here, or
Yes.
a rollover switch,
Yes.
and then there's an opto behind the building.
yes, yes.
And that
Who
is
got this?
completely
Oh,
non-functional.
I
This
see.
is
So it
pants.
doesn't know if it fell through here or came back.
This is
way.
pants. All right.
I guess, yeah. What?
You get it. I think this is you.
The
I just put
little
it on.
triangular ramp indicator lights are truly the soul patch of the machine.
Soul
Yes.
patch of every shot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking soul patches.
fucking soul patch.
This is the reason I hate soul patches is because I used to work with a man who had one. And one day
Wizard.
we were at lunch and oh my god, that's a huge and
I can't wait to hear this.
I don't know why he was doing this. I don't remember the reason, but he kept putting it in his mouth.
Ah,
And I
Why?
can't ever
It's
get that out
soul
of my
patch
head
hair.
that's
forever.
that's
Like he would pick the hair and
Yeah,
put
Just
it.
like going to this and put it in his mouth and then like
You are rightfully founded in not liking soul patches because
That's
of that.
very
Because
weird.
that is a fucking weird.
What other things on that person
Oh my God.
can like? That's just a soul patch. If there's something else about that person that you could point out and say, "Oh, people who wear New York Mets
What the
hats."
fuck?
Now that New York Mets hats.
Seriously.
put his Met hat in his mouth and take it out.
That's true. It is individually the thing. That,
Wow. Wow.
Four.
Yeah, just press 4 more.
Wait, who wants to
I'll play.
them?
I'll go
I
first.
will play four in a fucking row.
yeah.
More too.
Ask her if she cares.
Oh, the way you said "who wants to play" made it sound like you're like, well, why should I
need
push
to
it more forward?
like,
Who wants to
for a
play?
minute after hearing that soul patch.
I need a cleanser.
But I want to sit on Samantha. So. She's my girl.
I guess I should sit there.
You can sit on Samantha or whatever.
Since Lindsay is very uncomfortable with the soul patch story.
Everyone should be. It's disgusting. You know, if you want to do that in your own time, in the privacy of your own home,
Suck on your soul
I don't
patch.
care. Suck on your soul
And I don't
patch.
know why he was
But
doing it.
why did he have to do it in front of Anna?
He did it in front of
workplace?
everyone.
Yeah, everyone, yeah. It sounds like a nervous habit or
He
something
just
he
did
wasn't
it a
thinking
lot,
about.
and he just.
And no one told him, dude, don't do
and
that.
During it, I was like, "Why are you doing that?"
But nobody said that out loud. Somebody hopefully at some
did.
point. You did.
No, I did. I told them.
Right
Why?
then?
remember
In like a big
saying it
meeting?
because Anna
No,
was
we were
saying
at
that.
lunch.
Okay, just you and him.
No, there were other people there. I'm like, you shouldn't do that. And then he kept doing it more.
Oh. Okay, alright, yeah, that's a bad
So.
person then.
It's
They
fine.
failed.
It didn't work.
Because some people get into bad habits. They could be innocent, good people.
I'm sure
If
he's
everything-
he's a fine person. He's just a weird soul patch man who ruins soul patches forever.
Soul patch, man.
I don't remember his name. It was a long time ago.
Soul patch, man. Is
I
good
remember
enough.
what he looks like, and I remember that soul patch though. Never forget. Sucks
That's
for
the
them.
one that's the mustache and the goatee.
No.
Oh, that's just the goatee.
Nope.
No, that's just.
It's just,
just-
this part here.
Oh.
This is the soul patch. And he would just flip it into his mouth,
Oh.
suck on it.
Yeah. Don't do that. We know that. Don't do that.
No, don't do that.
I'm trying to think if I know anybody that's ever had that. So it's just like a fictional thing to me. I'm not sure if I've ever actually known
Well, we
somebody.
saw Eric from Jersey Jack has one, and that is what started the whole.
He has a very non-suckable.
It doesn't look suckable.
It doesn't look long enough to suck. That's. God, that was so gross what I just said.
Doesn't look long enough to.
I am really embarrassed by just the thought of what that just came out of my mouth.
I hope Eric doesn't watch this. Or maybe I hope he does. You're welcome here, Eric. If you ever want to come on Hot Edge, it would be best if you
Didn't suck your soul patch.
didn't
That's the
suck
only
the soul
requirement.
patch.
It's in the contract. I signed it when I got here. I don't have one, so it wasn't a problem.
Perfect. Thank God.
Okay,
We probably wouldn't be friends.
okay, so the bridge is out
Believable.
over here, so I have to hit the left.
What? Is it the light on?
The
Is
light is on
We-
over here.
We
There's a
can't
red
see
light.
it, but yeah, probably.
So
the
I
red light is
have to
there.
go the
Yes.
left.
Unless you get multi-ball first and get the building up, or you can get the building up by finishing your raid, and that'll get the building up. No soul-sucking coworkers. I don't know. Yeah, well, that was a long time ago. That's when I worked at the toy company. Did you know I used to work at a toy company?
What was it called again?
No, I don't know if I should say it now.
But I think
Shit
you
about
have-
the Soul Patch Man.
I think yeah, you
Whatever
probably
still
shouldn't.
works there.
I think you've told me, and I just need the name of the thing.
It was called Creativity.
Fucking one ball sucks.
Hopefully, Soul Patch Man isn't watching, or somebody who's at Creativity Inc.
Yeah.
Pants? Can I go?
I'll go.
That was not long enough. You should get another one.
You can.
You should get another
You're
one.
more than welcome
Fine,
to.
I'll do another one. I'll do two.
If you don't get 100,000 million points, then you should get to go again. That's the new rule.
Okay. You should be able to complete your. Yeah, if you don't complete your raid,
If you don't do something,
completing a raid will get you.
yeah.
It's hard to avoid the raid. There are reasons why you think you might want to for this qualifying, but at some point you gotta hit the ramps, and at some point you gotta hit the scoop. And so you'll start a raid,
Yeah.
and there's not much you can do about it. So you have to time it.
Bearded dragons. Oh, well, that's cute. Bearded dragons are cute.
It is cute. When I lived in Seattle, there was a guy who would walk down the street with a bearded dragon like all the time, and my
Yeah.
kids loved him. And he was a nice guy. I loved meeting that bearded dragon. He brought that bearded dragon out to the
Did
parks.
he have a beard?
I don't recall. Good question. But he would bring the sun dragon out to the parks to sit in the sun, be a sun dragon.
Cool. Yeah, they're cute, the beardies. He had a soul patch. I hope not. Nutmeg.
See, I didn't know if it was Nutmeg or Mag.
It's Meg. It's not Meg.
Soul Patch Dragons. Not cute.
Luckily, those don't exist. I'm sure this guy has to have his soul patch gone. Or if he got some sort of
They're
girlfriend,
gonna come back in style.
they would have been like, please stop sucking on your soul patch in front of people.
Look, I know people have told you about this, but you need to stop. This is at least the second conversation about you sucking your soul patch.
Soul patch dragon. So cute. They once existed, but no one would mate with them. That's good.
Alright, she's in bridge before raid. Which is good. It's great. If you can pull that off. And she's got her double jackpots on the captive ball, which all of a sudden becomes very hard to hit for some reason. And then you hit the left ramp all the time. Usually the best left ramp shots are when the captive ball is what you need to hit. One more, and then super blue lit on the right. What is it, the left ramp though? On the
It's
premium?
the
No,
right.
it's the right. It's still the right.
You got it.
So right,
She
you got
got
it.
her,
and there's the
add
add
ball.
ball.
Nice job.
And you have like a short amount of time that you have to keep hitting the right
Yeah.
ramp, which is really hard because there's
Very
no
hard.
easy way to get it back to the right flipper. That'll count.
Yeah!
It's good. But there's no easy way. You cannot post transfer reliably in this game. So
Oh,
you have
that's
to plan
nice.
it.
Oh my god. That was good.
Very nice.
That
All
was
very
good.
nice. So now in transition.
Shoot. Scoop. That's right, everyone. If you have a Prime membership, you can subscribe to us for free. You can hear all about soul patches and dongs. All you want.
Custom soul patch emotes coming.
God, no.
I am not a member of Hot Nudge, and that is not something to be believed.
Yes. But if you want to make that emote, we'll put it on.
I have no idea how to even make an emote.
Well, we're fucked.
But I will learn. Because it seems like something I should do.
We have talked about putting everything I hate in an emote form. It's hard. There's a lot of stuff.
Because it's usually, what is it, a different color? Like there's a number now or something like that when you get to the next levels, tier 2s and whatever? Because it puts a 2.
For what?
Like the emote, when you graduate or you pay more for the tier 2.
Oh, the tier 2, yeah. Yeah, you get special emotes for tier 2. I don't think
God, I just want to get the
Let's just make the soul patches a tier. Oh yeah, tier 2 sub emote. Okay, so yeah.
It just keeps ricocheting out of there.
Ooh, I might remember something. I doubt
Yeah.
it.
Well, you know, it's a long shot, but not too long ago, when Nate got the bergamot liqueur,
Yes.
that
Yeah.
we're excited about making drinks
Yes.
with. He made something that you hated that I liked,
Uh-huh.
that had sort of like a cocoa or cacao kind of thing on it.
Oh yeah,
So we
with
were
the
trying to
chocolate.
yes, and it was a riff on like a train-related thing, like a 20th century. So we were saying, like, I was like, well, what are you gonna call this one? Like, if it's
Oh, yeah.
just like a modification of the thing.
Yeah, like the BART train.
What?
I said BART train.
Okay, but what was there was like a C word. I feel like it was a C word. And now that I keep saying that it was a C word, it probably wasn't at all.
Conductor.
It wasn't a conductor. It wasn't
Was
like
it called Choo
Continental.
Choo Train?
It wasn't called Choo Choo. It wasn't called Choo Choo Train.
This is the name we made up for it?
Yeah, just like, and it came in my brain.
A
It came up to
train
my,
word
it came into
with a
my
C?
brain. Yeah, but it was like,
The CTA.
no, like old-fashioned, like more. I don't know. And I just thought maybe you might.
All aboard!
Nope. Okay. It's not important because it's not real. It just was how I was trying to
What is the
describe
real
what I
name?
thought that I.
What is? Oh, 20th century was the name of
I
it.
think so, which was named after a train like the 20th Century Limited. I just
Amtrak, I think is what I said.
No, that's. It
I
was,
think I did.
you might have said that. I'm just saying. There was something. It doesn't matter.
So
Over it.
Rebecca's in this mecha, and she has whenever the captive ball is lit up, she has annihilation jackpots to collect there, which that's the carnage bonus that's going into the carnage
Yeah,
bonus.
everyone.
And I think what I just saw is that every time she does that, it's about 3 million.
So nice.
Yeah,
So it's lit right now.
Yeah.
So she's doing great.
She just got Tesla.
Tesla's
Tesla's
probably going.
going,
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
And there's an idle bunch that says a million.
Okay, 1.6. Those can get up to like 3, 4, 5, like they can.
Well, the thing about those too is though it's not multiplied. What goes into carnage is not multiplied.
Yeah.
So
Even
it
if
does
you-
not matter if it's 3x. Like
Oh, so if you have 2x running and so you get like a 3 million one, the half of that will
yeah.
go into the
yes.
thing?
Yeah.
The only time
Okay.
that 2x running matters is during the modes that build those. So like bridge or tank
okay.
or even Tesla. Running 2x during Tesla will make the annihilation bonuses for the Tesla
No.
very big.
Fuck you, game.
Oh god, she's gonna yell.
She didn't though. No,
I
she's too
yell.
bad to yell.
Feeling it.
Too
on the
mad to
inside.
yell! Too mad to yell!
That's when you push it down because you don't want to.
Stream over.
Fuck!
That's
No, I've got a
not good.
conductor choo-choo.
I'm sorry.
I've got a choo-choo train
It's choo choo.
on the way.
I want to know what it is, just like the idea. I'm gonna go. Just the idea of like a steam-ish word that's train related. Okay.
Oh yeah, Missy's here. By request. You want to sit here, love?
Can't
you
be
wanna
in a bad
sit in
mood
the
when
hole.
Missy's
Want to sit in the hole?
Put me in the
In the
hole.
void.
Someday I'll find that left wrap. Barely.
Approaching my bedtime, my watch has told me.
Yeah, but it's not the day that it thought it was.
There she is. Oh, it's perfect.
Love the emotes.
Can't stand the rain.
I know. I don't know. I feel like I killed the conversation with my Jane query. What's going on? Are you okay?
Jane query? Oh. I see. No, we were just talking about soul patches. It's not a big deal.
Right.
had a good bridge.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was a really good bridge.
Oh.
I thought I only had two. I thought I had one danger, not two.
We're in steps, right? Like, I don't
And
even
it
think I had a
gets
good bridge.
caught on that lip, which is probably an adjustment that needs to be made on the building.
Oh, yeah.
And I just thought I could bump it out.
Anna's poor building.
What a bummer, Dad.
Oh.
What a bummer. Dad, what a bummer on that one.
Sit down, R and O. That is my favorite thing I've read today. For 25 years, I'd watch my ball in my game, and I would say, well, that happens without ever knowing I could change that. I think love watching this channel and knowing that I actually can change that.
That's
Yay!
Not suck at
You can
pinball.
do
You
it.
have the power.
You
You can do it.
And it sucks. It sucks being at the at being at arcades and being like, it just goes down like people on dates, people whatever, and being like, I mean, what are you supposed to do? It just goes straight down the middle. What are you supposed to do? Or like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I just want to be like,
Smack it.
Smack it.
snake it.
I feel this.
I don't.
I feel similar like
people
when I
hate it when you
see
just talk to them
when I
when
see
they
a
are-
couple and they're playing pinball and they're taking turns playing a game, and I just want to go up and be like, we can play together.
Well,
But I don't want to be a creep.
I mean, they
A
don't
lot of
need
people
to-
don't know they can play 2-player games.
Oh, I thought you meant like split flipping.
No, I mean they can actually put
Did
in
you get
money
100
for two.
Huh?
Did you get 100 million?
No, probably not.
Then you get to go again.
Anna created a
It's a
rule
new rule.
based on her decision, and that's.
I was
you do
distracted by the thought of watching people play games back to back. It's a very hard thing to watch from
that is
afar.
very.
That really bothers me.
I
We're
feel
kidding, man.
like okay. I feel like this is one of those things that I never noticed before, and now that you told me about it, I'm going to notice it every single time.
It bugs me because I want to say something so badly.
I know.
Don't-
After I
but
drained, I
I was
had to go
hanging
get
out with Pickle
some
on the
olive.
kitchen table. And he
It
was
never
eating
works out to
plastic.
talk to people who don't want to talk to you. I swear. Well, at least when they're in like couple form.
So dum dum. Come here, dum dum.
He's been very
Thank you. Sit down. Thank you so much. Oh my god.
Overnight.
I wanna print these out and make cards and send them to myself.
Mail them to yourself.
Honestly.
Write your stuff on a postcard and send it to Dave.
He does. He gets a little oversteamed by it.
I mean, honestly, in my head, Riddle is the size of Pickle.
Maybe you can't hit that.
I think Riddle is. He feels in my heart as big as Pickle is.
You guys can't see Pickle right now.
He's a very rotund and robust.
I'd like to
He
shoot.
really, really is.
So beautiful to look at.
I love him.
Such a big, beautiful boy.
I love my look at him and fur.
That's a man.
I don't know about that.
You look at Pickle and say,
Yeah.
that's a man?
Yeah.
That's a man.
What was that video always do?
He has a very distinctive nose.
I'm a man thing, or the thing you would say.
Going great.
Or it's like to watch
Pause.
Yeah, like,
What was that?
oh, a man! Oh, shit. What does she say? A man! And
I
it's
don't know why though.
it's a joke because Charlie said I one time acted like her.
Oh.
And I was like, that is not attractive at all. Oh, hi.
Look, his nips are out.
He's
And I'm
got
like-
big nips.
Adult mode. Get them titties out.
Do you want to
Pickle
leave?
titties.
You can leave.
Bye.
Yeah, the game. the left flipper game restart thing is something that like people who have been amazing at pinball for decades don't even know about because it's only been around for like the last 5 years or something. So
The what?
the left or the holding
Oh,
down
the
the left
holding down
flipper
the left
to like start, but the like after player 2 hold down the start button thing
Yeah.
is something like
That's been around for the 90s.
a much longer time, but still. But no, I mean, I was just playing. I don't remember who it was honestly, but like someone who I could not believe didn't know that was.
It was probably in that league you
I
did.
think it was actually.
Taps happen.
Like someone who just
Like
only plays in their
super
basement.
superstars.
Well, just but like somebody also somebody who just like only plays in their basement, doesn't really ever need
And
to do
it's
that.
not
doesn't think about
default
it.
setting. You have to turn it
You
on.
do, yeah, and if you haven't like updated, yeah.
Any
so,
game after Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, you're right.
So
it's not
prior
default
to Guardians
She
and
knows.
prior,
on free play.
it's not
has and their games are on free play, but yeah, it's
You don't want to sit
it's
on
so
your...
time
What do you
saving.
call her?
Samantha.
Samantha?
Yeah.
Is her name Samantha?
No.
And you just call her Samantha?
No, she has no A. She has an
Samantha.
E.
Samantha?
Samantha.
Samantha.
Samantha? You could say.
Samantha.
Did you guys know I got new tarot cards today? You want to see them?
Yeah.
No, I
Show 'em
didn't
to
know
me.
you got new characters.
I don't have any tarot. These are my only tarot.
Oh, Ghostbusters and Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So those are, I believe, probably code updates for those.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Guardians doesn't have it.
Yeah. Guardians.
Because it was one of those ones where I was looking for it in the code. But Ghostbusters and Game of Thrones had a significant code update well after their manufacture.
Remember Game of Thrones before? I do.
It was
The
Martell
Dark
only.
Ages.
I
That was
I
when
still liked it,
everybody
though.
and their mother chose Martell.
Yeah,
There was
Martell.
literally
or
no
nothing.
other choice.
There's Martell or Greyjoy, or no,
Greyjoy was the
Tyrion.
long game.
What?
the one that
Tyrell?
lit the locks. That was
Tyrell?
Tyrell, yes,
Yeah,
that's the one.
Tyrell.
That
That was
was
like
a
the- that was-
decent idea.
that was the riskier
Colin.
one.
Colin used to do Tyrell because he liked those multipliers in the inlanes,
It made-
which
yeah,
is
it made-
very
you got points
Walking
quick.
Dead of
Yeah,
Game of
but
Thrones.
it's still not a good.
No.
Not for competition, right? Like if you're trying to get GCs and you're having fun on your own, fine. But yeah,
now Game of Thrones can be quite a wide
yes,
okay,
there's many different
honestly
strategies, depending on how the game set is up.
honestly the way how difficult Game of Thrones was set up
I'm about to hit a bunch of right ramps.
but I want to change this so much.
Because everyone that I play is a bitch.
Charlie didn't like Game of Thrones until
Every
he rented
single
it,
house?
and now he really likes it because he has like options and he knows that he can play.
Was it the
Also, here I
channel?
have a question for you. Did you watch
Was
the
it the
show?
channel game?
The channel? Well, let's go with it. Cheers.
Here's my
We
new
did talk
cards.
about the channel.
Here's the thing: the Game of Thrones at District 82 was set up so hard that the person that won in our group chose Stark.
Yeah, no, honestly,
Because
Stark
Stark is
not the worst.
center, build it up, and then hit
Well,
an Arbit, and that was enough to win. I said Arbit. I know.
Arbit.
I hit an Arbit.
Yeah, having that mode ready off the start is great, but also its button benefit is just clearing out a house completely.
Yeah.
So that is similar to picking Targaryen to get you closer to the hand of the king.
Right.
Now you're not getting any points for doing that, but if you're just trying to skip past something,
Right. I mean, you're getting
not the
points
worst.
by getting closer to him and King.
It's definitely not the worst thing in the world to pick Stark. Because on the one at Logan, sometimes it'll just like, oh, sorry, you're stuck.
See,
Wheel of
Nick,
Fortune.
Lannister 100% is really great unless
You can
you're
have
playing a
both sides.
game that is set up really hard where, because the crux of Lannister is you have to collect gold. And all of those gold shots
my
are
God.
so dangerous. So if you have a 0 ball save, super tight tilt,
Someone had really
very
a lot
high
of fun
pitch
designing it
Game of
visually.
Thrones, Lannister is kind of dangerous because you have to hit those shots that are super dangerous in order to even get enough money to buy in the multipliers.
Yeah.
I always do Baratheon on that D2 because
Oh my
you
god.
get an
11 plus?
Well, I thought
Fair.
you were going to
Fair
say on the Cincinnati one.
Cincinnati. I also did Baratheon.
Baratheon is like where
If you don't have
Cincinnati.
houses on a fucking
If they have
what's it
no,
called?
if it's on like hard lock settings and no rubbers and no ball save, you really need some Baratheon love.
Yeah. But you also have to be real quick. You gotta be real quick with that button.
You do, and I'm not. And I remember picking it, thinking, okay, people seem to be doing over this, and being like, oh, fuck.
And people sleep on wall multi-ball. to
Yeah,
be
it
honest,
is.
because it's not something that people get very often unless you have Baratheon.
I wish. Okay, I love that we're talking about Game of Thrones. I'm sorry, it's so great. I love that game. But what I do, the secret about Chicago is we don't really have a pro to play. And there used to be one at Emporium River Park, our home bar. And there
Hey,
isn't
that's okay.
anymore.
Oh no, is it gonna break it?
No, it just snuck by it.
I want to play a pro.
Weird.
I know. I
really
forget.
want to play a pro.
Because
I about to
Castle
just- I doubt
multi-ball
it.
is really high powered
It's
as well.
really lucrative, and I always depend on
That's
that
against the rules,
upstairs thing,
I
and I
think.
would
Not
love
in
to
pin
play.
class.
And the flow,
Oh, in pink class, no,
especially
no.
with the Stark.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, little boy Skippy.
Hey, little boy Skippy.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Hot nudge.
Welcome to Hot Nudge. One thing I did like about that Dead Flip stream is that he had that mic, and I could talk really low and
Yeah, and I actually am really happy about that too, because literally nothing I said got heard.
Yep.
BBL, you're
It
getting,
was so, it was so
you're getting a
directional.
BBL? Sorry.
What?
I dare y'all not to curse while I'm gone. Be back later. What?
I know that's what it means, but
like
I
that
was
dare.
making a guess. I was making it funny.
Okay,
I
so
was making it funny.
Another drink on the way.
I love Glow Zoolander call out. Love it. I love it.
Ah, bye.
That's fine. That was good.
That was a
Let me
good
see
one.
your tarot cards. Can I look at them?
That's a
Mocha
total.
Frappuccino.
Mocha Frappuccino. Yeah.
Pretty.
Why did you get these cards? What's the
I don't know. I was
story?
just looking at.
I collect them.
I want to draw some.
I used to collect them. I have a lot of tarot cards, and I decided I was going to learn how to read them, and I tried for a while, and then I didn't. But I do love them
Yeah,
as
they're really
objects, and I think they're
There's the
gorgeous.
snow.
People have a lot of creativity with this. Yeah,
It was in the
I'm like, what? What?
I think tarot cards are. I love tarot.
And I
They're
wanted
like
to
cyberpunk.
Yeah, they're Eldritch. They're what is it?
Overlord,
Eldritch Overlord. So they're cyberpunk, but also
super sparkly.
what's it called?
They look like
Cthulhu,
circuit boards.
HP Lovecraft. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at them low ride.
Cyberpunk Fantasy Tarot deck.
King of Swords. Hey.
I'm gonna say that to everyone I see
AK.
wearing over his jeans.
Hey,
The
King.
King is swords. Oh shit.
Look at that. Look at those pants.
Are those pants?
That dick.
I said pants.
Stop saying pants.
Pants
He's
is like,
getting
what?
confused.
No, he's not listening. They're really cool. I like them.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Are they shuffled?
Not yet. You can shuffle them
Can
if
you
you
shuffle
want.
them for me,
Oh
please?
boy. Let's try.
I
I need to put my drink
Please
somewhere.
no.
Yep.
Okay,
So
so
many things in this.
the actual pinball that's happening.
We don't talk about it. We don't talk about
He's
it.
got a raid and he's got bridge.
Maybe he wants us to.
Maybe he does want us to focus 100% on every single thing he's doing right
No,
now.
why not?
But
If he has no one to impress, maybe he just won't do a try.
hey, stop. These are pretty.
It's more fun than you thought it would be, Jaden. We appreciate that you put in the effort. I swear a lot.
What's judge?
I don't tilt
remember
a lot,
this
but I
part.
swear a lot.
Oh yeah, the judge.
Judge.
What?
I was trying to draw some. You shuffle them.
I did shuffle them, but I came upon
You can't
that.
just start looking at them.
You gotta give it your energy.
I know, but I want someone else to shuffle them, and then you have to cut them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to think intentionally as you shuffle and cut the deck.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Sorry
are you
about it.
kidding me?
That was
That
bullshit.
was bullshit.
A replay.
That was such a good fucking go.
Annoyed.
You had such a good fucking bridge.
How well they did in math in school. I feel like all this
I
is
would not have
hardcore.
wanted to
I don't
double
think
drain
it's
that
about math
multiple.
though.
I feel like
Like
you
not
did,
like
like,
no, I
5
mean
minutes
the
per
scoring
annihilation.
is, but
Yeah.
the physics
Sucks.
is not like no one's being like, well, I think I need to adjust
I'll live.
my flipper
I got 100 million.
by
You did.
know
Who was up
X
now?
degrees. Okay, what do you want to be?
Sit down.
I shuffled.
Sit
them.
down. I did well in school with math. I didn't retain hardly any of the information.
I'm putting your name.
I was
You
good
did it?
at memorizing things.
Oh, we're not signing in, are we?
I was
We
in
sh- we
AP
could sign
calculus.
in.
I
I
don't
didn't-
remember any of it.
I was also I never liked it though. Like I didn't ever
you
want
want
to take like it was I didn't enjoy it. So
Yeah.
like okay, I gotta do this. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? All right, cut it. And now
Cut it.
And now I'm just gonna drop
she's
3.
gonna drop 3.
Pants.
We're doing some tarot over here. Ooh, that's the colors.
Oh, sorry.
The
That's
color.
judgment.
The
The
colors.
Hanged Man.
Or hangman. Uh-oh.
That's not the bad one though. The
7
tower is
points.
the tower is the.
Everyone says everyone's the bad one.
And 2 of Swords. With a deck
Colors
this size,
are
you could
amazing.
probably draw like 6.
You could do a whole. You could do
I'm
a
just
whole
gonna do
array.
a quick spread.
An array.
So shall I
We show them?
play a ball, or does anyone else
I
want
will.
to play?
Oh god.
I would
You
love
dropped
to.
a card.
Oh God.
What does that mean?
Oh no. What time is it?
I mean, it's 12:20. We could stop anytime.
Let's play one
More round.
more round, and then I will be done. Jane looks skeptical.
No, I'm just yeah.
We excel fantastically, but don't see a correlation.
Less than 100 million, you get to play again though, right?
I think there's a lot of really good pinball players that don't necessarily do well in math. I actually don't. I think it's more of a like a spatial thing. You know, it's about the rhythm of the game.
I think a lot of creative people are good at pinball.
I do think creative people are good at pinball because they can sort of because what's another thing about that makes you good at pinball is being able to focus on multiple things. Yeah, right straight up the glow looks like a cat. When you look down, it's just a cat head.
Yeah, I agree though. It's the ability to like really focus on something. That's creative pursuits have the same sort of thing.
But it's like, you know, it's like a rhythm too. It's like feeling when to hit the flipper to hit what you want. Being able to see what's happening at your flippers while also, like, especially with multi-ball, if you can see what's going on at your flippers while also keeping track of all the balls at the same time.
I know, right? It's crazy.
It's difficult.
It's like you're
but
talking
you
about
can get there
touching
in
and feeling,
practice.
and I'm like, oh, let's just
I think it's more athletic than mathematics.
Yeah, I agree. But athletic, not in like a muscles way, but in a reaction time.
Reaction
play
time,
somebody
quick
else.
thinking,
Yeah.
strategizing. all
And
part
that's
of
why
that.
young people are really, really good and excel well at pinball. If you start early, you have better reaction times.
It has similar skill sets to video games.
Yeah.
I wonder though about that. Like, if there were enough people doing the young kids that are really good.
Yeah.
You know how this thing with esports where kids age out of it. Like once they're like they reach 25, I think they're. Well, I don't know exactly, but I know that like typically the best players are like 18 to like 22 or something.
And
So I
then
wonder
you get
if
slow.
I wonder if like I don't want to trash Escher. He's the best in the world. But like, what if Escher is peaked? Like this is it, and then he's gonna start to be a normal person like the rest of us.
But you can also say that, I mean, like, Keith Elwin is in his 50s.
That's true, and that's why. That's why I like Keith. That's why I like Keith being really good.
Yeah, because he's old.
Well, because I don't like to
gives
get
you
winning
hope.
constantly. It gives me hope. Yeah, I gotta do the hobby way after these
I've never
kids.
had that happen before. That's
I mean,
cool.
there's a lot more to it. Sit down, like, because, the interesting thing about pinball that is not the same as other, like, okay, so if you super love Elden Ring, or you play Halo all the time, or you are always playing Call of Duty,
Destiny.
you are learning how to play Call of
Destiny.
Duty, and then you're getting good, and you're getting better and better and better, and you're doing all the different, and there's, of course, there's lots of different,
one game.
but you're playing one game. Pinball has a set of skills in which you learn that can be correlated across multiple games. You have modern game flipper skills, you have, EM and early solid state
What is that?
flipper skills. But then you have to learn the rule sets of hundreds of games. So you have to know how to get the points on Godzilla, how to get the points on Rush, how to get the points on Addams Family, how to get the points on Surfing Safari. And
That's the harder stuff.
that's the harder
Older
stuff
stuff.
because there are some games where there will literally be, like, I think one of the first times I ever watched a really good player play Doctor Who, I didn't know a lot about that game, and I saw them play the game, and I was just like, they are just doing the same thing over and over. And then I've since learned, okay, well, there's 3 approaches to Doctor Who. You can do video mode approach, you can do sonic boom approach, and you can roll the dice into a multi-ball or whatever.
Yep.
But I had no idea. Or like I'm trying to remember. There was a Gottlieb game. It's a poker or it's some sort of card game, but there are no points in the game, with the exception of hitting the left orbit over and over and over again. And once you hit it a certain amount of times and it lights for 1,000,000 points, and then you just hit it for 1,000,000, you hit it for 1,000,000, and you hit it for 1,000,000. And if you didn't know that, I played it at Pinburg, and I watched a guy who played objectively better in the game because he was getting saves and he was getting multi-ball and he was getting all this shit.
He didn't do the thing.
And he didn't do the one thing that would get him millions and millions and millions and millions, and I beat him by hitting one shot over and over and over again. And that is where the challenge also lies. There's lots of resources online, but watching other people play and having to remember how to find the points in games is how pinball can be an extra layer of challenge.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. A person who has a whole bunch of plays on a particular machine against someone of equal skill that has never played.
And to be fair, if you are a good pinball player and you walk up to a game and you don't know anything about it, you're probably going to do pretty well, because there are a lot of things that are like sort of no-brainers in pinball. Like you hit the lit shots, you keep the ball alive, you can save the ball, you can use your flipper skills, and you can usually get a good score. But knowing how to stack things to get multiple millions, knowing a trajectory, knowing how to get the multi-ball, there's all sorts of nuances to a game that I've definitely played players that are better than me that didn't know the rule sets as well, and they've had to take a lot more time on the game to get a score that I was able to get with a far less skilled ball. But I knew how to find the points.
Another thing about that too is that it's not just the rules of a different game you haven't played before that you need to learn. Like, the geometry is also really important. Like, a lot of times if it comes off this wall, you kind of need to hit the game.
Right.
Like, that's something new about a game.
Yeah.
It's different. That you need to know.
We were talking about Game of Thrones earlier, and there was
one of the multi-balls that I can't have.
there's a thing with some Game of Thrones, the way they're set up, that you can hit the Greyjoy shot, which is the left orbit, and it comes around, and then you literally do nothing, and the ball comes around the orbit and hits your right flipper and dead bounces perfectly to the left side.
That's wonderful.
And it's wonderful. And when I found that on this one game, I was like, this is so easy. I would just let it bounce over. I would backhand the Greyjoy shot. It would come around. It would bounce over perfectly. I would do it again. I would like Greyjoy, and it was like a breeze.
This last week.
But knowing that, or knowing that, you know, Stranger Things, when you hit the orbit shot in Stranger Things, it usually hits the top of the sling. So like you'll see players that they'll back the side of the game right as it's coming through the orbit to free up the ball so it's not hitting the obstructions. Stronger bounce.
Why is it?
It's frozen.
Why is it frozen?
It's broken.
Oh.
It's broken.
Frozen on the titties!
Fix it.
No! What happened? Oh, there it goes.
Good.
That was weird.
That was weird.
Oh no.
Happy Friday.
So it's the math. I knew it. Yeah.
It's
I
not
mean,
Saturday.
there's definitely math involved, but I'm not doing like equations in my brain. It's more like it's more like no,
I
but
said
it's
the
more
word
like
geometry.
the math.
Shouldn't have said geometry.
Well, but think about it. It's more like the math of you know when you draw a circle and it's a bad circle versus a good circle. And you're not thinking mathematically about how to draw a perfect circle. You're
I am.
just
You get a protractor.
Compass.
Is it a compass?
That's the question.
Yeah.
Is it you call it compass?
I don't know. Now I don't remember.
PC is as drunk as I am. Bye, Nudge-Mag. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
You get a pencil and a string.
Oh yeah, Tracy, did you come back during Thong Song being frozen? Yeah,
Oh, was that what that video is from?
that's true. It's true. Sit down. Bowen is a mathematician, so yeah, I bet he could.
I also
Team
love
Master
math.
1, yay!
I like math a lot.
You do?
Yeah.
The circle thing.
But okay,
haven't done
so
math in a
there's
long
another
time.
game that's math. Like so,
Wow.
playing pool is like geometry. Do you guys
I
ever
never said I
see
liked geometry.
geometry is math?
I like math.
Every time I'm playing
We'll leave it
pool
at
and I don't make it.
That's like saying I like
Oh,
music,
it's
and then I say
like
rock and roll is great, and you're like, I never said I like rock and roll. I said I like music. Yeah.
I
Geometry
failed
is
that
math.
one geometry.
So
Part of it, but I don't like all of it.
okay.
I think geometry.
I was just
I like some
I'm into
geometry.
shapes.
Yeah, I like
What
how
was
they do
that
cool
Disney-
things.
So a lot of like area and circumference.
there was a Disney movie
like
that
that.
had Donald Duck
Circle.
playing billiards, and it was
Math
very
Magic Land,
geometric.
Donald Duck, and Math Magic Land.
Math
Well,
Magic
Jane,
Land.
Jane was on top of that.
Yeah, she like she
Yep.
said that was so like, oh my
Because
god.
I said
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
That is what happened. You just didn't see it.
Talked about that game or that movie so many times, and so many people are like, no, what?
The Math Magic Land, is that what
Yes.
it's called?
I've never.
Before my
It was like
So many people have never heard of it, and so many people fucking love it, and it's like it's like a 30-70 thing to like the dead what to the like, oh my god, yeah, it's great. So that's why over the past 30 years of my life of being
Howard the
aware
Duck.
of this thing that they used to play when like it was substitute teacher day. Well, this what or like it's great though. He's really excited about pool and makes you want to go to a pool hall and become a pool shark
yeah.
with billiards. But
I mean, I did want to
and
do
I
that
didn't
for a
do
while.
anything.
I used to do that. When
I was more into pool right around the time that I started playing pinball, and when I was
when you were in your 20s.
it was still when I was in my 20s. Thank you, Hannah. When I was dating that guy that was from Pittsburgh, we would like go play pinball and then like go to
Yeah,
Was
but
this
it
in
just-
Pittsburgh or in
became-
Chicago?
It was in Pittsburgh. And then that just because it was more fun.
It's an objectively boring Disney movie, I will
Very
tell you that.
slightly
Yeah.
less
However,
old dudes who
when
smell
you're
like cigarettes.
10 years old and they're like, we're just gonna let you watch the cartoon, you're just like, yeah!
Yeah.
And then you just stare at, a Disney cartoon. But it is absolutely like trying to teach you some shit. And so some of us have a really soft spot in our hearts for it, but a lot of
I
people
just
never
like
got
that
to
one
see it.
where he like is explaining how cool works.
Yes,
but-
that's
Siggy
the
Buggy.
most
J2,
memorable
we
part
don't
of it.
currently have a Nudgedora t-shirt, but we've been talking about making one.
Yes, I
So
want
maybe
one.
we should just make one.
A what T-shirt?
Nudgedora.
Oh yeah. Or we can make a sticker.
Well, I can't wear a sticker all the time.
I want to add like a little Mothra with
That was
Flo in the corner.
my attitude. Order 200 of them, and then maybe you could.
I can't wear a sticker.
Nice.
Man. I had a lot of really good saves and bullshit in
Yeah.
that last game, not being able to hit some shit.
Saves and
Yeah.
Save.
Yeah, it really sucks
I
to have like a
had
good
tank
bridge.
and bridge lit for like a year. And it's fine. It's fine. I love this game.
Well, we definitely, Jay, we haven't done
That was
some
it.
new
That was all
merch in
that
a little
was.
while,
That
so
was-
we got some ideas.
When are you gonna put out booty shorts?
When are you
What
gonna
would they
make
say?
'em?
Nudge life? Like this shirt that I made?
It's
Oh
on you
my
right
god. Stop bragging about the coolest shirt we all
now.
want.
We want that shirt.
She
You
just
haven't made
Just
it
gotta get a
for
black
us.
shirt and I'll make you one.
She does keep saying that. Like, give me a black shirt that you're willing to bleach, and I will do this.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
I know.
It's literally all you have.
Just
It's
give
all
her,
you buy.
give her your black shirt that's already loaded.
The one
perfect.
the one that Riddle named while I was trying so carefully to remove
He
every
was
bit of
trying to be
hair
like,
from
Mom, I'm
it.
trying to
It's
make you
like-
cool and
He tried
alternative.
jumping from a pinball
Give it to
machine
Rebecca.
onto my, and he like didn't make it, and his tiny little baby kitten hands
What am I waiting
were perfect. Oh
Okay.
my god. Yes, I will give you
Time's
that.
up,
This is the nudge shirt. This is the hot nudge shirt.
Nudge
It says Nudge
Life.
Life on it. And I bleached it. I thought that
I
the
can't believe it's something couldn't come off.
the black would show up better on just black and black. I thought it would be subtle and it didn't show up at all, so I'm like, I'm gonna bleach it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there is a hot nudge towel, but I would show it to you.
What?
No,
But-
it's busy.
It's got
Busy. It's out with its friends.
You can't.
Well, now that we've we meaning
I got
I
distracted.
have done tie-dye for the first
Was it
time in my
100?
life.
I was there too.
But-
It was at my house.
Exactly, that's why I was saying we tie-dyed two shirts for the first time ever, which
I will say I was kind of willfully, obstinately avoiding it for a very long time, but
Now realize I've been wearing tie-dye for 3 days in a row.
yeah. It's just part of the world now. And it probably always was. But
Healing my inner child with arts and crafts.
here's the thing, it is satisfying. Wear gloves. Unless you want to look
I wore
like
gloves the second
you
time.
are a character out of the new Lord of the Rings show. Otherwise, wear gloves. But I think we should do some nudge tie-dye shit. That'd be fun.
Tie-dye's cool.
Thanks.
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 It is now. Now that we decided that.
I've decided.
It's coming back. It came
The
back.
arbiter of it.
It's coming.
Probably already on its way out at this point.
Absolutely.
Now that I've started wearing it again.
Does.
So.
Like now that we
Now
are
that
all
Dad's
like,
knows
okay.
I just
Yeah,
tie-dyed
that's
like
true. I'm a dad and I
24
said it's
separate
cool.
things
It's
that
dead.
I own. So.
Yeah, well, I had fun doing it, but I bleaching is cool.
Yeah.
Look, anything Rebecca wears is cool, and that's just the end of the story. So she's got a shirt that we all love, and we should be able to get those mass produced. Sit down. Thank you so much. It was great talking to you, and your words were very kind and mean a lot.
Play
We
pinball.
all want to do like a
Yay,
normal 3-ball game to close the stream out.
I don't know if they'll let us.
How it
By
comes
they,
out.
I mean Anna and Rebecca.
What?
They said this. Do you want to play like a normal 3-ball game
Oh,
to end it?
me?
No, like us, the whole stream. Like us as a group.
Well, there's 5 people.
Yeah, do you guys want to do that? Or.
I guess I could sit out on that if you guys
No, I
want to
mean-
do it.
It's a question of no. It's mostly, but you're the host.
Yeah.
It's your house.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm okay.
Alright, we'll do one more. Like,
Friday night.
we'll switch the settings back and have some
Try to progress through the
real
game.
fun.
Everybody needs a
Some
palate
real
cleanser.
fun.
We're score
Or
option
everybody can split flip with everybody. And whatever.
It doesn't matter.
I
I don't need to
flip
play.
with myself.
Ooh, what a nudge. But right now Anna's like, don't bother me, I'm focused and I'm gonna fucking
You know,
go.
this is their chance
Yes.
until it's the next chance. But
Hot nudge pint glass. I mean, I don't, yeah, sure. I like pint glasses, especially when they're full of wine. Those stern ones that have the, the pinball like stuck into them. I really want one of those. I want like 4 of those, but I really want one of those. I wish there was a way to win.
I wonder if the pinball like throws off your glass holder.
I don't care. I think it would help. I think it would help with the grip.
I hate that fucking building thing.
I think it would help
yeah, you
with
kind
the
of
grip.
fuck with that.
It's like a pop socket.
I had
but
a
for
weird
your
thing happen
plant.
where it actually like went in there, got stuck, but came up and threw an over the top of the thing while it was going up, even though it wasn't supposed to. It
I
was.
still didn't get
We
100
can
million
find
points. Even after 2
We get
games.
to go again.
I already went twice.
Oh, and that one.
But it didn't
On
even
this
add up
one?
to 100 million on both.
So
Does that count?
Rebecca, we're gonna play. This is the last game we're gonna play is just a 3-ball normal game, and one of us will sit out. I'll sit out. So this is not the end.
Well,
We're
I
gonna
wanna
do
see
one
you
more
do it.
thing.
It's already almost 1 in the morning.
Unless you want to leave and not.
I might.
Okay. So if you want to bail, then we're gonna just do one more. for
I
the
get
person.
tie because it's already almost 1.
Okay.
So I'll probably go.
I didn't.
When?
I had a day off today, so I slept most of the
You
day.
don't want to go though.
No, but this is
You
your
wanna
last.
stay.
but
I'm
this
gonna
is
play
your
one
last. Oh, and it's going again. Okay.
She's going again.
Cool.
I'm going again. You
Okay.
guys are talking. It's annoying.
Fair enough.
Shut the fuck up.
It's the number one
pinball.
complaint we have on Hot Nudge is that we talk and it's annoying. It's true.
We don't have complaints on Hot Nudge. Who are you talking about? Who says something bad about us?
I just know that
Super literal.
the group of humans that are currently in here with a 3-ball game.
I just want to watch
For
it.
4 of us.
It would be fun.
It'll be totally fun. It'll be 45 fucking minutes.
Well, yeah.
And I am already super fucking
I
tired.
just like to watch everyone dance.
I woke up at 6 in the morning, okay?
Yes, no, that's totally fair. And
But I don't want to leave you
I woke up
stranded.
at 11.
Well, you can spend the night if you want.
I'll bring you home.
You bring me all. Oh, you can't bring me all the way home.
I can.
Did you walk here?
No, I drove here.
Oh.
You're fine. You'll find your way home. Yeah, I do love that. Yeah. Somebody's got to have those pinball in the glass glasses. The magical, like, stern pinball in the
you
glass
could buy
glasses.
'em.
No, I know what I'm saying, but has anyone had a pinball fall out of the glass?
The pinballs have fallen out.
Oh yeah, I guess you would know.
Customer service.
Also, if you are not diligent about hand washing
wash,
them and
not-
drying
of
them,
course, yeah.
they will rust.
Oh, rust.
The balls will rust if you leave it wet.
Yeah, of course.
It'll rust.
You wanted a real pinball
get
in
your
there.
balls
Then
wet.
That's what you
Yeah.
got.
You heard it here
Don't get your
first.
Please get your balls wet.
Nick woke up
Also,
at
Get
do
them
wash
wet.
your
Just
balls.
dry them.
Rebecca, it's tie-tie. I know. I hate that I'm tie-tie.
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
used to be able to stay up till 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
No, it's good to have a job and be doing good work in the world for, the industry that you love. What? Was that too much?
No, I'm actually saying thanks for real. Like, thanks. Thanks.
Oh, good.
I sometimes forget that
It's good.
it's good.
It's great.
Sky Doritos.
It's great.
It's hard.
And here's the thing, you did so much like above and beyond work on the stream and the
Tank is ready?
like the overlays, the expectations and all of that, and I know it's been frustrating that you're like, I can't
haven't
do it now.
done
But like, come on.
What is this you want me
High
to
five.
do?
You might
You're
feel
living
better.
up to your own thing.
Cut
and
his arm off.
You get to set the standard, and it's always
feeling
better
better?
than the average. So.
I didn't really think it was going to work. You're used to it.
So what's happening?
Whatever you want.
Always dry your balls. That's right, Cheesy. Always dry your balls.
But we
Wet
thought
them,
we thought we'd
but dry
turn
them.
it back to 3 balls
Oh,
and
you
just
wanna
play a
do 3
game
balls?
and just like, see how it goes.
Just thought it'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
It's after 10 p.m., so we can do whatever we
And
want.
say whatever the hell we want.
Is this like Gremlins rules? Like,
So I think you should leave. No, that's what that's
hey!
that's the actual reference.
I know.
Okay.
Should have left extra balls at 0.
Why?
I'm so excited.
Just
But I will
If there is concern about time.
Is there concern?
I don't know. It's late.
She's leaving.
Okay.
It's fine. We can hang out.
I was wondering that she turned extra balls back on. That's where I was like,
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
That one Friday that you guys streamed, I was like, I'm too tired, and then I was literally laying in bed, and I turned on, and you guys were totally fucking streaming, and I was just like, I'm like sleeping.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's pretty funny.
probably gonna happen again.
But Elvira comes on Monday.
Yeah, I know, right?
Very
You need
cool.
to rest up for all this Elvira
I
action.
know. Well, and I need to do some
Bruce
work
unboxing.
for our overlays
Back
for
on the
this
stream
thing.
and say
So,
things.
It's what you want to try it? Yeah. It's what Nate made. It's a coffee liqueur beverage. Just
No straw for me.
Bev mustache.
yes.
Hi,
All right.
Rebecca.
Goodbye, friends.
Bye, Rebecca.
I will see you soon. Flo, you're okay, right?
Yeah, I'll
FF
be
tips,
alive.
Tricks and
You'll be
thoughts.
alive.
We'll keep
Tracy.
you alive.
Okay.
Oh my
Start your
gosh.
game.
Bye,
There's
Rebecca.
so many thoughts.
Goodbye, pants. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
So many
Thanks
thoughts
for
about
letting me hang
FF.
out with you.
Who's
I couldn't stop
Who's
thinking about it
first?
today. Like, no lie,
Or
Okay.
not you, because you played like.
I
4 in a row, right?
actually
You didn't
thought about.
I did.
This is gonna sound bad.
I
I
know
thought about like,
Jane
oh,
loves to
where am I
go
gonna play pinball
second.
today?
Can I show you
Yeah,
how
that's
covered in
pretty
hair
happens.
this oxy bag is?
She wants to go last.
Nice.
But
It's the perfect
It
amount
won't
for
show
a
up, it
cat
won't show
owner.
up.
Oh, no, it won't show. Oh, good. It's covered in cat hair. All right, bye, guys.
But yeah, thought about playing other pinball, and I was just like, but I want to play that. Like, yep, you get to play it next week. I love that you know when you get to play it next, because I don't. And I kind of feel like I'm like, when do I get my next hit of Foo Fighters? Sorry. No, obviously, there's lots of great pinball out there, but new pinball just, oh yeah, South by Southwest, absolutely. That is the place we know that it's definitely going to be. It's so fun. Yeah. People are gonna love it. Everybody's gonna love it. It is so fun to shoot. It's already in really good states with the features available, like more stuff than like all the modes are there. I'm sure things will be tweaked and whatever and balanced, but I mean, we wanted to play for like 3 more hours for sure, but so happy that we got to play it.
I'll do it.
Somebody's signed in, so I think it's you actually. So that works.
Is it the glow?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it's Glow, and then it's you, and then.
Gotta see.
Better be.
Better be. She didn't stand up for nothing.
Oh, Tracy's doing a South by Southwest tournament?
Yeah, so she knows she's gonna get to play Foo Fighters next week, which is more than the rest of us can say.
That's true.
So
That's very cool.
yeah.
Do you guys know about this tournament? Can I ask questions about it, or is it we've already discussed this?
Oh, I mean, if she's running, I don't know if it's a little tourney that's not through points. Even
Yeah,
doesn't
well, I
matter.
mean, just for like regulars? I'm curious. Is it like just, South by Southwest?
Let's promote the tournament, I'm sure. Oh,
Exactly.
It's a special Bells event hosted by Stern. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah.
So Stern, have they been at South by Southwest in the past, or is this like a new thing because there's more of the music tie-in right now? Or that's cool. I've gone once, and I tried to create, Always Sunny like lines as to how and why my company should send me at the time they do, so that I can also be there to see the bands that I want, type of a thing. Okay, yeah, so Stern's been there. Oh. You didn't meet Jack while Stern was at South by Southwest, though.
Away from me.
No, that sucked. That was an up and over. Like that.
Oh, it's super
Okay.
bad. Nice job in there. No, it's Anna.
This is Jane. Jane went third.
I didn't realize there was a setup process.
Well, we
We
logged
were in the
ourselves
home- we're
in.
in the home.
It's only because we logged in. We did. Yeah, we're all in
The
home.
home, she did it.
Yep.
The home thing.
Did all our Chiefs.
I got some new ones.
It's a whole new
Yeah, I heard
world.
you
We have
guys
3
said.
balls, and we get to play it. That was a mecha shot that I missed. Jesus.
Okay.
Yay. That was harder than it should have been.
I mean, I knew stepping up that the ball save was going to be very different from it has been all night, but it still felt shockingly short.
But you get it 3 times in a row.
That's true. Plus for the locks.
I want to sit on my Samantha.
Consider your cement.
Ask for a drink.
You have asked for a drink?
Yes.
What did you ask for?
Sassy.
That's a nice evening, though.
It is the evening after all.
I'd say it's nighttime.
The dead of morning.
Who wants their fortune told?
Oof. That's a nice cat you have there.
I'll take it.
I do.
You gonna do it?
I did mine already.
Let me. You just take 1 card. Take any card you want.
No, you take 3.
It doesn't
Card.
matter. You
No,
can do
no,
whatever
stop.
you want. You can do whatever you want.
Don't do it.
Okay.
You have to have him cut them.
I'm gonna
Cut
be.
the deck
You're gonna
before
anger
he
the
takes
gods
any-
if
Cut
you
the
don't do
deck.
this right.
Think about what you're thinking about, and then cut the deck.
It's hard to think about what you're thinking about.
Is it? Okay. Now this
Now
is your
do
card.
whatever cards you want.
Oh, that's my card.
That's your card. It is.
Circle. Bay.
It is the 9 of potions. Let's see what that is. That's right side up.
Oh yeah, because you have to like shuffle them, but also like turn them around.
Okay, right side up. Wish fulfillment, satisfaction, optimism.
Is this astrology?
No.
It's the same thing.
No.
Where did that come from? What does that mean? That's based on. Let me see.
I haven't finished. This is my fortune.
How dare this book tell me the way I'm going to live my life?
Propaganda.
This is the rest of your fortune. Give in to your desires and splurge. You deserve it.
Oh.
Celebrate your accomplishment. Relax and enjoy the fruits of your success.
Telling me to buy a Foo Fighters.
Everything is within reach.
Buy Foo Fighters.
You just bought one game like
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
That's true, yeah. If I didn't buy that jackpot, I might be thinking about the Foo Fighters.
You should still get a Foo Fighters. You should still your guys' love.
That's true. That's true. An idea.
It's not astrology. It's tarot. It's a different thing. Astrology is about the stars.
Okay, I mean, I get
And the
that.
planets.
I thought it felt very. I thought it was going to be a different sort of prediction, a little more direct than an astrological prediction.
Sky burrito.
No.
It's not an astrological prediction. It's
I know, but I thought
no prediction is direct. Here, okay, I'll give you a direct prediction.
this is what I'm talking about. That's what I want.
Okay, tell me. You have to tell me a question you want to ask the cards.
Or you don't have to tell, but you have to hold it in your mind.
Oh no, you have to tell me what.
I'll tell it out loud.
You have to say it to me.
You have to.
You have to, or else I can't predict what the
No,
answer
the
is.
cards will know.
For Anna's purposes, she really
This
needs
is what
me
I
to do
need.
it. She's going to be an intermediary of sorts in the tarot process.
That's right.
Interpreter of
Hold it in your body either way.
Yeah, I'll think deeply about the question.
Think deeply in your body.
Okay, no, I can't ask that one.
Whoa! I want to know what that one is.
No, it's just we're on the internet.
Yeah.
It has to be semi-personal, but not too personal.
Write it down.
Text it to yourself.
Text it to me.
Put it in the group chat.
Well, first I have to play my ball.
Yes.
Play your ball, play your ball.
Think about it, text it to me, and then we'll do your...
Okay.
It is really interesting playing this now. Like, the desire to want to stay alive
Yes, right?
is
It's different.
much different, and also
Kicks in so much sooner.
yeah, when you're like, okay, no balls, they got it, which is great.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, it is weird. It's really, and then I'll be like, okay, but we can save it. No, I like it. This is fun. And thanks for recommending that we try this as a talent cleanser.
That was your idea.
Like a revenge game, but
But
more
you do have to like,
optimistic.
well, but also it is important to remember how to play the game, like the way you would not.
It has been a long time
Yeah.
since I've played it regularly. So yeah.
It's just like anything you do as an artist.
Because
You have to break your...
on Sunday you might get put on it.
process.
And you're gonna be like, great.
Very different.
But
yeah.
check out my Carnage bonus, though. I'm sorry that I
Doesn't count for
only
shit.
got,
Anna, that sucked. I saw that, and that is a too bad occurrence.
No.
That was a too bad.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Did you think about your question?
Nope.
Someone else do a question.
What's the question?
Just take a question. I'm gonna
You
predict.
hold the question.
Your card. No, but you gotta tell it to me.
Anna thinks that you have to say it out
You have to say it to me
when
if
that's
I'm
not
gonna-
technically a rule of tarot.
No, it's not a rule of tarot. It's a rule of.
Sassy and a candle.
What would you recommend as a type of question I should ask?
Am I gonna like my new job?
Pretty
Are my
okay.
cats gonna have another cat soon?
What?
I don't know. Do my cats love me?
Wow.
Am I gonna get a flat tire tomorrow?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All of these I feel like I already know the answer to. So.
She does have premonitions a lot, and they're often right.
It's really a curse.
Intuition tests from the universe on a regular basis.
Really sucks. Like I like to
Oh, I
be
didn't
right
beat
though,
him.
so it's also like somewhat great. But when it's bad shit, you're like,
Doesn't matter.
all right.
Are you gonna win the women's world?
Oh God, I hate you so much right now. Yes, let's do that.
Okay,
Am I going to be a women's
Cut it
world
first.
champion?
cut it.
Not necessarily this year.
Oh, any year.
I don't.
Ever.
Okay. You already are.
Fuck you
Okay.
for saying that. You already got me into dash trouble. Alright.
And the
It's a tiger
Six
bear.
of coins. It's a really cool card.
It is.
So let's see what that means. Are you?
Is this how we're doing it?
Oh,
Like you
come
go
on.
one by one, or you do like?
I'm just
Anna's just doing a question of one. I did 3 when I did my spread.
Oh, okay. This is the one question that we get to interpret.
coins. I don't remember coins
I
being
got the
that.
hangman, the 7 of coins, and the 2 of swords. All side
This
up.
is a
Because
very
I don't think the deck
smarmy
is
looking
shuffled yet.
green tiger suited man. Tiger man in a suit, I should say. Tiger suited man is very different. It's like an animal print.
Was it right side up to you when I flipped it?
I don't think that your cards are like shuffled enough for them to come up
I see.
either way.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. They're all the same.
They're all like right side up right now, so like
We didn't do
twist
it like
and
that.
shuffle them more thoroughly. But you can just
Yeah. Okay. We'll do right side
Jaded,
up.
you should buy a Foo Fighters. I feel, look, it is, playing new pinball the first time, it often does feel great. Like, you're like, cool, I don't know what's gonna happen, it's exciting and it's
It was
fun.
very exciting.
But, I
it's one of the most
am very, very
positive
excited
new
to play
pinball
this game again.
experiences
Like,
I've ever had.
ridiculously excited to play this game again. So, I did play the premium before, before playing the pro, and I actually thought the pro was super solid. I think it's yeah.
So
But
what I'm
also
seeing
that
from the
post
cards,
is really cool.
what I'm seeing from the cards is this year you're not gonna win, but if you keep taking chances and trying, you will.
I feel like you're just saying what you want to say.
Do you want to read what it says? That's how I interpreted the thing.
Well, what does the 6 of coins usually mean? What's that about?
It's about charity, equitable exchange, and financial gain. And it says, this is the time to take chances that support your long-term growth.
Okay. So I have a long-term. You're saying this is like.
This is more. It's probably not gonna be this year, but if you keep going.
But I'll have the experience. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take chances and have some experience.
But if
Might
you do
get
something
there.
impulsive, it could have a dire consequence.
Oh no! But that means that's basically being like, don't take chances. So
No.
confusing. To
No,
us.
you can do chances. You just can't be impulsive.
Chances.
You can't just take a chance on a whim. You have to think about your chances.
All
That's the
right.
difference.
Calculated risks.
Yes.
I forgot I'm getting this
Doing the
giraffe
crunch the
painting.
numbers, unheard of.
That's what it means.
Let's min-max this right now.
Take calculated chances.
Be risky carefully. Be carefully risky. Do that. Love it.
So you like
Perfect.
Was that good?
I love this is why I was here.
Crushed it. You wanna do one?
No, I did mine already.
Is it your turn, Anna?
I don't know. I have to interpret my own question.
Okay.
I don't have a question either.
I didn't
Also,
either.
shuffle them, but also twist some of them around.
We're doing. Oh shit! You just.
Well,
I
because
think
there's
you just named it- yeah,
there's
no,
interpretations in the book for.
I understand, and Anna loves the chaos, so she needs to be part of it. And it looks like it really is.
What is the question?
You nerd.
Would you rather?
You have a new question?
Well, this is more about like a would you rather, which these are. I honestly hate would you rather questions when I get asked them. But I think you might like.
You
them.
want me to would you
I
rather
think
right
you
now?
might- I think you might like it.
Okay, what is it?
And maybe it's easy. I just thought of it in my brain because you told me what question it was gonna be. Would you rather?
Do you know how to get the super to it? Cards say no!
We do though. But would you rather win the women's world championship now, but never qualify for it again?
Or
That's it.
win it and never qualify for it,
Or was earlier.
or
Just don't
get
win.
second and qualify and qualify for it for the next 6 years guaranteed.
6?
Yeah, let's
I'll
go
take the
with
win.
Yeah. Well, what do you want? 10?
6 is the question. The number is the question.
Okay, that's the it is the question. Okay, so
Over under on the number of
yeah,
years.
are you ready to just like win and call it quits? Like you fell away. No one ever. You won and you're gone. Or do you want to be in the top 5 seeded for the next however long you are interested in being that? And then you might also possibly win. That's not off the table. It could be the next year, right? So it's a guaranteed like win it now, but you're definitely you're not even on the scene anymore. Or definitely not gonna win right now, but you might win.
This is my life, so I have
In
to.
the next
I can't. If
6
I don't,
years.
if I'm not on the scene, I'm probably dead. So I think I'll go
The second
with
one? Yeah.
the second
I think
one.
I would do that too, because it's like, alright,
Yeah.
let's just.
I mean,
I
maybe
think so.
dying is fine. I don't know.
Dying without a
That's interesting,
championship.
right? Because I mean, it does say
No,
something
it'd be
about
dying
like
with-
what like if you're like, nope, this is all I want, and then when I get it, I'm done, right?
Yeah.
Is the
Well, that's the
idea.
risk, is that you
Yeah.
never do win. You play
Right,
until you're
but
80 and you never win.
but that's the
You didn't get that
question.
one.
I don't need to win.
As long as she's still relevant,
Then-
she
then,
just wants
I want to
not
play.
relevant, but in it,
Mhm.
have the possibility,
I
have
want
a
to not
chance,
suddenly be bad, or
not care anymore, really, because you could just stop at any given time.
if I want. Yeah, but right now it's my life.
You can quit at any moment. I really wanted to. Get this shit up real
Whose
fast.
turn is it?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's Jane's turn. Oh, okay.
I get all thrown off when I do the
philosophical.
when I hate doing
rant,
I
so.
hate those kind of questions, and so I'm feeling very strange about the fact that I just did one time.
You're thinking about your question.
Yeah. Well, I only just thought about it now, and I'm wondering if it's even makes any sense. Do you? Is it a yes or
doesn't
no?
make any sense.
Doesn't have to be.
Why can't my
Yes.
question be like,
It's a yes.
should I get
Will
high?
people even care or notice that the scoring was we rescored the week 1 of Sunday's Best?
Okay.
Ooh shit! I love it. I love it.
Take the top one.
No.
Cut it.
Cut it.
Cut it. Okay.
Then take the top one. Okay. It's not an
I'm so
acrobatic.
distracted right now. I want to know the outcome
Okay,
of
hold
this
on.
personally, but I won't.
It is.
Upside
Oh,
down.
Inverted Queen of Swords.
Inverted Queen of Swords.
Wow, that sounds
What is
dangerous.
that?
I'm done already because I heard the question. I should have heard the
Just takes you out.
question.
I was taken out multiple times during the qualifying attempts by something I needed to make a comment about.
I don't need
Inverted
to
Queen
make
of Swords. Oh no. I think someone's gonna be pissed.
Well, we knew this.
Manipulation, deceit, cruelty, condemnation.
Wow.
This is bad,
This
guys.
is the last tournament I ever run.
Criticism is harsh and can harm instead of help.
This is one of the last tournaments I'm
Without
helping you guys
empathy.
with.
No,
That's what it
no,
is.
no, no. We got this covered. It's fine.
No, yeah. Don't,
Under control.
I hope not. I hope you don't stop.
Under control.
Because I don't want to do it.
Under.
Find independence and set boundaries with those who criticize without consent.
Without consent.
You are not consensually. Not consensually.
I do not consent. You are being critical of me, and I do not consent to hearing it.
I want. Yeah, that's right.
I'm not hearing
I'm
this.
pretty sure we need to establish the boundaries of this criticism before we understand it. Wow. No, but I mean, did anyone hear or care what that question was? Doesn't matter. If not, otherwise,
What, the specific question?
yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would love to talk about it, but because honestly, anyone who is like
Banana.
anybody who wants to rage quit or get really mad about it, I will be happy to have a conversation with. I will, and I can absolutely understand their feelings too. But I think we did
Okay. What?
Okay.
the correct thing and the thing that was within our creative rights as tournament directors for this creative endeavor that we've created ourselves. So, standing by it.
Yeah, hit the ramps.
Whams.
The ramps!
Yeah, I like that. And the jet fighters. And And the ball locks. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I don't need to tell them to take their opinions and shut off because I have been that person before who was like, I don't understand why this is unfair in my world, right? Like, and it's, you know, rough.
This
There's
is me.
a lot of unfair things that happen in pinball, and a lot of them.
Scrooge it.
A lot of them are things that you kind of just need to be like, okay, this sucks for me, and it sucks for a lot of people a lot. There are also times when you were like, well, I should speak up because this is worth complaining about, or at least, I shouldn't say complaining, expressing concern about, or having questions about. And, you know, having an outcome that it may or may not end up being favorable to you, but is trying to be fair for everyone.
What the fuck?
Crap.
Sad.
It's tricky.
Instant depression.
Yeah.
Carnation.
Coronation?
We've all been part of tournaments and things where
Whatever you want.
no, I'm not.
Man, what the
Where
fuck happened?
you feel like the decision that was made in your situation was absolutely the wrong one. Everybody you talked to agreed with it. But the fact is, everybody's been in that situation too.
All right, so what's another?
Balances it out. It
What's
balances
another
it out.
question we could do this
do
with?
that. Yeah, we should do what feels right. Exactly. I want to ask. Oh,
Should you go to NGC? That's what you should do. I want you to go.
I wish I had like a capture. I mean, you were literally on camera, but at the same
It's
time,
in the VOD.
from my point of view, I really wish.
Go to NGC.
I wish I had that. Why?
I want a friend.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yay.
I don't know. All right. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Captain Ball's bullshit.
Yeah, fuck
Should
you,
I go to
boys.
MG? But should I? Not will I. Should I go to MGC? That's the question.
Okay. Well, let's do
We
it
have-
before your turn real quick.
Don't I have to do that? I do the
Shuffles,
shuffle.
you cut.
Oh, okay.
Anana's the interpreter.
Yes, this is clear.
But hold your thing
Clearly.
closely the entire time.
Well, she asked the question,
No, you ask it right now.
but she told me what to ask.
You ask it right
Put
now.
it in your body
It needs to
before
be
you
felt.
touch the cards.
Okay.
Feel it.
Intention. It's all about intention.
This is very important.
Got it.
Upside down, 2 of wands.
Wands.
Wands. Upside down. Nick Greenan's already like, you going. You going.
Uncertainty and fear. Slow down and think. Should you go? Don't risk venturing out into the unknown without a clear plan.
Wow.
That's just what's in her brain.
Wow!
The adventure will still be there when you are ready.
Oh my god, is that seriously what it says?
Yes!
Tarot.
That's your brain.
Yes!
That's just your brain.
Magic is real! Oh my god.
I want her to go.
That's crazy!
Well, all the thoughts are captured there, but I don't actually. That just raised the
fucking
same
crazy.
questions.
I
There's
will be.
no answer from that.
No, exactly.
I want you to go too.
At some point I will. I'm not doing any traveling during the month of March.
Well, then you
I
can't
do
go.
in April, but I want to do something else.
It's just
the
one
month
night.
after.
Just one night in Milwaukee. It's an hour and a half
doesn't-
away.
It's not the. I just don't want to spend extraneous money for a while because I'm trying to do some different traveling that's not within the fucking tri-state area this
Where are you
year.
going?
So I'm probably gonna go to Seattle for a little bit.
Oh, see Aaron?
Yeah.
Cool.
That place sucks.
Pretty big loser town.
Aren't you going to Seattle?
I am actually in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
The 20th to the 24th.
Fucking miss a match, whatever. Like a big
I'm gonna miss a match.
Another
My
one.
second match
You're gonna
missed.
miss 3 this whole season.
I'll probably
3?
end up
Well, you
missing a
said.
match while I'm gone.
Well, 2, and then the one where you get sick.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. Yeah, yeah. Oops, I'm gonna get cut.
We're gonna lose the whole season.
You won without me yesterday or Monday.
We only
In a
need
hard match.
good
We've
job.
decided we've only needed one boy.
Yeah, we only have to
You only had one boy
one
on
of
Monday?
them. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
it's just William.
William was there.
He didn't have to do much.
Also, I want to just say one thing about this tarot readings that I'm doing. Often, my intuition is the complete opposite
Gasp loud out.
of what it should be.
What? Do what?
My intuition
Intuition.
is usually the opposite of what.
Ah, so we have to apply that.
So you might want to apply that to whatever I said.
Okay.
So it's possible. No one will give a
As
fuck.
long as you made it into first place.
Stop it. It's not that. That's not the point.
Isn't it though?
You want to win?
I don't. Look,
It's gonna be my banana.
when we're
You
doing
beat pants.
that's, but
What I did? Oh yeah.
I don't think.
Oopsie.
Nothing I say is gonna be convincing right now, so I'm just gonna not. Oracle of Delphi situation. Well, but that is literally the idea behind tarot, and in my opinion, and that's kind of why I like it. The cards are gorgeous.
They are pretty cards.
But there's so many super gorgeous decks, and I'm a game person, so the idea that like things started with cards, like I love cards and just the history. It's worthwhile because I mean, basically, it's like a weird low-key therapy, right? Like, what are you thinking about in your life right now that these cards are making you think? How you can make a connection, trying to make a connection to, you know.
In a way, it's not like much different than like horoscopes,
Yeah.
which is different than astrology, but that like
Just
you
like,
have to know a
oh,
minimum about astrology.
if someone were
to
gonna
read
say
your
to
horoscope
you, you know,
properly.
yes. But like, I don't believe in that shit. I love it. I fucking do, because I think it's beautiful, and I like the like lore and the art, and everything that's created around it, and it's just like a little like way to get into psychology and things that people don't want to think about sometimes. I like it.
Is it blasphemous for me to look at the cards?
I don't think so. No, I think
allowed
you're
to look
supposed
at all of
to,
them.
for sure. Like, you should.
Because they're really nice.
They're beautiful. Blasphemous, no. Like, I literally collect them and don't care. Like, I don't use them. I have ones that are food based, like snack foods. I've got zombie ones. They're like, I went through a couple of years where people were like, "Oh, easy, get Jane the
Easy
fun
gift.
like tarot cards that are cool."
Yeah, these are really cool.
But these ones are great, yeah. And the printing and like the
Feels
etched
good.
in. Yep. It's all about the weight. They're objects. They're beautiful objects. They're like books that are also magical. Not
Magical
really.
books.
Magical books. Tool to better understand how you already feel. Exactly.
I would like to get a couple of like full decks. I only have ones at home that are like the major arcana.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I haven't done any like yeah, but that's
Which is like an abridged. Yeah, it doesn't have like a
Two of
number
wands.
of swords
Six
or
of
cups
coins.
or whatever. It's just the majors. But it was also I'm surprised I never got any decks. No.
it's weird talking to someone that no one can see.
Hi.
Like, oh, yeah, we're having a conversation. No, we're not even here.
Big chillin'. I'm sipping my cocktail.
Tarot art is awesome.
Is Anna beating everybody right now?
Probably.
I got 194. You get 232. Is that what I see?
Yeah, I know.
Coming for everybody's butt cheeks.
Dumb. Yeah, I will say that looks like Mike and Limiter was just very focused last night, which
Yeah, I noticed that
makes
too.
sense. But also, the DMCA like cutting out giant swaths and stuff was
That was the
kind of our
direct
fault though. 'Cause,
audio.
like,
Well, he was
No,
in
he-
direct capture audio.
yes, but he did that yesterday. But I noticed like it seemed like when it didn't happen was when there was enough crosstalk, and then when there was nobody speaking directly into the other mic to like cut it a little
Yeah, that
bit.
makes sense.
Well, it seemed
Was
like
when it
even,
cut out.
Like who was in front of the game, like didn't really matter. It was just
Well,
like whoever
it
was
had to be pointed.
intentionally talking.
It was
like,
being
really
very
loud.
specifically pointed.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like that's fine.
No, it's a tricky
Depends on your
situation for sure.
projection.
Yeah, that's absolutely true as well. Oh, pasta at midnight. Enjoy your fucking
Oh my
sleep.
god, I fucking love night pasta.
We just ate a whole bunch of
Spaghetti
cheese.
and like cereal tastes better the later at night you eat it.
I got baby bowls at home though. Bought those from Walgreens last night.
Riddle's favorite cat toy.
Yeah, apparently.
Nice.
Live,
doubles.
live.
Remember to live.
Remember to live.
I can't live, you guys.
You're doing it.
If living is
You are
without
living.
you.
I can't live.
Fine.
Get
Great.
in there. Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Balls in the scoop. Everything's fine.
I wanna
I know, I had
finish
this
Gary.
choice too.
You
It
wanna-
feels
you
feels
wanna
dirty.
Go, but you don't want to go.
It
but
feels
you're like,
dirty
maybe I
not
should
beating the
go.
monster.
I know.
There he goes.
There's only one
There he
shot.
goes.
No! Call Webby down.
Oh, the magician. I like the magician. And I like this magician.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Oh no.
Yeah, I have like, there's apps where you can just be like, spin me a card.
Okay.
You know. But
That's not
you're not
collection
feeling
fun.
You're not
Okay.
Tarot is
touching
a
them. Letting the
a tactile,
physical, it really should be. It really should be. Just like
entity,
gambling.
sort of by design.
Scratch it off yourself. Throw the chips in yourself.
You get that super jackpot.
I thought she already did.
No, I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe.
It's
Yeah, we
not
can get back around
it's
to
not
it.
a finite multiple.
Yeah, you could get back around to it.
I
I don't even think it's that much
two of them
harder.
in that stupid game that
I
I
never ever get the fucking net because I gotta go for that intentionally.
I got it just by
I think I find it less
virtue of
easy
missing a
to
fucking
backhand
scoop
that
800
spinner
times.
than I want to, but on the pro I think it is easier to backhand the
Not mine.
No?
Some are, but not. There's some that are. I can't do it.
So in the Tesla strike?
Yeah, Tesla strike's going.
Spinny strikes.
You'd say she's working on her carnage bonus, but it doesn't make all that much sense to go for it.
No!
Anguirus saves the day.
Good boy. He is the good boy.
She's the good boy.
Of Godzilla.
Good boy, Anguirus. I don't know. Mothra's pretty good voice.
And Geras just seems like specifically.
Oh, God.
like
Dumb boy, yeah. 26 on the way out.
And I also think Mothra like a girl. Like,
Well, yeah,
you know,
because of the.
Mothra. It's very
But, you know,
could be,
and
but
yeah,
that's your good girl and the good boy in the game.
yeah, I guess so.
Well, what about the little Godzilla, the little nerd, the little weirdo?
Manila.
Manila.
They're just Manila. It's fine.
What the fuck?
I always
no.
pick Thank You Mothra. Like, I've started to pick Thank You Mothra as my song choice
Yeah.
when I,
the one after that is.
especially when I can't hear it. Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's an Anguirus one too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it does feel like an offering. Because it feels like Mothra is definitely this, like, the two women singing are like, you know, priestesses of the thing. And like, yeah, I want a fucking ball save. Thank you. I will choose. It's dumb.
Fuck
Pinball
it.
suspicion.
I'm going to Paris.
Superstition.
No, London.
Going to
London,
London
damn it.
town.
And also chat reminds you
London.
Y'all from
of your
London.
two dangers.
Jaded.
Thank you, chat. I am
And your zero swears this game. So
zero
feel free to use
swears.
those
No,
up.
I have a swear.
Gas.
Zero swears.
Lights out mode. What's
I know,
happening?
right? Yeah. I got a similar thing where it's like, woo! It's what I want to be happening. Light shows are tricky.
Yeah, you couldn't save that without tilting, that's
Nope,
for sure.
she still won though.
I still won.
Done did it. Done did it.
Okay, well we can play more or we can leave. It's like, should we go to London or, sleep?
Collect your carnage bonus. Or
Collect your carnage bonus.
How's everyone feeling?
It's Anna's house.
How are we feeling out there tonight?
It's your house. How are you feeling out there? Yeah, is there a crowd?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go home, but I would encourage you all to continue playing pinball if you're enjoying it.
Hey, Hammock.
Make some noise.
So, I think Anna is ready for.
Should I go ask Nate? Let me just go talk to
I think that Nate. I know
Probably
the
Nate
answer.
wants us to go.
The answer is we're done. Okay, so Rain City Pinball is playing Deadpool. IFPA. I've noticed like IFPA NZ. Like we're just calling it. We're IFPA New Zealand.
Wow.
Sure.
It is a tournament. System 11 Pinball World Championship.
What time is it there now?
Happening right now, which is pretty fucking cool. Yeah, now that I'm realizing what this is, they're playing roller games right now. Actually,
My baby.
That's cool.
Alright, let's close it down.
And Logan is still rocking
Logan's
out.
still going?
But yeah,
Are we rating someone?
we can throw to Logan who's still going on.
Logan's
We could
on.
go
Yeah, let's
to
throw
Rain
Logan.
City Pinball or New Zealand IFPA System 11
to the
World
left.
Championships.
Oh, is that happening right now?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, is it
Right.
there?
Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. It was a little bit more to the left.
Son of a whore.
Also, my connection's really bad, so this could all be lies.
Wait.
Well,
Click. Okay, you're good now.
Who am I rating? Did I spell rain right?
Yes.
Just double check on this situation. They need some viewers.
Who, Logan?
You know.
Yeah, let's do Logan. Is there an underscore?
It's more Godzilla.
nah.
Logan?
It's just Logan Arcade.
Logan Arcade. Let's
Like
go.
that?
Yep.
Do it.
Thank you, everybody.
No, it didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
Because you spelled arcade wrong. You missed an R.
God damn it.
You did ask us, and we said you were fine, which was wrong.
Well,
You said
certain
Logan.
time in. It's 8:21 p.m. on Saturday.
That's good.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Say hi, Arunus. I'm gonna say that.
Good. Say hi to Arunus for us.
Yeah. Do good stuff and things.
Do good things.
Bye. Bye bye.
He's probably like, it's probably not on the screen.